side in case.
Hello, hello. What's up? Good morning. Why does it say audio something? It's like audio stream current bitrate is lower. That's fine.
Ascendant's paint shells or a showstopper. They could be going for a dry contact play with a Sage Red.
This character, who's this? Ascendant went live. Oh, you just gotta play rank? Oh no, he's watch fatigue now, man. JMD's not watch party. I thought he was gonna watch party. Okay, let me open up the stream on my phone as well. Okay, I've opened the stream on my phone as well now.
And the way in which they end up clearing
I also
this
got
for
me
John
myself some sleep.
is abysmal.
Kind
They
of meant
cluster
enough.
right here. They clear out in space.
So
This
yeah,
is
I'll
the
just be
most
eating
common angle in the late round,
sleep
and they fall to John
while I
right
watch
here.
the games.
He ends up getting a 3K to close out the round.
So unless
The game
like
is
someone
over
says
at that
anything in
point. They
chat, I'll
wasted
just
the
be a
two
little
power
quiet.
ults. And I'm Saj. Back to you on the desk. So.
Sean says Saj.
So were we all. There's certainly a lot to take away from this match for 100 Thieves. So let's hear how Coach Zix is
Hi,
feeling
Janvi.
today. We
Hello.
spoke with him ahead of today's match.
Yeah, I'm here with Zix
Good
for the
morning,
match
good
today.
night.
Do you
I don't
feel
know.
like the game with Sen last
Hi,
week exposed
hello.
certain parts of the strategy that need to be changed?
No, don't be quiet.
I
Okay.
would definitely say in terms of map details and that kind of thing, like,
No, like
we're
you are here
pretty
now, so I'll
solid.
yeah.
I think overall, I think just a lot of our
Saj, yeah.
issues were based on our fundamentals.
Oh yeah, wait,
and,
let me show you
like certain
the
aspects of the game, like
emotes.
how we take micro fights together. So we definitely had like a really clear decision in terms of like where we were headed in terms of our goals. So goal-wise, I think that we kind of chose the right path. And
Brother,
this week we made a lot of
what did I
progress
just
on
do?
it, so definitely
What did I just do?
confident coming
Okay.
into the
I accidentally
Fantastic.
pressed F11.
Good luck today.
And pressing escape did not exit
Just
full
a few
screen at
years
all.
ago, Coach
That did
Ziggs
not
and
work.
Lucio were lifting the trophy as champions in
I had two
Los
awesome
Angeles, and today they'll
let's
have to
go.
face off against their old boss, Potter, and evilgeniuses. That's got to be
Yeah,
extra
so
Look, I'm sorry, I don't think EG stand a chance
added
after
these
what
emotes.
Brustio was doing to get ready there.
I can't lock
50
in.
emotes. What's happening?
That's crazy. He's just getting.
Hey, send me the clips. I can watch that. I can watch it on stream as well, if that's okay with you. So yeah, I added like these 50 emotes. So if you like get the BTTV extension, you can see these and type these emotes as well in chat. And if you're like on browser, you can probably see those emotes as well.
These people on the stage other than jawgemo, actually. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you got Zix up there with Potter.
Is he playing Premiere or what? Why is oh, that's why.
Reloading.
Side of things, but for these two teams, 100 Thieves.
And man, how do I share?
Follow-up year, right?
You can send me the
Hot.
clip.
They were able to take a stage here in America.
You can either send the clip on my server or you can just
I
DM.
think EG has shown
Either
a
should work.
lot of, I guess,
Either's fine.
insane moments, right? Where they show their potential. They're still a young team.
Yeah.
And Potter has took so much time in trying to mold Nature to be this top-level IGL. Speaking of the intermingling between the teams, Nature was actually previously on 100 Thieves, as was Derek when I was coaching the team. So a lot of like weird matchups here. Players have played all over with each other. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of like micro plays and aware plays from everyone in the server as far as how each other like playing. A lot of anti-strats. That's what Potter's known for.
This is what I
Ziggs
hate about
knows
conflicts,
that. It
bro.
is going to be a mind game today.
Yeah, I wanna see the emotions. I wanna see the drama.
Like when it's hot
I
milk,
want those
right?
two teams to dig
It
deep.
just
Now,
like
EG, we
clubs
know
up
they're a
into
team
like
that likes
kind
to
of like a
cook.
pace
We did get to see some new
instead
looks
of
from
being
them
solid.
just last week, but that was against 2G. So have those looks been tested?
I mean, on the first map, kind of. It got close down to the wire at the end, but the main thing was Icy busting out the waylay, which looked pretty solid. I think EG had a lot of different ideas of how to implement that, whether they were using on Haven some Omen smokes like Backplat C to give, waylay some cover dashing in. We also saw Icy going for a lot of contact plays, using the teleport out, much more like a chamber would try to enter into a site.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to get pleasantly surprised watching Icy this year on EG.
Oh, yeah.
They're used to the passive Icy we saw previously on G2, where he was so much more of a system player, right? He wasn't making plays. I can tell Potter is giving Icy.
Yeah, he got like a Stinger Ace as well last week.
Said,
I mean,
he's going for these plays.
last week.
He's looked very good so far early on this year.
He's kind of just completely reinvented himself as a player. He's playing.
Can't send Binger files on Discord. Oh.
He's taking, he's consistently able to win. And that's what was impressing me again.
But what do you use to
It
clip
wasn't even
your,
just the setup behind
like,
him
basically
always.
clip?
A lot of times on Haven, it was him.
What do you use to clip? Do you use like NVIDIA itself or like metal or something?
His team goes in, he's dashing up to follow in.
Because if it's metal, you can just send the link.
I mean, that
That'll work.
agent just seems to be made for players like Icy. Phenomenal performance just last week.
I've been using metal
Again,
recently,
can
and
we
look at this.
replicate that?
I think there's a good chance. There's a really good chance. This is the map Haven.
I have
that
like
100 Thieves
so
picked
many
and
clips
won
now.
Last week, I mean, they showed they can be very, very good here.
I have
They
so
run a
many
double
fucking clips.
duelist, so it'll be wild if we do see Haven in this series. And
I have like,
truly
I think
there's a
at one
really
point
good
I used to
chance
have
we
like
do
I think it's entirely possible. There's also
400 GB
questions
worth of
what
clips
does
or
it look like
something.
going on to like an Icebox or an Ascent for Evil Geniuses, other maps that, if you hear people talking about it, that's where Waylay has some definite
I'll have to like post a
power,
shot actually
to her.
soon, like tomorrow maybe.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Oh,
I need to edit and post.
Not the snakes.
NVIDIA thing? Oh, okay.
What?
It's snakes versus
Playing
kittens?
versus the snakes,
Is that
100
really
Thieves
what we're
today.
going with today?
Hey, snakes first.
Why
I'm
not?
doing it for my
Do we
kittens.
think
Okay.
that kittens beat snakes? Because I don't
That
think
depends
so.
on the snake.
Well, 100
Yeah.
Thieves
They're
did
smaller
some
What?
things
Yeah.
those last two. I see what
Like
he's
I used to
going
have
for
like
here.
400
More
GB,
snakes
500
are cutting
GB worth
them.
of clips.
They became kittens on EG.
I guess.
I guess
I'm
so.
not really sure.
I'm just happy when they talk the talk, and even better when they manage to walk the walk right after as well. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they have in store for us today, and always excited to hear from our players. Earlier today, Riff caught up with Icy for his take on Valorant's newest agent.
In Icy last week, we got to see you break out the waylay. What is it about this agent that just allows you to excel?
I would say it's a big movement character. It's movement heavy. I love ankle breaking with the character. So I'm a big fan of the movement. I love double dashing in, hindering them. It's fun.
All right, what are you feeling about the meta then? Is this one of your favorite that you've had throughout all of your time playing Valorant?
Bro said I love
would say
double
it's better
dashing and
than,
hindering
chamber
them.
meta for sure. Like comparing it to other metas though, I don't know. It's a fun meta. I like playing Waylay. I think there's a lot of diverse character selections happening, so it's fun. Like a lot of new agents being played.
Are you able to kind of just say like, hey, I want to play Waylay on this map, and they give you that room?
I mean, it's up there like for discussion. Like if I want to play Waylay, like I could, I guess maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Very cool. All right, I see. Thanks for the insight. Good luck today.
It's up there for discussion, so there is hope. Now, before we get into today's first match, we're going to play a quick game of Rad Libs. We have a story with a bunch of missing words, and we need to fill in the blanks. But we won't know the story until we fill it
Rad
all
Libs?
in. So this ought to be fun.
What is this Valo take on Mad Libs?
Actually, a lot of pressure. Twitch chat, you should get involved as well. We're going to need your help to set the mood for this one, right? So you can vote right now for spooky or rave. I don't want to skew the results, but rave would be nice. I don't know. I want to get amped up for the
Don't
match.
want to skew the results instantly.
But actually,
That's
okay, let's do
crazy.
it though. Let's do it. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get those
Let's go.
blanks and
I'll
fill
screenshot it
in.
if you want, and I can, I guess. Okay, cool.
Slap them on there.
Or actually,
real quick.
Transfer and all needs recipient email.
There we go.
That's nice.
Oh, V transfer.
I got you.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
That's a
As
lot,
said,
dude.
We do not know
You can probably just upload it to
what
Drive
the
also.
end result is.
We're picking Boostio.
Boosty is a good shout. I'm going shoutcasters for the occupation. It's a good job.
I'm going for a chariot on the vehicle
Those guys
because we're
are not
OG over
cool, though.
here.
Wait, they didn't write anything for animal plural.
What else do we have?
Ooh, I want a subreddit. No, I'm in here.
Right animal plural.
No.
You're not gonna go for
R/.
Oh, okay. I see.
League of Legends.
Yeah, I'll hold it. Yeah.
Yes.
He would.
Google Drive will
Give me
probably
an
be much
opportunity.
easier.
Okay, I'm doing. What else do we have? Okay, I'm gonna go back to this side.
Abyss is our map.
An animal. Are we going weird with this one? Weird animals or normal animals?
What about cats and dogs?
Cats, dude, you are so
I'm going
vanilla.
basic. That's-
I like
That's
basic.
so basic.
Man.
Okay, let's do a.
My dog just turned into a snake.
Might as well, you know
I
what?
could have done kittens and snakes. I'm doing kittens and snakes.
I do snakes, do kittens.
Okay, kittens.
We're good.
That says kittens, I promise.
Okay. All right, are we good? Oh, adjective. Let's fill in an adjective.
Big.
Big.
Oh, I think so.
Big. I feel like we're up to something good here. We do have an inspirational halftime speech for an EG coach, which will be this. He will be our EG coach. So let's see what Twitch chat wants from us. Are we going
Subreddit
spooky?
League of Legends,
Are
huh?
we going ravey?
Give me
Where
a
we
rave.
at?
Come on.
Yeah!
Oh, Rave.
Let's go.
I'm with them. Let's
Here
go.
we
Oh, look at this.
EG Potter in the building. I can't even believe it. Boostio, what are you doing at the club? We're supposed to be scrimming today. See Mar back in the corner. All right, look, I'm not going to say
Locker room, man.
train about what just happened. We look like a bunch of
Okay.
shoutcasters out there. Disgusting.
What is happening?
This is our map.
Bro,
Sure,
what?
Boostio, you got a couple of aces with a frenzy, and that's okay. And yes, r/League of Legends is already laughing at us. Can you believe that? You're making League of Legends players laugh at us. But you know what? We are big, and we've got
Okay.
the hearts of snakes, and we have the souls of kittens. Are you with me? Let's
We are snakes and we have the souls of kittens. What the fuck?
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, if that doesn't win, then the next
They played
one,
cricket
I don't know
noises
what
at the
would.
end.
That's a lot of.
Potter is cooked. You got
Right?
the job.
Right.
You actually got it.
Hire this man.
I'm
You're
not
already
wearing
coached.
enough Gucci to match Potter. That's the problem.
She
So
got you.
is that what? Okay, no. I think you got the right idea. You got the right energy. Now, speaking of the right idea, let's take a look at our predictions for this one. Here are the predictions for our broadcast team.
Oh, wow.
Well, he's not here to defend himself, but you know what? I love this for him.
I mean, he heard my
That's
speech.
right.
And he
He's
was
a
like, it's
believer.
gotta be
Right
easy.
from the
Holy
start.
one-sided
What's
matchups
Boostio
today.
doing in the club at halftime?
I mean, he's probably cooking up his next, BM tweet.
Man.
Probably. That the community hates him for.
Well, this is gonna be good. This was good. Thank you so much. I'm hyped up for this match. I hope you are as well. Get the snacks, get comfortable. We have 2 killer matches on the way. Are the Thieves versus Evil Geniuses, G2 versus MIBR. VCT America starts right now.
Okay. Caster looks like Sandra Bullock. Yeah, kind of. She used to be Caster in Nemia. And I guess she just decided to move to NA. Or they brought her to NA.
Against your former
Hey,
teammates,
watch.
Under Thieves being Asuna and Cryo. Playing against your former teammates makes it so that a match is just like elevated in terms of like if you beat them, obviously you get bragging rights and you can talk a little smack.
I mean, I'm excited to play EG. They have Derek. He just gives it his all, and there's no real way to shut him down, I feel like. You just have to mitigate him.
The players in short are a problem for EG, but they have to pick an avenue of approach. Look at that stun! Aski is stuck in the corner. He's dead too. They're just falling left and right.
Wait,
Yeah, I
so
think it's gonna be a lot of
Askia's on Yoru
exit
for
heavy,
2G? Oh.
Attacks, definitely, from both teams.
Gets into the site, overdrive is on, and he is causing chaos because they did not expect this. The team are just obliterating.
We got the first match jitters out and we're gonna be like full strength.
I think the one thing we need to do as a team together is just
Anniversary is my
take actions
partner and
and
watching
do it together.
VCT.
Something
Oh,
as simple as that. You don't always have
I'm
to make
good.
an elaborate plan. Just
Congrats.
do what feels
Happy
right.
anniversary.
There is so much history between those two teams
Damn.
and those players, which I am sure
I'm not at all jealous.
serving
Not
as
even like
extra
not even like
motivation. Let's bring
1%
the teams onto
jealous,
the
you know?
stage. EG coming off
0%
of a
jealous.
2-0 victory last week.
Spotter,
They
the
showcased some
goat.
premium Waylay play. We hope they got something good cooked up for today.
I mean, look, Waylay and Icy, I'm mixing them up now. He's like, yeah, I can say Waylay.
Oh, they're all mixed
Don't
up
let me
now.
play the
Look at
agent,
this.
So it's fun. Hold on, did 100 Thieves just
What is happening, bro?
Wait a second.
W walkout.
Guys, you can't pretend to be friends out there. You're snakes.
Oh wow.
Snakes and
Wow,
kittens,
Cryo.
that's all I see on the stage. Yeah, let's talk about
Hi, Prateek.
I don't know which of the two they are, but
My God, Drimbai
they
also
come
here,
out
yeah.
with a loss against Sentinels
Derek
just
bhai,
last
kaisa hai?
week,
I'm
and
good,
they
I'm
are
good.
looking
How are you?
to bounce
Aap
back.
kaise ho?
They seem to be in high
Or
spirits,
tu
though.
kaisa hai?
They do,
Tu
yeah. Under Thieves
kaisa
players
hai?
always bring in the good vibes. I
Tu?
think even after that loss to
Wait,
Sentinels.
is it the same? Aap kaise ho? Tu kaisa hai?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
kind of just written in
Can
the
we mix
cards.
Fallen?
It's expected. That's how we kick
Huh?
off every year here.
Sure.
Hi, Scary.
Yeah, and the thing is, as long
Pratik
as 100
Bau,
Thieves don't have to play
Kashe
the
aap.
arch nemesis Sentinels,
What is that
they have a pretty
language?
good track record up against
Which language is that?
Also, if my calculations are correct, Ender, this is exactly
Yes,
where they
yeah,
were
correct,
last
Akaka.
year in Split 1.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Calculations.
Oh wait, Pratik, I wanted to ask. What?
Wait, I mean, look, disappointing.
I wanted to ask, like, do you want to play Repo sometime? Like, you, me, Pally, Zenny, also maybe we can get like a lot of people involved. I think like we can play max 8 or something, right? Repo. Like, do you guys have that planned or no?
Thieves them off there too, because in the club we're all fam. For now though, we are enemies. Where
Repo
do we
is like,
take our enemies though? What maps do we want to
Okay, let me
see?
show you.
Well, I'm seeing the EG home field right there on the screen, which
It's
is what
kinda
was
like-
expected when Potter.
It's kind of like Lethal Company, but like it's also fun. Look at this. These are like top moments from.
Get up.
So it's like proximity chat as well, I think.
With a giant head, like he's just like floating around.
Oh, he's behind you! Gray?
What'd you find?
Bring the card.
Yeah, that game. Oh, wait, what are the maps? Fracture?
The map I'm most looking forward to. Of course, if we go to Split to finish
Fracture,
things off,
Haven, and Split.
Hope
Okay.
100 Thieves come out a little bit stronger than the map.
Looks
against
goofy actually,
Sentinels.
yeah.
That is, bad
It's like, I
news
think
if
it's
we
like
head to map 3.
480
Is that
on
another
Steam or
map
something.
we could see Waylay on Split. Would that work?
I'm just like trying to.
Would you risk it?
Possibly, it's
just like trying to
a
get
little
people to
harder
play,
justify
basically.
it, but I think that
Because like it's not fun if you're
I
like
think this is a map where
one or
Waylay, even as a
like 2,
secondary
3
duelist,
people.
can work
It's only like
nicely
2, 3
with some
people
other
playing.
options.
It's more fun if like there are
Weird,
more
I could
people
say.
playing.
You could work any agent into a comp. it
So
just
we'll
has
try
a
to like
shelf life,
get
right?
get that done as well. Like maybe on
But
like
if
Wednesday
you
or
win
something.
Today,
Wednesday,
easily
Thursday, Friday,
on
sometime.
Split, right? It's just we'll
Friday,
do it
I don't know,
tomorrow
because, like,
once the game footage is out.
Saturday morning to 3 a.m.
I
at
trust Potter
I have
cook
to
up
stream
some
this thing.
Wild game plans. We've
Americas,
seen it
but yeah.
so many times. When she wants to win,
9 minutes to
the
upload
game
left.
plans
Oh wow,
and the
let's
ult
go.
plays come
We'll
out,
watch
the
your
bonus
ace clips
rounds come
during
out,
the
and the set pistols
after
are
the
just
first map then.
fire. I am worried for 100 Thieves looking at this map pool.
Both
I'm
EG
very
and 100
worried.
Thieves
Fracture,
have become
even
mid
they
teams,
showed their
not
game
qualifying
plan
anything.
last
Yeah,
week in
actually.
Split.
But like this is kind of like a rivalry though right now. I mean not exactly, but like friendly rivalry. Because like Derek used to be on 100 Thieves,
Some of the demons that we've been seeing out of them on the
and
stage
who else used to be?
today.
Nature also used to be on 100 Thieves, I think.
Personally, I think this is going to be a game of initiators. Which initiators end up coming up big? This
Okay, I'll let
guy
you
on the
know. Okay,
screen
okay.
right now.
It's not all
He
that
hasn't
great.
had
Wait,
the best
Repo?
performances,
Are you talking
since
about Repo?
joining 100 Thieves, if I'm being honest. He was a
No, I mean like
fragger
it
on
would be
EG.
like fun to
He's
try it
getting
out.
A large percentage of their first
Like
bloods.
1 or 2
And
streams,
a little
even if we do like
going
1 or
back
2
into the
streams
clip
and
that
like
we
people
showed
actually have
VCT
fun.
on Zix,
and I'll be happy.
Completely different mentality here on 100 Thieves. He's trying to get.
It's just something like it's one of the games that's like trending right now, right? So we could potentially get some clips out of it and like shots also, and like we could get more people watch and all that stuff. Yeah, should be good.
A couple of 3Ks, 4Ks to even up the score.
If you have fun when you're playing a game, people will automatically enjoy it. That's what I realized from yesterday.
So you can't just one-shot the ultimate, but I do think this agent has some of the best sort of attacking map coverage to, you know, cover off the north side, the south side.
Asna Neon.
All right, that's
I see on
right there.
raise.
Overcooked or cooked?
They're cooking. I like it because it gets the op.
Yep, that's true. Yeah.
True.
Played Rest to Impress. I've never played Roblox, by the way.
Space for the team. He's the wild one, right? He's the one that's going to lead the pack, get that space. Cryo's not really that type of duelist, but if you get an op in Cryo's hands, he can take over the entire game.
It does mean
Chamber though.
Sort of like passive
I mean,
information for 100 Thieves to
Fracture is the most Chamber.
if they're playing slow rounds to find some holes in the defense.
Yeah,
Fracture is probably the best map for Chamber, in my opinion. Like I used to abuse Chamber on Fracture during Chamber meta.
For the missiles to be used, and then you put down your
I can understand Impress. Okay, proof. Okay.
To collect certain things. I'm looking for Ye to have
This is already like 2 AM
So
talks.
this is team, I'm sure they are ready and locked in. So let's send it over to your casters for this one.
That boy Ice Cool. Potter's my goat. What?
So much so, we've got a really good match ahead of us.
No proofs needed. I need it.
I think we start off with the fact that in
Yes, Scary definitely needed. Need it. Needs it.
back to when he was still playing. 4-0, undefeated, 100 Thieves up against evilgeniuses. And the map count, it tells an even worse story. 8-1 in maps the way of 100 Thieves. It's been rough.
Oh, really?
This was absolutely decimated EG every single time they've played him. And I mean,
But then EG has IC now, right?
Talk about is we're not seeing Ye on Chamber, but we're seeing Cryo on it.
Need
the
it.
last time he played Chamber was
Need
at
it.
kickoff. I mean, over a year ago in like February, right? Which
Scary
he
need
got
it.
destroyed on it. I mean, he played decent, but
Also, just FYI, I'm eating muesli. It's basically my dinner. So if I'm like quiet, it's because I'm eating.
3-map series. If we go that way, is Fracture Haven and then split as the decider. Evilgeniuses on the attacking side, and we're already set up for a clash towards tower. Ascendant getting stunned up, has to take a step back, and Xander is the first to fall. Icy on the swing, not connecting, but Derek does. Utility already reigning supreme the way of Evilgeniuses. This is a
You're looking really good.
start. They could not ask for much more than this.
yeah, Cryo's gonna have to pull out some heroics with this Chamber dig, but he won't connect, and now he's left in a 1v5. Just get as many as he can. It's looking pretty
We're also gonna
decent,
have
but
breakfast now.
What a
Nice.
strong start from
Mostly for dinner's crazy work. Yeah.
All eyes
My mom was
forward and just hitting
making
the shots, honestly, dealing with that
something that I don't like.
stun and slide very well. Asuna.
So she said you can eat either like rice or muesli. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just eat muesli.
I'm very surprised that.
And I also have like
decided
little bit
to
of
choose the
dosa,
defense side first
like
because
one
EG,
dosa, like crispy
they did
one.
play Fracture
So it's like
Furia
crispy pieces
at
of one
kickoff,
dosa
and they had such a great attack.
in like a
They went
box, and then I
10
also
to
have
2.
popcorn.
Yeah, obviously the caliber of the teams is a lot different here, but
She made something called ladai.
100 Thieves.
Not sure if you know.
Bustio and
It's
Zik
like
that they can counter EG's
it's
attack
basically
side so far.
dal
Not
and all that stuff, but it looks like a dosa.
And not going according to plan. A lot of focus towards the northern
It's
side
rich
of the
in
map for
protein and
defense.
stuff.
Meanwhile, Evilgenius is
Wait, let me pull it up on the
sneakily
screen.
creeping their way towards B. And they may be looking the wrong side, but a lot of the defense is here. Ye holding the line with the Sheriff, no less.
Yeah, it is this thing.
It's like he never missed a beat.
It's this thing. But this has like more
like
dal
this
and
EG
stuff.
as well, a little bit
I'm
of
not
a
really
freeze
its
around,
biggest
seeing
fan,
if
so
anyone's going to overextend further that advantage that they have.
have dosa no way. No, but like it's not
Yeah,
like
he's gonna be
proper
swapping
dosa.
His rifle
It's
to nature because he wants to be the forefront.
It's
Give a
like
little bit of context
I always
here,
ask her
very
to like
easy in
make
entry.
one crispy, like she just leaves it
Very
on the
quiet
stove
approach
at the
here.
end,
Usually
like the
when
last
Thieves
one,
on their anti-eco
and it
decide to gamble
slowly
stack
becomes
certain
like
things
crispy.
now. Little
And
bit spread. Bustio's now
today
rotating over.
she just like
Yeah, well, I mean, you think about the
broke it
beginning
and
of
kept
the
it
round,
inside
that's
the box.
exactly what
So
they were. It was a 4-1 towards B, so you're right. Kind of sticking to their playbook. Again, a little bit
Ooh,
of
Derek.
utility, but Derek's going to get a kill, upgrade a weapon.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, the only one left with the
So yeah,
Sheriff
it's
and
like
Cryo
crispy
left
pieces
to
of
1v4.
dosa.
2 shots of the Headhunter.
That looks nice, yeah.
Let's see if he connects with any of them. Both go wide right.
I haven't
The kill goes
been a
Derek,
fan
and
of
that's the second
it
round for Evilgeniuses.
since I was a kid.
Yeah, 100 Thieves look like they're sleeping right now behind the wheel.
So like I'm just sticking to that
EG,
opinion.
A blistering pace, hitting
Basically.
every single shot. They came ready
Sometimes
to
it's
play
like
today.
it goes well
And
with
a
like
great start for Derek too. 5-0 already.
different
getting closer
sides,
and closer
but
to having that ult online.
yeah.
But this was rolling the years.
What?
Back. Yeah, that was vintage.
Yeah, and he's been great on
By
the
picking
Sentinel
Chamber
role
with that
for
aim.
AG. I think he's really playing the role.
Nah,
as
mainly
perfect
it's
as
because
possible. He's
Cryo
getting
can
a
op.
lot of first bloods,
Cryo is a
limiting
jet main,
the
right?
risks that
So
he takes, but he's not
he
afraid.
can op
And that's the most important
Chamber
thing
well.
in this current meta is having a Sentinel
Probably
player
gonna
that
save and buy it
is
up
willing to take
and
the
op.
fight.
Never mind, what will
Couple
happen.
kills traded at the beginning of the round. Again, aggression from 100 Thieves towards being rewarded for it. They do have the numbers advantage.
There's only 2 players of 100 Thieves on this side.
Might go eat dosa tomorrow.
Numbers
Nice, let's
in
go.
favor of EG, but
Depends on where you're getting it from,
now,
though.
with the positioning on the actual A side, this is going to be hard to break through. Oh, with that spot, maybe that rechargeable utility can come up. You can punish.
I think 100 Thieves are doing a really good job of taking away some space too. I mean, they still have presence B. Northern side's being flushed out, and Derek swings his way into the 6th kill.
I didn't order it because it gets soggy.
I don't think they were
Yeah,
aware that
exactly.
there was another player on site. That's
Let's go to my regular shop. Oh.
may work against 100 Thieves here. It does
Like, where
cause
are
a
they
freeze on
from?
the
Like,
route for EG,
regular
which,
shop people, where
again,
are they from?
Now you have the Teo missiles online. You have the fault line. You still have Superman with a bunch of smokes.
Yeah. You imagine they're gonna want to pop on the other side of this, but the drone's giving away.
Because like the sides, right? Like Sambar, for example.
They can still pivot. It's
In Karnataka, they add like a little bit of sugar to
They
it.
have time.
You know, lace those things up, man.
And in Tamil Nadu, it's
The
more
only person that's gonna
spicy.
meet them here is Cryo.
And he's got 20.
Yeah, it depends on where they are
So
from.
low.
13 seconds
Owner's
left.
from Lucknow, but the
Just
chef
now
is from
making their
South
way
India, I
up to
think.
the
Ah,
site.
okay, okay.
Again,
Wait, so it's a
Cryo's gonna
South
be
Indian
first line
restaurant,
of
okay.
defense. How much can he get? Nothing.
Ooh,
Not
Superman.
even able to stop the plant. So the spike will go down, and all of a sudden, the possibility, the prospect of a bonus
Save?
is at their doorstep.
Wow. Just have to
EG
say.
sitting
Wait, they're
pretty.
not even saving. They're
You and
actually
Xander
pushing.
left to try to salvage this mess of a situation.
And you still have the Teo missiles. You
Going
have
for it.
Another breach stun. I mean, he's used 3.
This round feels secured. I mean, as soon as there's a tap, Derek drops his utility. I don't know how 100 Thieves get through this. Forget about the tap. They do it proactively as the time continues to dwindle down.
EU has to come up huge here.
He's got to
Oh, wow.
This
No way.
problem. He's already gotten 1 kill.
Surely they don't win this, right?
Tip away. Xander
Nice.
not even able to get half. A great start from
He got a
EG.
gun? Oh, he only got a guardian.
Down numbers. But like I said, that smoke that delayed the hit even further.
I don't know where
it
exactly.
works against
They got the
100
plant.
Thieves, and it makes EG just go for the
Yeah.
obvious play. We're just going to rotate back to the B site. I don't know what Cryo
So it's like,
is hunting for.
like
in
post
that
plant
moment,
retake.
though.
Retake
I
is
mean,
difficult,
really?
but
Yeah,
post
that
plant
was
on
crazy.
attack with Teo is really good.
Really kind of sold this
If Teo
retake.
can
I
stay
mean,
alive,
you're
it's
20
gonna be
HP,
really
I
good
get
for
it.
you.
Maybe you can kill the planter, but it's such a risky play.
Sounded like he was speaking something, some European language.
I get why he
I didn't
made
catch.
that play, and
I didn't
ultimately
catch
it
a
doesn't
single
work
word
out,
he said.
But to be
Can't let
making
them
plays
plant
like
with
that
all that.
with your
Yeah,
first gun round,
Teo breach from. Yeah, exactly.
basically securing the bonus for EG, who could just play utility.
And
on the
for
spike.
some
It's
reason,
just
people still
a bit of a
don't play
bottom side
breach
default
in
again
our
here
reload.
for EG. 100 Thieves getting proactive in A main this time.
Like, bro, like, if I'm going breach, they don't even play off my util.
to try to provide some cover on the other side.
Oh, GG Busio.
He's cooked.
He had nowhere to go. Boosty will watch the rest of this round.
Ooh, nice shot.
Now there's still a little bit of hype behind this spark. They have stingers, they have the headhunter, and they've got Asa
Wow,
who's
nice.
coming online. Again,
50?
the numbers advantage. 400 Thieves. The last time it did not go favorably, but that's 3 for the duelist, dashing around looking for the last. Concealed by the smoke.
Nah, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Right.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
Well, 100 Thieves are on the board, and nobody saw.
We are
it.
not defusing. Yeah, exactly.
We'll just forget about that.
A great
You cannot
Teo
defuse with all that you
ultimate
do.
used from
Wait,
the
EG
side
has.
of EU.
Okay, EG's one up
I mean,
against
he's been
2G.
sharp all year long for this roster.
Ascendant read, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the start for him, but without this
Fish
Teo
moving.
ultimate, you can't force these free kills into a Asuna. That stinger with that one-way smoke there, there's nowhere for the EG
Oh my
players to
god.
go, so
Cryo's so
good
locked in, bro.
calculated
He's not even
attempt
turning for the
there.
fist bumps.
400 Thieves. And this is the pace. They just want to keep running it down, taking map control. They are running the neon. This is what you kind of have to do.
Well, especially on a map like Fracture, right? You've got 4 lanes that you have to deal with. It makes sense to want to remove some of the variance and take some of those lanes away.
As soon as started his G Fuel ready to run at them every round.
And that's the whole power of the neon. You show one place, you have the chamber set up on the other. This is the bread and butter to this composition.
Another what?
There's a lot of crunch happening on the northern side.
Wow.
Ascendant and Boostio, brothers in arms.
Right here.
Much more bellicose on their approach. I mean, you mentioned it. You're going to heavily aggress on one side of the map, and then you've got Cryo on chamber holding down the rest.
Yeah.
Flawless is insane.
Looks like he's warmed up. He's activated. Holding all those off angles, hitting the headshots. He's looking clean right now. But yeah, none of that is possible if Asuna doesn't show his body there. And yeah, they don't actually full send it down B main.
Good to save them, yeah, legit.
Alone of showing where the neon is happens.
Asuna shooting my head like me right there.
To make plays like that, where you can just hold an off angle and people aren't ready for him.
Nice, good team play, guys. Flawless, flawless, good team play.
Now, will EG
Nice done.
now aware of that?
EAU.
Looking ahead to maybe use extra set pairs of utilities to try to clear out Dish, to try to clear out Cryo's chamber. He's getting aggressive here, though.
Oh, wow.
Boy, the tables turn real quick in a game like Valorant. You think about the start that 100 Thieves had. It was dreadful.
3-0.
But now you've got Cryo wide swinging and just diffing people.
You have Asuna running it down here, but he has so much support from his team.
Nice.
Nature in a really nice spot. They're fully committing onto this. There's
Dead though.
Follow-up though. And he's just by himself.
Yeah.
Why would he ult there?
Members able to sneak up onto the B site, and now
What's the point?
good spot, but Spike is so far away.
This is an awkward spot here because you can try to accelerate and crunch on you.
That is so hard.
By himself, or Spike rotates back A, but they decide to try to play around their numbers and hunt him down. He's feeling the walls closing in, but Cryo over.
Oh my god, what is that shot?
Connecting onto the second.
Damn, EAU.
Onto Derek, leaving things in a 1v1. Spike just out of reach. No armor for Superman.
Go A, Charlie, right?
He's been on a heater.
Never mind, Superman's better.
Superman's on the trade. EG gets a 4.
It's Superman. It's
That's the
Brimstone,
only
it's
Vietnamese
Fracture.
goat
He's been
I
doing
accept.
this for forever. Go back to all the way FaZe. Go back to Rise days, beating Optic. He's been a menace on the Brimstone on this map.
Wait, was FaZe and Rise like
Brings the round back for the
Vietnamese roster basically? Because like
EU.
Tanks, Boys, Superman.
So much work. I don't know how he gets the kill when he missed jumps there.
You all play together at some point,
He's
right?
like, what? But EG, a good recovery, and maybe 100 Thieves getting a little bit too overeager with numbers up. Fast A main control here.
Rice, yeah, Rice
Passive
Shanks.
setup from 100 Thieves.
Icy's booked, man. The response from Boostio with his ult was perfect. And now,
Oh my god, oh my Boostio.
Boostio.
Spray control was looking so good right there. Yay. Amongst all that commotion is doing his job, walking all the way up front B. So they will have a free site here, but it's going to take a lot of individual mechanics here. Yay, maybe
They were on
he'll have to
Rice?
be a little bit
Oh.
aggressive into spawn once he clears heaven.
I thought they were on FaZe together as well, no?
I mean, we've had these situations before where 100 Thieves have had a numbers advantage that has kind of slipped away. So not out of the woodworks quite yet.
They still have so much utility.
Or did
to
Boys
play
cut
with,
Shanks
though, from
even
the side of
before
100 Thieves.
FaZe?
I mean, you could really meticulously clear out a lot of these corners with that spike being planted. They're going to do a little bit of a jump start there.
Derek committing to it, 2 points away from
Ranked on from Boostio, yeah.
Yeah, one off of his.
Placing swamp grenade.
Good
Ooh,
noise
this is
on the
good.
Spike 2 to delay.
Spacing here is big. Depending on how they swing out, Derek's not going to see any of them.
Timing, timing, timing.
Pushing
Oh,
up
wait.
to Spawn, concerned with where that's coming from.
He's in such a good
Realizing
spot.
now, 2 spotted, yay. Can you imagine those comm coming through, waiting for the right time to swing, the right time to peek. Armageddon going to flush him out of the corner. Derek not
That
able
is
to
so
connect on
bad.
anything as
That was
Boostio's
so
4 on
bad.
the round. Xavier
That's right.
cleans it up. No mishaps this time.
Yeah.
Boostio 4K?
Checking
Wow.
off all the boxes on that retake was 100 Thieves, using good utility, using good spacing. Cryo was posted with an op on.
Life round from
All the teammates
Boostio.
Walk up, and Boostio on this spray transfer That was beautiful, man.
Yeah, and I think the spray transfer was really impressive, but the decision making. As soon as you hear that,
They had to take hold in the
he
4v2,
responds with
yeah.
the ult of his own and then pushes the pace even harder. That's not
Because they are
something that you
scared of
plan
Derek.
and draw up. That's off the cuff.
Yeah,
Overwatch is
and
just
against
better.
Icy, who's been
Or
honestly,
timeout?
he's been looking so good for the side of EG. He is now sitting at 1-7, not really able to get anything going. And it's going to be a timeout from Potter. Trying to bring things back into their favor. They started off hot. They were up 3-0. They won the bonus. But that one round that they let slip away, that 100 Thieves thrifty, it just swings momentum.
Yeah,
On a map
Shank,
like
Superman,
this that's
Poise,
extremely
Neptune,
attack-sided. I mean,
from
this meta that's extremely
Zach,
attack-sided because of all the
Elite,
utility that you
Derek.
have for post-plant.
Ah, so
Getting a little bit
Derek,
uncomfortable
Neptune, Poise, Superman, Shanks.
Potter's going to need to settle. Like I said, a big strength of EG has been their attacking sides. Their defense has been lackluster on multiple maps. Fracture being one of them. I mean, Furia, most of the rounds they won.
Wait, whose
were
map pick is Fractured, by the way?
against EG's defense.
Yeah.
EG's map pick, 100 Thieves Haven, split the main.
What EG can cook up after this timeout. Potter, no
Last time
stranger
EGA
to
faced off against 100 Thieves in
doing
VCT
some
was
cheeky
September
set
2021
plays
at Masters Berlin with
with
ND.
light
Wow.
That's why you're seeing 2 Vandals out from Ye and Icy, a Stinger in the hands of nature. And we do have the Killjoy ultimate
Wow.
online. Derek is
That's an
one
insane
away
stat.
from those Tejo missiles.
Okay, there I go again
9-5,
with the
yeah,
insane.
Great start, and he, along with the rest of EG, is kind of slowed down here. A lot of focus towards B. And Asuna is here. With all of that
Oh my.
utility to help around.
Oh
They know
my.
exactly where IC is, and once again, the duelist has been neutered.
Oh my.
Asuna gets the second, not able to control it onto the third, but Bustio arrives just at the right time.
Just absolutely stuffed. Everything on Ye here.
Nice
He does
day.
win the 50-50 against Xander. A bit of pressure relieved now for Derek.
Now this is bad.
A bullet sure a silhouette around him.
He only has a ghost.
It's a 1v3 now. I mean, this is very difficult. You're running into an outlaw with a ghost.
I know one file is bugged, it's not
Crowd
uploading.
has 2
Oh,
shots. He doesn't even need them. That's just free.
Duelist has been
99
neutered as
from 100
crazy.
Thieves. And the re-clear that we just saw from 100 Thieves, that set piece utility.
Red, green,
That was
green,
so
why did I say green?
wonderful to watch. It was
Red,
something
green,
that
blue,
was kind of
dead.
missing that
Huh?
Sean was pointing out. Like some of the util was off the mark in their last match against Sentinels. Well, no stops were missed here. Even that wall to come up and holding, getting the trades, follow up Brimstone ultimate.
Clean.
100 Thieves are looking very rehearsed now, a lot more clean than what we saw against the Sen matchup.
I mean, a lot more clean than what we saw at the beginning of the map.
And now
Bro, I saw red, green, and blue. In my mind, I just combined green and blue together and said clean.
Guardians in play, a Sheriff, only 1 Vandal. Let's see if this KJ ultimate can get in.
I think I actually managed to get some sleep today. I'm not sure, but yeah.
But third time is the charm, or so they say.
Also, tomorrow I have another relative coming over. It's gonna come in the morning itself, though.
I think concerned with the potential of
Gonna come in the morning
rotating
itself
around,
and
the
then
site is all evil geniuses.
leave
This is gonna be a
in
very
the
hard
afternoon after
retake.
lunch, I think.
Crowd's gonna have to find at least Icy here. It's the only
Besides
player that's
gunplay, they
one
said
shot
it's mostly util now, yeah.
to this outlaw.
Like, one of the Riot
It's a fast
devs,
retake, though.
Penguin
It's
Valorant,
very good from 100
he
Thieves.
tweeted saying,
Icy.
we are actually looking into
Managing
this,
to
like,
dodge
discussion,
flames, flicking around
discussing this and
ankles,
everything,
staying
because, like,
alive.
Tens tweeted,
Dangerous game he plays.
Durka tweeted,
Xander looking to go aggressive, not
a lot of
concerned
pros
about the
tweeted
defeat,
saying,
wanting
like,
to try to take those fights.
I think that Molly misses.
Oh, that's just off the mark. Again,
good luck
dancing
if
with
you
fire.
manage to,
Xander's
like,
just
even
gonna hold
see.
it, or at least try to. Got it to half.
Oh, wow.
Swing, Ye gets 2. A 1v1 now with Nature waiting on the other
They
side.
said, like, it's
Fast by
mostly
a little
util
bit
now,
of
and
time.
it's just,
Cryo
like,
not
so many different colors.
there.
Good luck if you even see
That's around
anything
the way of the
in,
attack.
during these rounds. And, like,
Post-plant win
one of
for
the Riot
Evil
devs
Geniuses.
replied to it
That
saying,
Killjoy
like,
ultimate giving them that entire
we are
site.
aware of this, and we're, like,
Good
looking into it.
conversion
It's
on what was
already
a very
being discussed and
scrappy
stuff.
buy.
We'll see what we can do,
But
etc.
the economy is still not looking
Like,
that
but, like,
great.
I don't
What a
really
shot
know
from
what they
Super
can
to
even
open
do.
things up onto Asuna. I have to point out that the pace in which 100 Thieves are playing this defensive side, it almost feels like
Asna's
they're the
streaking so
attackers.
hard right now.
I mean, they're just full send.
I mean, he's playing Neon.
And for good
So-
reason. It's worked lot
Just
of the
letting him
Atlas
play Neon
disruption
because
against EG, not
he
really
usually
allowing them to
tweaks.
set up, do their defaults
And what
very
better
well.
agent could tweak
It's A
on
main pressure
than Neon?
again, but on the other end, free dish control.
Yeah, no one's home.
We're letting him shoot the diffuser.
He sees him.
We've seen this look a couple of times
That's
here.
fire.
Asuna's just dashing out towards spawn.
So confident with it.
And finding success.
Oh.
That's one kill found. One name claim, looking for more.
Oh.
Derek succeeds as Asuna still playing towards sand.
Yeah, he needed to hit that, dog.
Yeah, he did. He was really seems to sight, and again, Asuna going aggressive, pops the ult, and pops Derek too.
Oh my god.
Things have fallen apart for IC very
Nice
quickly.
try. Hey, but they already got like 5 rounds on
Carrying
the
this
attack.
round. I mean, that first kill on the Superman, he just knew
They
somebody
get
was
if,
hiding behind
if
that
it's
box.
even
The jump spot
6-6,
confirms
EG still has a
the stun
chance
into the
of
slide.
winning this
no
out.
one there quick enough to trade Super in that moment, and it was a good reaction from EG. You know,
And that's
speeding
no
up drop.
smokes, yeah.
You kind of have to make that play, but the operator from Cryo rotating in. It's freeload, and this is such an impactful kill. This is just
Wait, only
intuition
A
to
is
max. This is the
KJ
plays
in
that
the
Six
lobby,
was
right?
talking about.
A by watch.
I mean, forget a support.
3 and
You
10.
can't really support on Neon in this case. He's the main character.
Is attack sided? Not really. Not really. Like it's
not- he
defense
hasn't
sided
had
in my
punish before,
opinion.
So for
No,
EG,
right.
you're like, wow, this guy just keeps going for it. Like, what is going on?
As he should.
Crowd's in a bit of a pickle here.
Like this was the most 9-3able
Oh,
map.
stop me if you've heard this before. Asuna goes aggressive, but this time
Most
there's a trade.
9-3able, most 10-2able map.
Right now, Showstopper pop to confirm that site. No one at the other end of it though. We've seen how good EG are in these post plants when they're up numbers.
And
It's
there's
scary when you
certainly
carry.
that. Yeah, he has a
I don't want to watch
Marshall.
this game after maybe.
Derek with a ghost, but full sight control.
Launching smoke. Spike planted.
Remember, there's no go button here. Asuna is dead.
Yeah, and you still have an operator in play too. This is a very difficult retake. It's maybe one that you might want to concede, or maybe Crowd just drop the op. Go in with that headhunter.
Yeah, they've got money.
Exactly. I mean, they should definitely be doing damage right now.
Or at least attempting to, and that's exactly what 100 Thieves are going to reckon with.
Oh,
Xander on the
oh,
flank,
nice,
spotting two,
nice.
And not connecting on any
Okay,
of them.
1v5. Flawless, right? Surely.
EU, the last one standing.
Why he's
I
shooting
don't
with
know
a
that he's going
Marshall.
to get anything done here.
Very,
What's the second
very
map?
difficult to
Haven.
come back into that round after being down 2 players so early on.
Yeah,
The
you
first,
can
like,
you
15
can usually
seconds of
see
the
on
round.
top left which
I mean, the round's
maps.
basically lost
Yeah,
at that point.
there's
It's
not much
Fracture
to
right
work
now,
with there
Haven
for
next
the
map, and then
remaining three
Deciders.
members,
Thrifty.
Oh my,
the
no,
die by
no.
the sword is 100 Thieves
Nah,
sticking to that
why are we
aggressive
throwing?
playstyle. EU gets ultimate online because of those 2 exit kills.
Third
A
split,
bit
nah?
of an
Yeah, yeah.
oversight from Evil Geniuses here. I mean, maybe he could have gotten it anyway, farming some orbs, but
Yeah, but
now you don't have to risk your body for it, right? I mean, Asuna, he truly does not care.
They're probably gonna put
whatsoever
Asuna
in this
on Neon
match.
again on
It's
Haven.
been successful.
Yeah, it
It's
has,
worked.
it has, it has.
IC's gonna be
5
on
rounds on the defensive
Jet,
side is
hopefully.
pretty good for 100 Thieves. I'm
Hopefully they don't put IC
very
on
impressed
Melee or
so far.
something.
Oh, attack side up from Derek.
Melee might actually
picking
be
that one
good
up.
on Haven, I'm not sure.
And you've got the ult from Cryo. Yeah, waiting on the other side. Pushed
Wow,
by the
nice
crunch.
push.
There's no place to play there.
No. He wasn't allowed to play the
It's
round.
blurry for me
That
because mobile
utility
data.
was
Oh,
insane.
okay.
I mean, the way that they're
That's
using
not doing the
this
same
Neon
thing
to
5 rounds
just
in a row. Yep,
run it
just rush
down.
up Arcade with
Bomb has
boost
been
you.
dropped,
And
full
it still
acceleration
somehow
towards B.
works. And somehow it
Managed to
still
control
works.
out of the site. Keep an eye on the use ult, as you mentioned just a couple of moments ago. The
X is
Breakstone's gonna
unreadable.
cause some problems too.
All good.
Xander finding just
Yeah, so
enough
it's
space
Haven
to stay
next
alive,
and then
now the
split.
Armageddon in play. Are
Oh,
you
this doesn't
kidding
even
me?
get him.
Doesn't quite hit the mark though.
Just barely staying alive between a rock and a hard place, and the kills erupt the way of 100 Thieves.
Yeah, 6-6 half, not bad.
Yeah, even though the Teo ultimate doesn't
Surely they
get
don't
any
expect it
actual
the 6th
kills,
time.
It gives you all that free space control, and you're able to just stick the spike. Get it
Guess
to
they
half
don't-
at the very least,
guess they
creeping
don't
into
expect it
smoke
the
into
6th time.
heaven. EU,
Still
Cryo,
got the A.
Boostio, all sitting at
Like, I
11
like the
kills
setup
apiece.
though.
Sean
The
said
cryo
it was gonna be
picking
the battle of
drop
initiators. I think that's what we've been
and
seeing
Teo
so
missiles
far
made him
in
like
this
go
game.
back, and then Asuna like pushes
So
Arcade.
quick, bro. Let's go, guys. Let's fucking go.
It was almost simultaneous. A 6-6 half, a break, and the conclusion of Fracture on the other side of this.
Oof, stuck pinned to that old phone?
It defended so well, this was attack
Don't
map.
be.
I don't know. I've always felt like
Verizon,
Fracture was a
we'll
defense
pay
map.
off your phone. And you'll get iPhone 16 on us. That's a value of up to $1,600. Only on
Like,
Verizon.
If you have your duelist opping on Fracture, it's pretty much GG. You win easy. Problem is, I always like fill, and like I'm forced to fill like controller or initiator, and I usually go for breach. And my random duelists don't peek off my util, and they don't even bother opping. Not defense map when they have ratio. I mean, I don't know. I guess like your comp also matters. Like, it depends on your comp whether a map can be attack sided or defense sided. Like if you have double duelists, it can be defense sided for some reason.
A 6-6 half to start off Fracture, and I think Dre.
But yeah, like I don't know.
I didn't expect for it to go that way.
I've always felt like this was a defense sided map because like whenever we went down like 3-9 or 2-10, I've won. I've like done a comeback and won that game.
It was such a
on defense.
Defensive side from Hunter.
I've always gotten more rounds than defense on this map.
Couldn't get set up. Now, when EG actually got the spike planted and things were slowed down, that's where they shine. That's where they look like the better team. But now you're on the defensive side, and I just feel like Hunter Thieves are
I don't know why, but like
two times as fast.
Led VCtamericas in both first kill per round at 0.31 and first death per round at 0.26 after week 1.
4-1. Brimstone alone in B main.
That breach is going to be out of the play.
First kill and first death per round is insane stat.
Utility to delay some of this.
I know when attack is always easier for me.
Austin is already all the way at tower.
No, I mean like it's not about what you feel, but like what your entire team can do.
Derek to clean up Xander and alleviate some of that pressure.
1-for-1 now, no smokes from either side.
And I play sentinels on.
They're gonna want to go. It's been the MO this entire time.
Oh my god!
Huge from Icy.
I honestly don't even know who I'm rooting for.
Was the first time where it really felt like they were punished by some of that aggression.
Yeah.
Oh, Boostio's not gonna cook. Okay, yeah, Boostio's not at all aware.
It's easy.
Brother, what are you doing?
But I'm so impressed by Icy in that moment. A lot of players would try to deal with the Neon in that moment, but to have the poise and the confidence to, okay, I'm gonna ignore this guy. Nature's got my back. I'm gonna kill everybody behind the Neon because it's just so hard to connect on somebody sliding around like that. I mean, we saw Superman whip almost an entire clip onto him in the last half, right?
Yeah, no more pie watch. Yeah. Oh, look at this collab.
Just completely ignoring Asuna in this moment. And that was the win condition. For him to make that split-second decision,
that trust,
just
bro,
shows how far he has come as a player.
I wonder here how many more times we're going to see that where 100 Thieves are going to be in a position where they're going to want to scale up and aggress, and EG kind of play that push and pull, knowing what's coming.
Just hold, huh?
A lot of personnel towards A.
Yeah.
100 Thieves up dish. And again, they're picking the site that has 3 members here. Not only that, there's a massive
look at that.
advantage. That doesn't always work out though, and we're already seeing some of that in play.
Holy
Xander Nature on the trade.
Wow.
This is getting messy.
Yeah, Flurry back and forth now.
They have a Spectre.
We're just throwing now. Throwing for fun. Oh wow. Why are we throwing? Oh my Derek.
But Derek gets 3. Trying to drag this thing over the finish line.
It's a bulldog as well.
Xander
yeah,
weak.
just get the bulldog.
Derek upgrading a weapon. That's bold. That's dangerous. He's got so much to do here. Salvo's just now coming back up online. Maybe try to provide a little cover.
Oh, he netted side.
And unfortunately for him, unfortunately for EG, he's guessed incorrectly. Xander fully on the rack.
Oh my god.
Upgrades a weapon as well.
Let's try.
That's a thrifty for 100.
Yeah, we just threw. That was a throw.
Brutal for EG. Derek tried to
We're
crawl
dying
his
to
way back
classics.
into
We
that
can't be
with
dying
some
to classics.
heroics. I mean, he's sitting at 15 and 10. What were those 3 shots in tandem?
With a ghost.
That was beautiful play. Crispy shots. But it was
Derek and
Cryo who had the most
Derek
impact
are
in
two
this
different
round.
people, or am I
The
typing? They are
trade
two
into
different
A main
people.
and that follow-up kill
Derek
after
is
TPing
from
in the open.
Americas.
I mean,
He's Asian.
he should have died there.
Derek is from
What is that?
Finland.
Superman
European.
had no chance. He just gets deleted
Plays
from
for
the
Vitality
server.
now.
All of a sudden, 100 Thieves.
Derek is an
Back on their
initiator.
attacking
Derek is
side
a
and
duelist.
Still taking so much space on this neon. All of arcade and now underpass being cleared out.
Dereka's real name is
There's only a couple spots EG can be in.
Nikita.
It's a great start.
And he's
Super
bald
not
as well.
really having the tools to fight back with.
What a boy.
Just disrespecting EG by just using their body. Asuna has just been
He's the
running
ball
it down
buff.
time and time again. Now grouping up with
Nikita
his team.
another round. Yeah, his name is Nikita.
Yeah, having to take a step back.
You know Trex, who was on
Smoked out
Vitality,
the site
his
for the
name
time
was
being.
also Nikita. Nikita.
How much
Derek has
damage
hair.
can they do?
What?
Boostio gonna take a little bit. Still staying alive, and again,
I have
they
never
so many
seen
tools
Dirk.
at their disposal here.
Oh, Derek. I said I meant Derka. I meant
Fully
Derka's
set
ball.
up on the Arsenal. Cryo getting 2, getting a little bit closer to having his ult on.
Wow.
Flawless round as 100 Thieves take the lead back.
The weaponry was,
That,
you know,
that
not there
one
for
round
EG,
throw
obviously. It was
on anti-eco caused
eco
him this round as
but
well.
It's just the way that 100 Thieves are approaching this matchup specifically that is so disrespectful in their play, I feel like. I just feel like they just have no care in the world. They're willing to take these fights.
Nikita
That playmaking
Sermetev.
ability that
This is
Six was talking
Derka.
about. That Boostio
This
is
is Derka.
enabling.
This is Derek. This is
Cryo
Derek.
has crept all the way up to the top of the scoreboard here.
Derek is on EG
15 to 9 on the chamber. Light armor
used to be on 100
everyone for Evil
Thieves.
Geniuses.
and Derka's on Vitality
There's
used
a
to be on
couple phantoms
Fnatic.
on the side of 100 Thieves as well.
Dude, Icy just lost all of it.
Nah. Hey, why is EA using a Phantom instead of Vandal?
Evil Geniuses, excuse me, very quickly.
It's not very EA like.
Icy on the trade, Cryo down. Armageddon.
Wow.
Xander
Wow,
taking on the
Xander.
Smokes, claiming more.
Bro, we're just pushing spawn and dying to them.
Now Derek's left facing.
Bro,
the
they all just stood spawn and fought and won the round.
For them, they're going to be broke again. EGR.
They just stood in their spawn and won the entire round.
Holding very well. Cryo winning that head-to-head against Ye.
Why are we pushing spawn?
Ye has
What
gotten
the
short end of
fuck
the
are
stick
we
in a lot of these
doing?
engagements so far, and maybe it's
Bro, the entire round was happening in spawn. Asuna just decided to run around the entire map as well on Neon. He was nowhere near the fight. Asuna just ran around the map.
like the Guardians, like the Bulldogs. They just fry you.
They did the
Now
Asuna.
the money is very bad.
Actually.
Vandal in the hands of
Like
Ye.
Asuna does it in arcade and drop.
Hero rifling him.
He is one of the players
Because
here
they're doing main.
at B. He's
Which
gonna have to
does
win
not
this
work well.
50-50 against Cryo.
I know the score is close, but it does feel like 100 Thieves are in a position to run away with this thing.
Ooh, nice
Big
shot.
From Ye. He needed
Okay,
that.
he's not even jumping.
Kills instantly traded back.
Just nowhere to play for Superman again.
He can
Getting
jump and
punished
dodge
in
the
that area.
missiles, right? Sometimes.
But remember, the
Yeah.
danger still lies.
If you
in
jump at
EA's
the right
hands.
time.
There's still a shot at this. Icy also one off of his ult.
No? Why do I feel like I've done it though?
They knew exactly where it
Wow,
was.
nice
Now
shot,
that
I
the
see.
weapon upgraded. Ye gets another one. This thing
Ooh.
has gone off the rails. Ye finally dies. Now it's
Oh my
Icy,
god.
who never had a shot.
Nice. Holy, these guys are
1v2,
cracked to the
first,
sheriff,
still
bro.
healthy. Still in
Come
a
on,
position
Derek.
to fight.
No time though.
All of
Lucky.
the onus, all the responsibility on Derek. It's a tap, it's a swing.
Brother.
Cryo's playing this
No
beautifully.
time, there's no time, there's no time.
Sidestepping, understanding where the aggression's coming from. It's a
Nice try.
50-50. Derek has no choice. He's got to hold it. And Cryo gets 3. The Red Bull clutch for 100 Thieves.
Complete and utter flow state right now.
Damage
from
is in air
Cryo.
too. Wow.
Like we said, the last time he
Like I don't know
played
why,
Chamber
but
in
like I
official
feel like
was
I've jumped
2024
over it like with
kickoff.
like Jet or like any agent
looking
actually. You can just
great.
like
He's
jump
looking
and like, if
amazing.
you jump at the
19
right
and 10.
second, you time it right, I
1v3s.
felt like you can dodge it. I don't know why. You'll see in like
It's
a custom or
vintage
something.
Cryo, man.
Who are you rooting for? Honestly, I have no idea. Cause like I like Derek.
This chamber pick is paying out dividends
And-
for 100 Thieves. They're in full control of this half.
I like Derek,
Now it's going to be an
EA
A crunch, top and bottom side.
on EG,
Trying
and
to funnel everybody
EIU,
into this
Xander
showstopper of Cryo.
on 100 Thieves. So
And he's the one posted up.
I honestly don't know who I'm rooting for.
Crunch, there's serious trouble here. Nature holding
That's why
the
like I
line,
was
getting
like
one
not
back.
that
He's
very
swinging
excited
to
about this
EU,
game.
He'll take it again.
The next game is much
Now the roll
better.
of Thunder, Ascendant knocked up, trying to get away, trying to
MIBR
jump to his
versus
life and
G2. That game's gonna be a banger. Also, Pacific games are also gonna be good
Thieves, they
today.
need to even the score.
Genji
They're
uses
doubling up, trying to
PRX
get
and
another pick going their way.
DFM
Two players towards this side of the door. Derek as well.
or
able to
something.
swing.
Some other team.
Xander
I
left
think.
in 1v4.
Nice. Let's go Derek.
That was a desperately
Yeah,
needed
Pacific
round
games
for
are
Geniuses.
first one Genji, DRX,
It
PRX.
always feels like if there's anyone to
DRX
bring
and DFM,
EG
yeah.
out of a funk, it's Nature.
Those games should be
Nature
good.
always steps up to the plate. He's looked so promising for this
I want 100
roster.
Thieves
He's
to win?
really developed
Ah.
into a great IGL. And it's not just the
Oh yeah,
calls, it's
actually,
his
I like
mechanics.
Nate shot.
Getting
So
a three-piece into this round, evening the score. after
three
IC
reasons,
gets
three
out-dueled
reasons
in
for
that
me to
off
root for
head-to-head.
100 Thieves, I guess.
Do they invest into it again? Yeah, this time it's in the hands of Ye, though. Dish control, no one there to flirt with it. A lot of attention.
Arsenal looks like he rings someone's doorbell and runs away.
So far,
Okay.
Thieves. Boostio, he's been calling around. Ye
What the
very well.
fuck?
There's a little bit of help. Superman's in trouble, but Derek's perched over his shoulder.
What does it even mean?
It's just a stalwart defense so far. None of the players from the A side of EG moving whatsoever. Ye still posted up on this angle.
He has that
with
mischievous
breach
kid
stun
vibe.
being held for him.
But
Like
this feels like
face.
the first round that hasn't been decided.
And the way he's like always
Yeah,
excited
yeah.
and stuff.
It's definitely a change of pace right now from the side of 100 Thieves. Yeah, he is smoked off. He's going to jump through this smoke and try to get value.
With an op?
I mean, Nature's
What?
on an island, man.
He's gonna have to hold on, and so
Oh
far
my
he's
God.
done that. You were just singing his praises. Answered
Oh
the
my
call
god,
from Steams.
Nature.
He gets a second.
Oh my Nature.
One enemy remains.
Another three-piece.
Right on cue.
They don't know Ye has an op yet.
And it's not like they didn't know he was there.
And the spike is down.
Austin is just trying to clear out everything.
Oh, it's
not
down in the
expecting
open.
the wide swing from Nature on the left side of sight. Cryo is left all alone, and
30
he's been
seconds
great, but he's going to have to turn into a demon if
Wow.
he wants to win this one. He does get the first, Doug.
3 more names to claim,
Yeah, Cryo's not winning this, so 10-9.
and not a single pixel given. Ton of discipline.
He got the
out from the
spike,
Eugeniuses
what?
Here.
10 seconds.
Plenty of other teams would overheat into this and swing one by one and die.
The stun, no?
Cryo managed
Yeah,
to
stun
get the
Molly,
spike
nade.
down.
Okay, GG. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he had
That
nowhere
was
to go.
mean.
It's a party in the back, eh?
I mean,
Literally, the
Stun
whole
Molly
kitchen
nade,
sink
wow.
just thrown at the lad. I mean, that's what you have to do to shut him down, though. Like, I appreciate the respect from the side of EG. Don't even give him the gunfight. Not in this meta, man. Not in this series.
Not in this meta, he said.
that first kill into Austin is nuts.
You don't have to shoot to win.
I mean, with all the utility being thrown at Nature
Oh,
as
wow.
well on that site.
I wanna see Cryo's reaction.
He's getting ran at from multiple
Yeah, he's just
angles. Being
laughing.
able to isolate certain fights is very impressive in the heat of the moment. So now 100 Thieves will be using their first timeout.
IC looks like he would type GG easy Kalana after bottom
Trying to
tagging the
cut some
game.
of that momentum that is clearly
That's not doing
shifted in
too much.
favor of
Still,
EG.
yeah.
It looks like
Actually tracking.
EG with are just going on Nature's backpack right now. I mean, back-to-back 3Ks, very impactful kills in this moment.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
And we just
Wait, I'm
gotta
sitting
talk about it.
straight
100
in
Thieves
front of my
are looking to
computer,
get
but like I had my
back
monitor
to that
turned
form
for
that
some
we
reason.
saw at
I was
Masters
like
Shanghai last
wondering
year.
what was wrong.
That was their best placement. They didn't make champs. They want to get back to an international. Right now,
You're
they have a
100%
chance
right
to
about
take this
IC.
first map away from EG on their pick.
So like IC thing, they made it very obvious. Like they weren't even trying to hide it. Derek was like
It's been all 100 Thieves.
doing
I
with
mean,
him every
8-1.
day, and it's a well-known fact that your
They've had their
initiator
number
and
now.
duelist
In an
have to like
opportunity, as you were saying, to take
need
away
to
their
have
map
like
pick
good
on a map
swing.
They haven't shown this year. They haven't shown in a long time. But EG is showing a little fight here. I think in EG,
Oh yeah, scary.
they've
Look at
matured over
Cryo,
the years.
22 and
They knew
12 on
that,
Chamber.
You know, maybe a couple months ago, maybe in a,
You were doubting the Chamber
previous
pick, right?
EG would have folded. But their metal has been tested and they have responded.
Dealing with
that
It's not an easy thing to do. Let's see if Ascendant clears out Icy here.
They're playing musical chairs with this op. Now it's in the hands of Superman, and he's going to get challenged. Waiting just on the other side of the
Fallen
zone.
looks like Scary is about to start a family with him. Huh?
Get into hell. EU the only one
What?
who's not crossed.
Superman is a player that's been getting punished heavily at this B side as well. Maybe that is the decision making. Put an op in his hands.
That's not what the fourth member. I think Nature's the only one who hasn't had an op.
Maybe Derek as well, but
He looks mad
Close
readable.
eye on
Okay,
the
bro.
map. A little bit of eye candy thrown towards
This is
them.
coming from
Drone
people who have never
from
seen me.
Tejo to attempt to manipulate some rotations. What do EG do here?
Here's the
Okay,
problem
so
though. That Tejo
Ali has
stealth
seen
drone
me,
didn't see the
Resect has
turret
seen
that's
me,
set up watching
Nair has seen
Dish.
me.
Superman, you have no
I
way
don't
out
know
of
if
here.
you guys even know Grumpy because he doesn't even show up
You're
to
digging
streams.
your heels in. You've got to land this shot.
Who else has seen
And
me?
he does. Traded right back though, but damage has been dealt.
Ark has seen me.
100
Hope has
Thieves
seen
cracking
me.
the site wide open. There are no defenses left.
Ark
Everyone
Devil,
else who
my
was Geniuses is
Premier
towards
team
A.
has seen me basically.
Yeah, now
I sent them a photo of myself like in the hospital bed when I got surgery done.
He's gonna wait for Nature here. It really comes down to this EU Nature head-to-head.
Who else has seen me? Nice, yeah.
And he gets a kill on Boostio. A take
Ooh.
out. Nature still healthy enough to fight.
Oh no.
But Ye falls.
This is
of
bad,
course,
this is
at the
bad.
hands of Cryo.
And they can break this ultimate as well.
Brother.
This is a difficult situation for Nature, but he's gonna have to deliver once more. Does the captain have any magic left?
Wait, Nature's the
9 bullets
IGL?
left, time running short,
Oh.
health not much better off. And he's gonna get a challenge from EU. Who's the weaker one, but as the time dissipates,
unwinnable.
I use what SP?
There's no way
Oh
through.
wow, he still gets him.
100 Thieves get to 11.
Superman does connect onto that B main shot, but the trade is so fast from Cryo, and he even dodges the protocol Tejo missiles from Derek
I mean, I get the vibe,
that
so
were
I
set up
haven't.
in
What
that
else?
B main area.
What
There's
happened
a little bit
surgery?
of a
I
gap
just
there
had some
that
extra
Cryo was
skin
able to,
growth, so
you know,
just had to
put
get
his
it
body
removed.
in, and he ends up clutching out the round for them with an amazing trade on the A here. Look at that fast
Ooh.
trade. Brimstone. I mean, look at this little pocket that he's able to play in. It allows him to get that third
Nice.
kill on the A.
My dad also got it done in when he was like in the military for like 6 months, and he also had like a extra skin growing inside his stomach,
Last time out for
and
Evil
he had to
Geniuses.
like get surgery for that,
Potter gonna have to
and
give
they said he was unfit after the
great
surgery
speech to bring them back into
because of
things.
that.
We take a
Why is
look
my
and
brain
take stock
morphing?
of what
Yeah.
the situation is
I
for
mean,
EG here. Yeah,
EA is
they're down
hopping on
2
KJ,
rounds,
so
I think ults will decide this. Superman has his ult on mine, and then you've got a couple members close by, and I think I really do think if they are going to continue this comeback, if they are going to get back into this fight, it has to be around that Trey.
I also think it has to be around actively re-clearing with not just one person. Superman had the right idea of disrupting the actual hit, but he needs follow-up. He needs another player with him in that moment.
Or just not take that aggro of a line.
Yeah, or that, but the problem is you just getting ran down on the actual site. Your site holds have not been that great. Other than Nature
Yeah.
going absolutely massive, you know, getting back-to-back 3Ks towards that A side of the map.
He's 10
B
and
has been the
15.
weakness so far for EG.
Derek and Nature
Superman
actually performing, but
with his orbital strike online. Nature close
Superman
to
in
his.
A not so much. Wait, actually, Superman's also doing fine.
It looks like it's
Mainly A.
a 2-1-2 setup, floating around with that Brimstone.
Just can't seem
like
to
you
hold the
said.
side for some reason.
This is really easy space that 100 Thieves are claiming. The drone, Asuna falls behind it. There was a fault line set up from Boosty if they got challenged.
That's what I'm saying. It's every round just for free. There's been no fight from the side of EG. And, you know, it makes sense this round because that Brimstone ultimate and the Tejo missiles you have, you can afford to delay that spike being planted at whatever site that 100 Thieves go to. But are they going to be ready for a push into spawn potentially? We saw 100 Thieves try to do that on the pistol round. They got punished for it. This time you might catch a couple players out on that iPad.
Derek's drone didn't fully clear spawn, so he's got to be careful up there. It doesn't feel safe enough to deny that space. They're fully playing offsite.
Yep.
Ye's the only one close by. And so this is very reminiscent of what we saw in the bonus. Remember, they wanted to scale up and take these fights to EG.
No Brimstone ult used, no
They
delay.
got
The spike
the
is
plan down as
planted.
well.
All utility is going to be for the retake. These players in A main have to come up huge, but Cryo's been so sharp.
Oh wow.
Ye never had a shot.
They're taking canteen.
That's already one name down. When
Nice,
he pulled
Derek.
the trigger on that, Boostio falls. Cryo on the swing is Derek.
Nice, Derek.
Orbital strike in play. Cryo trying to get two.
Oh my, let's go. Nice, well played.
That's another round for EG.
Whew. It was close. I know 3 members are still alive.
This
on the
is
side
really
of
good
EG,
round from EG.
But weathering that aggression,
Wow.
Boostio, he got disconnected right there.
I'm waiting for second bomb tap here.
Opting to push forward into the Tejo missile. Just
Do
a
not
little bit
Brimal.
off. Not synergistic with his teammate of Xander.
Oh.
A good retake. A lot of teams in this
Prime
map were in
Handle,
trouble.
bro.
They would fall, but EG
I swear, Prime Hand is still so
digging
good.
deep on this one, using their teamwork to their advantage, using
Wait.
their ults to their advantage.
This round is really big. Look at Nature. He's 1 for off of his, 1 pip off of his ult. Icy is as well. And this is an eco for them. There's a real position here where EG are going to be able to tie it up and carry 3 ults into the next gun round. And that could be the difference maker.
The problem is we've seen EG get thriftied before. With this showstopper, it could open up an opportunity. EG are getting active here. Superman,
Ooh.
what are you doing?
Overheating a little bit as Cryo gets another.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see.
Snap on the balance. Icy getting
No.
2. Trying to connect onto the third, but it's EU who claims the name. And just when it seemed like evilgeniuses were in a spot to fight back, it all gets invested, and it all goes the way of the attack. Now it's 100 Thieves who have the ult advantage. Now it's 100 Thieves.
I wanted to
who
have
the money
conflicts and
advantage.
saw there's no milk. Oh,
And now it's
F.
100 Thieves who are on map point.
Danny's leaving to get milk. We get it, bro.
Settle the shots, and
She's not coming back.
I like wanting to get aggressive from the side of
Yeah, I'm
EG,
done with
but doing
muesli.
it on a round where you have complete advantage, like you stated.
Now I have
where your ults are
actually.
starting to snowball.
I realized this is Adai,
Just
the
not
same
the
thing that
right
I
play
showed
at the
you,
right time. You would have
but
much
crispy.
rather have had those ults for this gun
Basically, the
round.
crispy version of Adai.
A lot of the, yeah.
I don't know how much I like this.
This map
And I have
feels like it was
popcorn.
decided in round 22.
Last player standing.
Such an important round to win.
And to invest as much as they did, but they still
No, I'm
have
not leaving.
guns.
I'm eating dry cornflakes. Okay. Please tell me it's flavored cornflakes at least.
Icy
Like,
playing really far up.
what?
Another ult invested with no follow-up.
Nice.
So Cryo and EU can play this really far back.
Tell me it's like strawberry flavored cornflakes and not the original.
There's a real
And you're not
world in
eating
which
original cornflakes
nature
dry.
falls right there. Again, bailing out EG, evening the numbers now.
Yeah, I
but
can't
the
eat this.
silent
I
walk
don't
up.
like this.
It's
I'm just gonna go leave this on the table and like
spread out a little bit more, and all of a sudden there's
put the bowl for washing.
Derek's gonna have to come up huge here. There is supporting utility from nature here. He has the stun pulled out.
There's a lot he's gonna have to deal with. Stunts traded, time bought, but space
Oh my.
gained. Nature now falls. Derek flushed out, tries to connect onto the shots and falls.
Wait.
At the hands of
Nature
Xander.
died to Molly. GG.
EG pushed,
Wow, 100 Thieves won the first map.
but 100 Thieves don't break. Now 4v2 to settle this thing.
Hmm.
He's gonna have to dance around the ult, dance around Boostio.
GG.
Super left in 1v4 with the Guardian in hand, and that might just do it.
GG.
300 Thieves take Fracture 13-10. Again, their map pick,
Yes.
fully in control.
I'll finish a footer. I will call Mr. Fness and tell him you have been a bad boy. Okay.
Make sure we work on our
We should
fundamentals.
put
I
like
believe
the
that
good
was
ass boy.
Oscar that said
Okay,
that.
bro.
That
Calm
last
down.
round was a great depiction
Okay, BRB. I'll just
of
go.
that being put in place.
I'll just go put the bowl for washing.
Numbers, using your utility to flush out Derek, using your utility to take out nature. Even on their retakes on the defensive side, they looked like a cohesive unit, a much better squad than what we saw against Sentinels.
Yeah, I think it was Ascendant who said right before the match started that they need to do stuff together and do what feels right. And that seems real empty, right? That seems like a platitude, to be honest, but it really does feel like they were playing much more cohesively, as you mentioned. And for EG, that's a tough pill to swallow, man. To be within knocking distance, to have all the tools there, and to let that one slip just hurts. The unfortunate thing, though, for them is there's no time to dwell over it. You've got Haven just on the other side of this break, a map that both teams have found success on. We'll see if comps change or anything like that on the other side of this. We will be right back.
one link breaks, the rest will follow.
bonfire में बैठ के आई अभी मैं सारे असाइनमेंट बना रही थी
बात कर रही है लोग
हाँ 4 साल मतलब ऐसे 3rd और 4th ईयर में इतने प्रिंट असाइनमेंट्स नहीं थे लीव ब्रीच म्यूजिकल 1st ईयर में 2nd ईयर पे हमको ऑलमोस्ट सारे मिला था जो बच गए
Nailed them.
Spike down A.
Yeah. Three.
Last player standing.
I know exactly where you are.
One enemy remaining.
4.
वो इधर ही है सब ट्रेक है Oh, yes.
Bomb on, bomb on.
I will hold up the sky.
Yeah, my mic was muted. I was talking this entire time. Okay, yeah, yeah, my mic was muted. I was saying nice shot, wow, and stuff. I was saying classic Janvi, like yapping during 3-round by face. Nice. Boy shot buddy, let's go.
Last player standing.
Oh, what? Let's see if he'll blind this or not.
Still in sight. One enemy
Wow.
remaining.
Let's see if he'll blind
Broke
this
his
or not.
legs.
Still in sight.
Let's see if we'll blind this. You'll blind this or not. It's crazy. He's basically asking you to throw the blind, but he doesn't want to ask you to throw it.
They will cover. Switching sides.
आप औरत है क्या?
आप औरत है क्या? It's crazy, bro. Wait, was that Grim who said that? Was that Grim who said that? That's crazy.
They will cover. Switching sides.
आप औरत है क्या?
Okay. What the fuck, bro? Wait, this one didn't work, is it? Oh, it works. Oh, there's no audio though. Who's hopeless? Where's this clip? Oh, I guess it's just a random clip. Oh, fuck. Why did I close it? You're her, dude. Yeah. Is Grim said that? Yeah. That's why I went back and checked. No audio. Oh, wait. That's you? Who's hopeless? What is one of your alt accounts? Classic case? Wait, is it a class? Is this a classic case? Oh, this is an old ass clip. Old breeze. Look at the jet. What is the jet doing? This is an old ass clip, dude. Look at breeze. All bent. Double entrances. Ooh, let's go. My very first days. Oh, damn, dude. It's me play this with nostalgia. Wow. Wait, so that's what you asked when you asked if you guys want some nostalgia.
Ahead of map 2.
I am here with Potter before map 2. You're seeing
Goat.
a few thrifties go towards 100 Thieves on
Goat
that first map.
GO80
Focus here as we
sketch.
get into map 2.
just recalibrating ourselves, gaining our composure. Nature was calling
drink water.
really well. All of us were playing extremely well on
Drink
map
water,
1. It's
guys.
just unfortunate.
Stay hydrated.
But map 2, Haven, I know it's 100 Thieves pick, but we're feeling very confident on this map. Very familiar with what 100 Thieves are going to bring to the table, so game on.
Can't wait to see it. Thank you, Potter.
Thank you.
W coach.
Game on indeed. Yeah, we're also
Has to be the breeze I like.
with what both of the teams have shown us.
Like
at least
mid was
last
also
week.
open
Haven.
on both
Who would have the
sides.
upper hand in that duel?
Oh, this is like Birdman hand clasp type scenario. The way Potter said that, I
Don
feel
looks
like
so
he's gonna be
sleepy,
ready.
kind of. Like
Last
it looks
week,
like
that
he just
sea
woke
aggression
up,
from
kind of,
100
you
Thieves
know.
worked out so well on defense. They were pushing through A. Think back to
Like
the
he still
Austin
has that
push down,
sleepy face.
Right? They were pushing the extremities on defense all half.
Hydrate, time to piss again.
Yeah, and the problem though
Hydrate
is
just to piss again.
right?
I'm good.
We're getting ahead of ourselves and dive into Haven.
I mean,
like,
it's
he was
good though.
So good in this.
It's good to
second
drink
half of
water
Fracture. Like, him on
and
the
then piss.
chamber was
Get
just
out all the
freakish. And it didn't matter.
waste.
Like, yeah, sure, some rounds he had the op in his hand.
I don't know
he was
why
getting
I'm like
kills
taking
there,
like
but
science
equally
classes or
good was his
some shit.
play with the sheriff
Yeah.
and the rifles in the late rounds.
Yeah, and to nerd
Remember
out
for a
even
month they
more,
closed
obviously the 5-0
closed these
first
halls,
blood
yeah,
is
and like they got like a
insane.
lot of
But the space he was taking
lot
by
of
A on that attack half,
backlash
it's
for
almost
that,
like you're
and they
constantly
decided to
burrowing
like
A
just
main,
open it again.
starting with a chamber with a TP picking it. And you know
Like that
what's so
was
funny?
one side
Right,
open
that
breach
one-on-one.
though.
So in order to push him off that line, you're gonna need to like breach stun. You're gonna need to use your Teo missiles, and it's a huge ask just to get a guy to TP.
Cryo
out
first
A
kill,
main.
first death. What?
He was putting in work.
Oh, I didn't even see his stats
The
actually.
opening fights are something we're going to have to be following on Haven because in Fracture he's 5-0.
5-0, wow.
Haven on the ISO, he was 4-0.
Plus 15 is
and
a
Ascendant next to
yeah.
him
I was
on the
bonkers.
Neon because they run the double.
I was gonna
duel,
say insane, then I was like,
4. So
I need to use a
together
better
they had
adjective,
12
different
first
adjective.
Kills. It's these opening fights that are going to be
Wow,
really
Derek.
pivotal in this next map.
Do you guys expect to see
Derek in
Waylay
nature,
here
bro.
again?
Look at
I
this.
do.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Like I think actually we'll probably see plays off of what we saw last week, right?
2
We
and
saw some
7.
set plays out of the
Wow.
Waylay. Usually when you see Potter
Unlucky.
bring in these new comps, she gives a first initial look and then she'll pivot off of that to bait the other team into trying to counter it.
Time to become
That's
solo
what
3
I'm
now.
looking at
Wait,
if
you're
I'm
playing
looking at
comp
EG right
now?
Yeah,
Trust
when
me,
we
don't
saw
play
how
comp at
EG
night.
played,
Play comp
the
in the
map
morning.
on their attack side,
Morning queues are
at the
so
very
much
least we saw
better.
a lot of like early looks towards like
Like
some
10 a.m.,
city
11 a.m.
pushing for egg
queues are
sets, both
so
through
much
long,
better.
through garage, and then their A play was a lot slower. So I think that's
Like the
something
people
that
are a lot
other
more
teams are gonna
chill.
be reading and trying
It's
to
not the
reflect
tryhards.
them into the lobby
It's
space
not the
after
toxic
EG
people
take.
who like
Teams are getting ready right
work a 9 to
now,
5 and
so
come
are
back
we. Map
and
2
play
is
the
coming
game
up right after the
and
short break,
like
so don't go anywhere.
put out all their toxicity into the game. So yeah, morning queues are so much better. Bonkers is better, definitely. Hey, Bonkers was like a boomer kind of thing, no? Like a candy. Like it wasn't a chewing gum, but like it was a. It was candy. Yeah, this one. Bonkers. I used to like this.
It's a map that both of these teams have found success on. The Deaths was
Oh,
talking
wow,
about the
we're
different
back
concepts they
already?
run. You imagine
I used to like
things won't
this.
change, but Sean made a really good question there at the end about how Potter does have a proclivity towards
Strawberry
running a
fruit
comp
candy
and then
bonkers.
changing it out, right? To kind of
Do they still sell these?
opposition guessing. Do you think that would be the case this time?
Yeah, but the problem is the defensive sides of EG have been so abysmal.
Morning
Their
mein mera
retakes,
baap
even on the last map,
chad
2 and
chad
7,
ke
I just feel
marega.
like that's a fundamental problem that can't be solved
Sounds like a you problem.
that quickly, in my opinion.
Every time
I feel
during
like this is a map
breaks,
that is
between maps, I
very,
watch
very
your own
retake heavy.
clip.
Yeah, keep in mind EG's on the attacking side, which again they look great on. Of
Your
course,
first sheriff
they do
face
a
is
really good
W.
job
Wait,
of
which one?
defenting, and I don't think they're
Wait,
gonna fall
you're
for
watching my
100
clips
Thieves,
on
you know,
on Twitch?
back-to-back C pushes in their last match against Sen, which was just crazy down C long on their defensive side.
You're watching my clips on
But I'm
Twitch?
still very, very
I
scared.
mean, like,
of this
that's
EG
probably the
roster
only place
because of
I have
cryo
clips
cells.
on. So.
This guy went 10-0 last map against EA. He went 8-4 against Icy. If he continues shutting down this powerful duo of EG, there's not really many win conditions.
Oh,
at the end of
this
the day
one.
there.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
Nature's
yeah.
gonna have to keep
I mean,
stepping
I
up.
think that clip
But
was
maybe
there
Superman's gonna have
on
to be
YouTube
that
as
guy.
well. I mean, on Twitch as well. Also, this is one of my most viewed clips. This was with Fally. He's trying to say like.
Spike in.
He was saying like when the spike is dropped or spike is planted, that's how like that's what they say in Portuguese or something.
Spike in chão. Spike in.
Okay.
Garage stands up.
Oh,
That's
he
it.
says
it like that.
She does not say it like that.
She does say it.
She
like
just
that.
says spike in ah. That's it.
No, she says spike in.
They put their entire life savings on EG. I am concerned.
The Sky Sheriff on split. Oh yeah, that was with Sneaky and his friend.
And I think there's, again,
Bro.
historical reason to be concerned.
Yeah, just Pally things. I used to have like a command for that in my chat. If you type exclamation spike, it used to give that
put
link.
some icing on the cake there. evilgeniuses have not played map 3 this entire year.
Wow.
Every series has been a 2-0 either way. They're gonna have to find a way.
Has got new content to believe, Pally.
If they want a chance at this.
Have to dig deep. It's going to be slow C pressure with a walk towards garage here. Icy. He's the forefront, but he's going up against that head-to-head.
Yeah, now that I'm in this server, we can pull him together now.
Gonna have a chance to use it.
Easy.
Spamming through the smoke, getting the kill.
Yeah, that's not even his fault. And now
You
you
just
have
send
to
the
take it towards that
clip
A
in
site where there's a
your
trap
server
set
or
up
something.
with Neon, with Omen Paranoia.
There's no way through. There's the paranoia. There's the stun. So you can't go garage. You can't go A.
Hmm.
The map is feeling real small here.
Yeah, he kind of left to have to contact with this pack mentality. Breach stun makes it obvious. Ascendant just trying to confirm some of this info.
They're doing Neon ISO. And IC's on Waylay.
He's not afraid at all. He's holding this space by himself. Xander did a double back here.
It's
He's
gonna be a
keeping
2-0,
short,
isn't
so
it? It's gonna be a 2-0.
looks like right now 100 Thieves have been playing these off angles to their advantage completely after that first blood.
Left.
You know, Potter was talking about how good of a game Nature called on Fracture.
And he did, honestly.
It's only the pistol, but Nature's going to have to call his way through this. And it seems like he might be picking the wrong site. Two members here see all of the utility. Cryo.
Oh, okay.
Human, completely whips onto Nature there.
You say human?
Spike's still not committed, and there's still a lot of defensive
Oh,
presence
no.
here. The shots come through, the spike hits the ground.
No time.
And there is no time. You're going to have to frag your way through this.
Wow,
and
nice try.
That's not going to be the case. The pistol for 100 Thieves.
Getting the first bloods again.
They have no
Thieves
info on
so
backside.
many of
Could have
those on
planted
that last
backside.
map of Fracture.
They had
Continuing the
info.
pace here. EU, I mean, the first kill was just off of sound cues, but this kill from Ye looks like 100 Thieves definitely did their prep against
What
EG,
the-
understanding that Ye likes to contact the opposite side of where the
Took so much time to shoot. Okay, then. Okay, then. Okay.
Wise words of wisdom from EU.
Yeah, getting his team pumped for sure. I have a feeling they're going to run it down here towards this A side of the map now after those cobs.
They're not
Instead,
doing.
just opting to go for those long-range gun duels. Ascendant does have that Phantom. Xander, he's going to
Oh, they bought up though.
be holding this
I mean, like,
garage area.
other than
Right now for
Boost
EG, on their anti-ecos, they do like to grab orbs. That C-long orb was gained. There's not much you can really do on here. I mean, hopefully you can maybe overwhelm Xander in garage, push him back. You're hopeful to get a spike planted at that moment.
Hey, that's still getting through all the Cypher util too, man.
Yeah.
That's a tough ask.
I think they will be able to get the spike down, and you just never know.
I don't know why I
This is
actually
possible
feel tired
scenario
today.
For EG.
Like, I feel like I'm out of energy.
Sanders still playing around the site. Position given away. The stun comes through, trying to spam into the smoke. Boostio and Cryo have his back. What?
No.
To do the flash, still gets a kill.
What?
Not
What?
horrible, it's left, inspecting.
What?
Oh, clip runs dry, tries to stay alive, and he can't.
Boostio, why are we styling?
EU cleans it up. That was
Why are we styling
ugly,
here?
Is what it was.
That was an
100
expensive
Thieves
ass
took the
round.
Anyway.
Good job
Expensive ass round.
And they got the orb onto Nature as well, down C long in the
They
beginning.
got two
so
Phantoms.
all things considered, I mean, that's a really good
Vector,
eco round.
a Bulldog or a Guardian, I don't know.
Went their way. You never know if he has a
And
share
Boostio
on
just
the
stuck to the
middle of
ghost.
Classic,
And he's the one who
he
got 3
definitely landed
kills.
the first headshot.
The others all
Guns
died.
Now out of the hands of 100 Thieves. The economy is not looking good. EG now have a chance to bring things back a little bit.
Because they've been streaming and sleeping all hours against your Sika DMs with him. Yeah.
Aggression.
I mean, kind
Oh,
of.
what is this?
You can see the gun,
Cheeky
bro.
little smoke, but Cryo, you're
You can
We
see
were
the
talking
gun,
about
bro.
how Powder likes to anti. This is the
Ah,
anti. but they
wow.
went up for Icy Doug.
it was 100 Thieves who was playing in the smoke.
Oh no.
Icy able to deal a little bit of damage with that outlaw.
Yeah, but like yesterday was also
Cool little
fine.
set play. I know it didn't work, but
Right now,
definitely
I
tell
don't
that the
know.
prep has
I
been
just,
thought
I just like,
through.
I just
It's
feel
been
like
thorough for 100 Thieves.
going and sleeping. But
And
yeah,
maybe
I
that was
don't
part
know.
of the advantage they had on that last map of Fracture. You know, not playing it whatsoever in kickoff, seeing a little bit of tendencies from the EG squad.
I'm not even that hyped about
But
today's
this should be
games.
a
That's the
free
issue.
Seaside. It should be a free round win.
If it was
for
NRG or
evilgeniuses
Sentinels, I would
to
be
get on
so
the board
hyped. But like,
here. Not getting
both those
bonus this
games
time
were
around.
yesterday.
Cryo
ICA.
not able to connect. The side is theirs. The spike will go down.
Finally.
For Ye, who will now have his ult online.
An okay bonus round.
And no bonus this time around.
Only lost one.
Yeah, and just to do a little bit of foreshadowing, I feel like EG is going to definitely play this type of playstyle where they're waiting for the aggression.
Who is gonna get Derek?
Potter does prep work herself.
Who's just gonna get Derek?
Thieves
Never
have
mind.
been
Derek's just better.
pushing the issue on their defensive sides heavily. If we see an A side default from the likes of
Like
EG, you're
actually,
gonna
I
see
feel
Ye
like
working that pick around garage.
maybe the
If he can
muesli
get that
had something
kill,
to do with it.
that neural theft will get a lot
Like
of
after
value.
eating muesli, I feel like
Paint a picture for nature to make a good call.
type, you know.
There's the lineup.
Okay, what is that? What is that zoom?
Cool play though, dodging that dart because of that omen smoke. Cheeky play. Here's that A side default. This time Ye isn't going to be alone towards garage. He's going to be with the pack. If they can get
I feel like
first blood
muesli is
here-
such lazy food, bro. I mean, cornflakes in general.
that would be very
I like
good.
cornflakes, don't get me
Only
wrong.
one through.
But I feel like
Between all the
just
utility
lazy
Dante
food.
main, they were segmented off. And Superman was left to die. Icy
Chocos,
really good spot, able to
elite.
connect onto the first.
Cornflakes,
Transfer,
nah.
not favorable.
Almost there, just doesn't hit the mark.
Like
Now
Chocos has
EG
chocolate
have
and
to
it'll get you
freeze.
like, it'll keep you up and stuff. But yeah,
And
I just
they
feel low.
haven't really
I
gained
just
any
feel so
space.
down right now.
No.
Like
the
so
contact to get
down
into
on
the crosshair
energy.
is fine.
You have no smokes to hold the line. There's nothing to get you across here, and so they're just going to walk into their crosshairs. Big from Derek, though.
Ooh.
Still a 2v1. Doesn't have spike in hand.
I feel like some
100
girl
Thieves
in the
decide to
audience
double
is
up.
there
This is the
simply
proper
because
play
her
from the
guy is
defense.
there. Been looking at a guy thinking I could have
Still a
been getting
decent
my
amount of
nails
time
done
to work
right
with, though,
now.
if I'm Derek.
It do be like that sometimes.
grab that
So like
spike
when
sooner than later,
Convergence was
otherwise you're
happening in
forced to go
Bangalore,
He has no
it
idea
was
where
like
they
that.
are.
Like when they
He's
showed the
guessing
crowd,
they could be down at
it
long,
was
they could be
like
down
that.
short.
And
That's why
then
you
when
see
they
him
did
so
like a G
carefully
watch party
considering
in
every
Hyderabad, I
possibility.
think.
How
It was
is
like
Derek
that.
gonna be okay with
The
letting
guys
them
just brought their
plant the
girlfriends
spike
and stuff.
here? I mean, Derek's
I mean,
been
I didn't go.
clutched
I saw
before.
like the watch party cam.
He's gonna have to come up
Batu
huge here for
Batura was like
evilgeniuses.
streaming it. So like it looked like the girls didn't really want to be there,
Have the
but
dart
they
online.
were
He
there
has his Sova ultimate, but he taps the
because their
spike.
boyfriends are there.
And that might be the fatal move. 10 seconds left.
Oh no,
And
this
they
is
know
bad.
where he is now. He's flashed up off the swing, realizing he's going to have to deal with both sides. Gets this one. He's going to get into a 1v1. He's got to get the kill before the time
Oh,
runs
he's just
out.
staying alive.
And he can't.
Wow.
Nice
I
play
spelled
from
thumbs up on my
Ascendant,
keyboard. I'm
understanding
watching
that
on
he
a
had the win no matter
what?
what. He just needs to
Why
survive.
drinking thumbs up out of
Derek was
all
looking
different,
dangerous.
out of so many different drinks?
That wide swing on a boost.
Lick it, I dare you. Okay. That's what she
This
said.
contact approach that EG like to do in a lobby, it's going to get punished a lot by this neon ISO combo. And you saw how confident Cryo was.
I was
taking that
a new
into short
pandemic.
against Superman.
How though? Yeah, probably like
EG
there's
not
probably a
really
lot of
being
dust
able
in
to
the
play their
keyboard, no?
game. It's going to be the same
I actually need to
round
do
back
that.
back
Like
here
I need to like remove all the
for
keys in my
EG.
keyboard
Different
and like
flavor,
clean
though.
them
There was a
properly.
little bit more Soviet utility from 100 Thieves. Not the case this time. It wasn't shots. It's the ult. No crunch coming elsewhere, though.
You don't know how much grime it
Put a
got on
connection
it.
to nature, so understanding the breach is in grass right now.
Yuck, bro. I'm
It's a
sorry.
lead
It was
towards
right there.
east side
The
of
joke
map.
was right
You
there.
kinda are forced now if you're EG to
As an
have to
office
reclear
son,
that
I had to
airspace.
take the
Otherwise,
chance to
there's
say
three
it.
members here around this B mid area.
I had to say
deal
it.
with wherever you're going, whether that's garage, B. Drone for drone.
I drone. I see a drone. I raise you a drone.
That cam was cleared. So you get a little bit of space and a little bit of info to
No, I didn't mind the office joke. Love that. Oh, okay.
The problem is you don't have a
Oh,
drone
the
to go
grime.
back A.
Okay.
And Austin is there. Yeah, you're right.
The keyboard is lying upside down, juice dripping from it.
Last time around, but it's actually gonna be.
I'm like about to say like sus stuff, bro. I don't know why. not like sus, but like
Showing off some of that mobility as Cryo steps Nature into his den.
But yeah, kinda actually. I'm not saying anything.
What can they do? EU just completely destroys Icy as he tries
The
to
Grimes
peek back sight.
blue.
Now a 2v2 as
Okay,
EU
what?
still
What are you
dancing
saying?
around.
What is that
Acer
word?
save it.
How to clip on
1v2.
YouTube?
The hero for 100 Thieves in the previous map.
There should be a
Deliver
clip
again.
option
Guessing
below, like
for where the other player
next to
might
like the
be.
like and stuff.
And it's Derek who hits the timing.
Nice, Derek. There should be a like button. I
Execute
mean,
all that
like
utility
next to the
that's
like
thrown.
button.
It's so
Let me
nicely
go to my channel.
timed from
I'll show
Evil
you.
Geniuses. And yeah, the spike
I
execute
mean,
the
like,
wall
next to the like.
in the ISO ultimate, but
This
yeah,
one.
winning the head-to-head
Just
against
click.
Asuna
Just
this
click
time
here,
around.
and then you can
And
just
yeah, that
drag
kill on
and
the
stuff.
backside pretty much opened up everything. Cryo, honestly,
And I think
Cryo did
maximum
such
is
a
1
sick
minute
shot
on
the A there as
YouTube.
well, that wide swing that he did.
Yeah, 60 seconds. And then you can just clip it, and you can't really download the pick or like you can't really download
Yeah, and breaking
the clip.
economy of 100
It's
Thieves.
basically just a
Now
bookmark.
chance to maybe
YouTube is
get a
pretty
little bit of a
shitty
lead
that
here.
way. Like it's basically just a
Outlaw in
bookmark.
the hands
It
of
won't
Icy.
like
He's very
you
confident
won't be able
with
to
this
just
weapon.
download the
In
clip
last
directly.
series, I mean, he was really just holding W, looking for any type of fight he could get, especially on the
I eat on
antenna.
my desk, so it gets very
This
naughty.
time opting to hold.
I mean, I eat on my
Such
desk as well,
different
but like
play
I
styles that you
I
have
don't
to
put
deal
food on my desk. Like I just keep my food in my lap and eat.
Very slow across the board.
Cleaned
right
like
now.
every 6 months. Oh wow.
That I'm getting from Fracture to this map is insane.
Like I feel like I feel better now about myself. I clean like at least 1 month once. Like my desk
This has
and
just been an entirely different
everything.
pace.
I just not clean, but like
This is how
dust.
EG like to approach their attacking
Yeah, I need
sides
to
with
like
anti-EG.
learn how to
Usually an A walk
remove the
with EA
keys
around
and all
grass,
that. I don't want to
takes a
damage my
fight,
keyboard.
Front B or window. This time getting a
Ooh,
pick,
the
move it
timing.
out. Yeah.
So close.
Oh, he saw him in spawn.
Ye should be good to get another here.
He saw him in spawn.
Oh, he takes a step forward out.
Wait, he didn't see him in spawn. Never mind.
3 for Ye. Easy pickings.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And all the meanwhile is just a walk into A.
It's just
lobby,
sus like
so
us, huh, Janvi?
Not getting caught off guard by anything crazy.
Thumbs up
100
because
Thieves
that was
are
in the
throwing at them.
fridge. I meant I wiped the dust. I cleaned my keyboard fully like every 6 months. Oh.
Not much you can do if you're Boostio.
Yeah, like I basically just wipe the dust
He's looking to
every
feast right now.
You mean he can't one
every
with
month.
the classic?
Like
Absolutely
wipe my
not.
keyboard, and my laptop keyboard and
round for EG as they
laptop
tie us up
stand,
at 3, a 4K for Ye.
monitor. Like remove everything apart
I mean,
basically.
this is exactly what they needed to do. They were going to have to find a way to deal with the bounce back of again,
Take
letting Fracture
take all the
slip.
keycaps off and wash
And
it.
so far, so good for EG.
Yeah, they look
I
calm,
said
they
you're
look
just like
collected.
us, like sus like us.
It's not getting out of hands for them. It will
Take
be
all the keycaps off and wash it. Wait, do I have to wash the
timeout here from
keycaps?
100 Thieves, though.
I didn't even know about that. Like I thought like I'll just use like the circle like thing to like use and like pull the keycaps out, and then just clean them with like a brush or something. I didn't know I had to like wash the keycaps. That won't ruin it, right?
You wonder what the conversation
Just
is.
talking
I think
shit.
for
Yeah,
100
totally.
Had shown a
Yep,
lot of
totally
that
talking
early
shit.
A-main aggression with the
Yes,
Sova,
yep,
Neon,
yeah.
and,
One of
IC
the
utility
boys.
In that previous round, it was an eco, yeah, but
I
that
didn't have to
just
wash it,
wasn't
but I
the
watched
case
them.
there. So you
Ah,
wonder,
okay.
are they
I
gonna
think
double
like
down
there
on
are
that?
also
Do they
people
switch
who
things
like
up and go
put
for
it
a
inside
little
like
bit more long aggression? I
soap
think
water
there's-
and stuff,
there are a
right?
lot of things that 100
Like
Thieves can do here
detergent.
in response.
They just let it soak for a while and then like
Derek
dry it out
specifically
and then
does have the Hunter's
put it on
Fury
the
online.
keyboard.
He likes to do this.
Like I think I've
cheeky
seen a
little
video of
drone
that, but
where
I'm not sure
you
if
know,
I
most
remember
start A long, but
correctly.
he'll drone off the barrier and go straight.
I want
out
to
and
relate,
spot
but I
anybody
use
has
my laptop
crossed.
keypad. I used to do
When
that.
they do that, if he sees
I used
nobody
to
there,
use
they're
my
gonna
laptop
walk into all
keypad
that
when I
A-main
was still
space
in
for
Amsterdam.
free and just
Like once I
pop onto
got
the
back,
A-site. But if he sees
I just
somebody, he can
upgraded to
attack
like a
and maybe rip the
monitor,
Sova ultimate.
and I also got a
But he's going to
keyboard.
be towards the
Yeah,
C-site this time
like
around.
my keyboard is
Maybe
basic
trying to throw a
though.
little bit of a
Red
fake.
gear.
There's a lot of presence here. Hey.
It's like a membrane
I mean,
keyboard.
more than usual. Xander now taking a step back.
EG are going to have to wait here. They have to wait for Derek to try to bait some of those rotations with that Sova utility he's going to be using.
My
at
keyboard is
C-Long.
like 1200, 1300 something, I think.
There's not going to be time to wait. A-main is already lost. Meanwhile, Derek is droning up C, but
here's that walk.
Reminded to stay hydrated. I saw that and I
Flash
drank
not
water
gonna connect.
already.
Still able to get one. I see on the trade.
Drink
EU
up,
gets away.
drink up, chat. Chat. Hey, chat. Drink up, chat. Drink water, chat. Stay hydrated, chat.
That's the breach alt out as well. All that breach utility that can be
Only
used
thing
to
that
help
would ruin
really
them
get
is
the
if you're
entries on the
using
site is now gone.
use strong alcohol.
All you have is a paranoia and a dark.
Oh. Nah, but like
now you take
dish
a look at
soap
the
is fine,
situation
right?
for
Like
EG.
detergent basically.
All of that, including the losing the Rolling Thunder, like you said.
Just use
just to
that
get
and like put the keycaps in
some A main space.
Like a bucket or mug or whatever.
They've
whatever
invested
can
the
hold the
drone too
entire
long.
thing.
You're not going to
All
have
the
that to get out on A.
keys.
They don't have the breach util like we talked about. How do you get out on A?
He's gonna have to
I just drink strong alcohol.
but he's gonna get peeked into.
Fallen will sponsor my daru.
He survives that. I thought he was
I
going to
wish.
ice.
I haven't had daru in 2 years, 2.5 years almost.
Xander.
I mean 2 years, 3
Taking
months.
things into his own
I
hands,
came back
making the
home
play.
in Jan 2023 and I haven't had a sip of alcohol
A lot of things to consider. Icy
since
dealt
then.
with.
Because like drinking is a big no-no at home. So
Derek
yeah,
has to go big again.
I've been sober for 2 years against my will.
How much more can Xander do?
Same bro, same, yeah.
Behind enemy lines is
Dude,
EVG,
I
so trying
used to
scale
drink
up. Look at how far
alcohol,
up Ye is.
smoke weed in Amsterdam. Because
These two, this
I can
fight,
say it on stream
Ewing
because
will
it's legal in
probably decide
Amsterdam.
this. Meanwhile, you've got a lot of presence coming into A lane.
Yeah, I used to do all that, but
Both
then
kills going the way of 100
after I
Thieves.
came back, I haven't done anything.
What a play from Xander.
Since I came back to
dog.
Mumbai,
I
I've
mean,
been
just
sober,
taking
yeah.
over the trip,
Like
not afraid
being
of
sober in
maybe being
Mumbai is
behind
gonna be
whatsoever. I
difficult
think
though.
this has a lot to do with prep
Like
as
you can
well
still
for
like
100
go out
Thieves.
with friends and stuff
Once
and
you
like
see Ye taking that
stay
fight
over at like a
towards
friend's
garage,
place one
he
night.
never really goes back towards that
To, like
seaside.
drinking.
So it's just completely left open, and that's
You probably
part of
have friends in Mumbai
Are
though,
EG
right?
aware that that is going to be a
My
big
problem
gap
is
now
I don't like to
in
drink
their
alone
attacking side?
because that's how addiction starts.
I even like
And
that Xander uses his
I don't
his
really
own
have
ultimate to
friends in
spot out
Grand
where the rest of the players are. I mean, he used it over there in C-Link.
Used to
Spots
grow
out
the
Ye
greens in
there.
college just up.
This
Wow.
lane fight, I mean,
Damn.
you've got
Like
EU who's trying to scurry over.
some of my
every time. I think it
college
might be a little bit
classmates,
late,
they
but
used to
this might be
smoke
the
up
first time EG
when
win
we were
out.
in college itself.
This A main
But like I
fight.
never did it
Austin is
back then.
already so far up though. The shock arrives in time. The delay is there. He's
First
getting
time
shots,
I
but
did
IC
it
cannot
was
deliver.
in Amsterdam. But like not when I moved
For
to
one
Amsterdam,
again,
but like
this time it's the duelist
when I
that can
went to
take him out.
Frankfurt, I visited Amsterdam for like 3 days during Easter holidays.
Through. Cryos are there.
So during that time, I tried it.
Good spam
And like
from
for the
Derek.
first 15 minutes, I was just
Shield
saying
the
like,
cryo
nah,
cells.
I don't feel anything. And the next 15 minutes, I was just staring at the speaker. Like one of my friends was like playing psytrance music, and I was just staring at the speaker for like
Classic Haven
a good
gameplay here.
15-20 minutes.
Cryo has his ult. Does he pop it here?
He has no shield though. I mean, he
Alcohol
has to.
as well, I have
Once
like a
team
similar
entries
story.
in.
Oh, it didn't connect.
Oh, Rosa.
A swing and a miss.
First 15 minutes of
May not,
drinking
though.
alcohol, I
Heels
said like,
traded back and
I
forth
don't
this
feel
entire
anything,
round,
like
settling
there's
into
no
a
effect and
2v2.
all that. Next
Suspense
15 minutes, I
going
just
and the
kept
spike
laughing.
ticking away.
For no
He's gonna
reason.
get challenged in hell.
Ooh, yay.
Home ground for him. Connects on.
Nice.
3 for Ye, and we're tied again.
Next 15 minutes, I was just laughing, saying like, I don't even know why I'm
He's so
laughing.
confident in hitting the headshot when he's getting swung into. Just the little side steps that he does. I mean, he's.
I have one
starting
friend,
out
she's in
banging on the
Delhi.
map. He's sitting at 12-5.
Okay, what about her?
Probably
You're my
has a
senior and
ridiculous headshot rate.
I used to sit in front of her.
That we just hit a replay.
Sunset lamp and gets
With
I
the
used to
ice
change
ult.
colors. Wow.
Boosty
Damn.
went way too early there, by the way. I mean, just jumping out of heaven.
Good old days, I
don't know, he
guess.
thought he was Superman or something. A default against A default again. This time, Xander with a paranoia here.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Why did we start shooting? He didn't even look at you.
Austin is swinging his way in.
Nice,
with the
I see.
Spectre.
Wow.
It's a whirling
It's so
turn
two
by
and
Shea
fro.
Main. And it's 100 Thieves who walk out on top.
Bro, I low-key feel like I should end stream and go sleep.
How does he win that fight against a Vandal?
Low-key. Hi, Saik, Meowdy.
Yeah,
But what? Oh, I was like, why are you up? And then I realized you're in Germany.
With a shield, it's just, it's cooked.
Oh, take a look at that.
Oh, hi, Varun.
Again, because you're starting
What?
to see
I
some
said
of
I'm gonna
the
sleep and
chess
now like
action
everyone
play out
starts
in
showing
AA.
up. What
This
the
time
fuck?
Superman TPing into Cubby,
He
knowing
broke
that Austin
out from
likes
the
to take
trance
that
when
long
my
space.
alarm was
He was there for
5
the
AM
fight.
rang. Damn.
I mean,
Good old
as you
days,
mentioned,
guys.
unfortunately, it goes the way of Asuna with the stinger, but
So hi, Varun. Hi, Saik,
that's the
Meowdy.
right play. That's exactly what you want to do there, but
Oh, he would have seen him anyway.
Just can't connect. I mean, the RNG battle wasn't in his favor this time around for Superman. And had he
Sleep?
gotten that kill,
Should
maybe
I?
it's an entirely different round.
Okay, I'll
That's what it
actually-
really comes down to.
Yep.
Maybe I'll end stream after like the first
So
match.
it will be a pause now.
Akiji vs 100
from
Thieves.
Evil Geniuses.
But I should have actually slept and like just streamed G2 vs MIBR low-key. Instead of streaming this game. I should have actually slept and woken up at like 5:30 and streamed G2 vs MIBR.
Change things up. You understand that Asuna has been running
Might have been
down
better.
on this A long, and it's been back and forth.
I'm starting to play
You know,
crazy on
sometimes it can
Cypher.
work in your favor
Ooh.
on the attacking side if you go 1-for-1.
I saw you were like
But with the
5-stacking earlier,
paranoia
Tom.
being there as well from Xander
Like
this
when
time
I
around,
was
it makes it
streaming
much harder to fight.
Americas,
I
no,
wonder at
Pacific.
what point you give up on the A main fight.
Yeah, just re-clear it late in the
Daylight
round.
savings
or
and
hold it
tonight
like
has-
Ye did in a
oh.
previous,
Oh yeah, it's
you know
end of
Austin is
March.
probably going to want to run through once there's pressure made in garage or
Okay,
front
okay,
B
yeah,
or
makes
even C.
sense.
And you know, you imagine part of the
What time is it for you?
conversation
3.5
similar
hours
to
difference,
Steve.
right?
Do you continue to lean into this? Do you think on the tide of the on
12:25
the
for you?
they'll switch it up?
Psych?
So from what I've seen from 100 Thieves VODs, especially on this map against Sentinels, is they double down. They triple
On
down.
Bind and
They don't
Haven.
care. They're going to keep doing the same play that works until it doesn't.
Wait, Bind is not even in the map pool though.
Here.
But yeah, it's one of the
This
best
time,
Cypher
Cypher
maps.
behind them, though. Complete
Currently
retake
has the
on
lowest
C side of the
melee
map,
pick
and
at
for
5%. Pacific has the
they're
highest at
posturing towards a full
20%.
C split.
Holy. Goated. Pacific is goated for a
A
reason.
Guardian and a Vandal for the attack.
And the
Wait,
cue is just going to be Ye relaying
Germany's
all this information
4.5
that the Neon
behind?
Stun is here. He hears the audio cue of Asuna pushing up.
Wait, did
So
the
this is
time
the
difference
adjustment
increase
for
or
evilgeniuses.
decrease?
They give up on the A main fight. Maybe they re-clear
Oh,
it
they
later,
increased the
maybe they
time
just hold
difference,
it.
right? Oh, I forgot because of the summer.
Maybe EA just dies to Asuna.
One
Yeah,
of the
so
big
4.5
rifles
hours
that
difference
EG
now.
bought up into this round. Icy sitting on the only other one with that Guardian. But all members of 100 Thieves already here because
Oh.
of that A control that they gathered early on.
11:25. You lost 4 matches, but it was fun. Nice. Wavelength Swifties.
A very nice shot.
So like Bind is not in comp map pool, right?
Icy taking one. The only real gun left on the side of the attack.
It'll be less tomorrow. It increases in DST. What is
some of that pressure
DST?
towards the A side,
Deutsche Standard Time.
That's real tough with the Guardian. That close like that.
I didn't even know we had Deutsche
Still
Standard
such a
Time.
fast kill from EU though. Like,
Yeah,
if we're
yeah.
honest, I mean, all ICCs there is a shoulder and he dies behind the wall.
Is it CEST? Oh, daylight saving. Okay, never mind. I was like, bro, is in Germany. Deutschland saving standard time.
1v4.
Daylight saving.
Whoa. There was a chance there, but EU, he settles it.
That's good with Cypher and Bind
For the
earlier.
rest of 100 Thieves, and
I should
really all
low-key
comes down
go
to
back
this
to
A
my
fight,
main
huh?
agents, bro. I should
the
just
name of the game
insta-log
for both
Jed.
these squads is fighting
I
it
actually,
early on.
I'm
Ye
really washed on Raze
just doesn't
now.
have the timing
I
this
used to
time.
be a Raze main at one point.
Caught swinging through
Like
that
I used to
smoke.
play Raze on Ascendant and everything.
A really nice shot at Bustio as well.
I like the thought out round though from 100 Thieves of Bustio putting a trip there for
Okay.
Asuna.
Oh, Haven
on
too?
short.
Nice.
So like all he has to do is focus on long.
Like I
He doesn't
just need
have
to
worry
like
about
go
that
back to
OTPing
like
across,
Jet,
or
Raze,
if Ye did decide to just
Chamber.
work through proactivity,
Ooh,
though.
wow.
The Sova ult, the crunch
Wow.
long.
Insane. I'll try. I'll
Again, it's a 1-for-1.
didn't even dart. Nothing.
The A pops
They
his
just
ult,
read
tries to get
them.
A little bit of info on the defense.
Asuna's just peeking, running
They
around.
should know you're there.
Look at this guy, bro.
Asuna stays alive though.
Running around
The drone to
everywhere.
re-clear towards grass. They're gonna double
Crouching.
down on A. Asuna's alone.
Yeah,
There's a deposit of Icy here. This is something that's new, a new look from EG, and it does work.
What are your mains? Honestly, I don't even know, to be honest, because like I've always filled agents, but I think Jet is my most played agent in comp games.
But that
Jet,
one little
Reyna.
change, though,
I'm pretty washed
Ye
with
being
Reyna
a
as
part of
well.
the pack and Icy being
I
lurked this
just, I
time
just need to
around.
like be more confident with Reyna.
Well, I think another big
Look at
part
this.
of the change was the B
Show my
crunch
tracker.
from 100 Thieves to call it in that round. After there's been so much investment, so much focus on fighting for A main.
Yeah.
It was
Look
a
at
cool
this.
trap
I played
idea,
Jet the
Sova
most
ult,
and
they
then
They
Sova.
fight down window. It just wasn't enough.
And then Reyna.
The thing is,
Raze.
this is 100 Thieves' identity on this defensive side.
Sky,
Is just
Sage,
taking
Chamber.
pushes
This chamber was most, look
onto
at
the
this,
attackers.
1.23 KD.
And
This is
they
mostly during
understand
like the
that
chamber
EG,
meta.
When they're set up to do these side executes, it's clean, man. Like the synergy
Wait, who do I
is
have?
there. It looks like EG
Oh,
actually
ISO
drive
I've only
all
played
their
one
strats
time.
on the attacking side.
This was with like Arc
So
and
just
Pope,
not wanting
and I
them
played
to
it on
actually get in those
split.
spots where they can get
When the
set up,
agent
get
came
into a
out,
post plant.
and the boys did not really like ISO.
From the defense.
They were like, nah, we can't enter you with
Boosty
ISO.
playing C
I was
by
like, oh,
himself.
fuck it.
And
I'm
yeah,
not playing
Zayden
ISO
goes
anymore.
by.
And then never played ISO after
But for all
that.
intents and purposes, he is alone right now.
He's staying in, trying to.
How to see? Let me
outplay the
see
drone.
mine.
He's gonna get hit by the
Just go to
ultimate.
tracker.gg and you might need to log in.
You're gonna have them TP out on
Log
the
in
side.
using a
Fully
right
committing
account.
onto this C hit. Reinforcements at the ready though for the defense. Last round of the half. Is that another whiffed ult?
That way you can like see your
Yeah, it
account
is.
stats and everyone else
Gonna
can
connect
also
on
see your
the
account
two, though. Asuna
stats.
popping his ult and immediately dropped as evilgeniuses refused
Oh my
to
God.
relent on C.
Wait, what is your
That's
hashtag?
what I'm
Let me
saying.
look it up.
Their site executes are so hard to deal with. You can't really find an
On
opening.
hashtag?
It seems
What's your
like
hashtag?
every single spot is covered. And then the synergy that they have in the post plan as well. It's just too much to handle. That's why 100 Thieves were playing so aggressive on their defensive side, trying to disrupt so things like this couldn't happen.
Hashtag Jamie.
Have to point out that Ye is online. 16 and 7 on the Sentinel.
Yeah, this is a tracker. You have a really good tracker
Defensive
score.
side is where EG lacks the most, Doug.
Yeah, we'll see how it pans out on the other side of this break. We'll be back shortly.
Unlucky games though. Like these days, this day you've carried. So yeah, if look at this.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Change it to all acts. I'll show you all the agents. You've played KJ the most. And you have like the highest KD on Brim, but you've only played it for 5 games, so difficult to go off of that. Yeah, matches is like this is the highest you played. 53 with Raze, 27 with Cypher, 18 Jet, 15. Yeah. Check mine. What's your thing? Like. Wait, you were online 5 days ago? Look at this guy. Played Clove and Deadlock. Wait, when was this? When was the last time we played Comp? 6 months ago. 6 months ago is insane.
As we mentioned before, evilgeniuses have yet to tango with map 3. They also
Wait,
have
brother.
yet to take a series off of 100 Thieves.
When did you last
They're in
play?
a
Which
position
hack did
here
you
where
last
they might
play?
be able to extend it 6-6 at halftime here, Dre.
Yeah, and on the
Oh,
flip
you played
side,
episode
100
9
Thieves,
active.
last 3 matches have gone map 3, which went to losses. 3 map 3 losses. Most notably that 13-1 on the split, which is where we
You
will
have
be
good
going to next.
kill assist though.
If EG can win this
And Brim main.
map of Haven.
And again,
You
historically,
only played
that's
like
been a
what?
really big
How many
edge.
games did you play? 8 games, so yeah.
Let's talk about compositions here, Dre. You've got
This
the
is
double duels
this
coming
that
from
you can't
100
really
Thieves.
rely
What
on
can we
this
expect?
just from
Is it
like
gonna be
8
a lot of
games.
this fast-paced aggression?
Yeah, it's a lot to handle. I mean, it's already a fast-paced aggression.
Wait, was
with
this all
the
in
site.
Germany?
They're
No,
gonna
not
have
really.
this for
We
free.
just went to
And
Germany, no?
EG,
It's a fake.
it's a fake. But listen, Doug, EG have struggled with retaking on this map.
Brim is such a fill agent.
You saw that the
Fill-in
most
agent for
against
me.
Furia.
Honestly, I don't think I've played Brim as much. Like I'm actually kind of good in Brim, but I have wow, Derek.
Really nice shot.
I haven't really played Brim that much
Almost connects onto the
on in
second.
com games. I mean.
Jeez.
That dink is brutal.
Wait, let me check.
Good damage done. I don't know if it's going to be enough here, though. All 3 members
faster,
are
I wanna
up in this
watch
garage.
map.
That cam is going to see them.
I like that smoke down
Map.
long to suggest that that might be where they're coming from, but all
Where's
presence
Brim? Yeah,
garage.
look at this. 19 games,
paranoia?
47,
This late in the round, that's
223
insane.
ACS.
Now they know where they all are. You
I need to
mentioned
play
evilgeniuses
Brim
have
more, I
struggled
guess.
on retakes,
On
and that might
Fracture,
continue to be the case.
maybe I can play Brim
Superman and Nature,
instead of Breach.
side by side. Settling numbers down.
Ooh.
Xander gets it down to 1. It's Cryo, 22 HP. Time is short.
Wow,
on the
nice try.
swing. It's Cryo who saves the day again for 100 Thieves.
Well, I mean, for a second, I thought Nature was going to get that. I mean, he's
I
been
played
so
2 games
good
ago,
in
that's
these
it.
1v
Non-comp ones, yeah.
whatever
So
scenarios.
Swift play
He's
games,
so
right?
quick on the wide swings.
Clove and Deadlock.
This map, he's been a little bit quiet.
I once got Brim randomly because someone locked KJ while I was got just the blinders and shit in the middle of the comp game. Wow.
Fast trade here from Derek, but the damage was already done. The site was already gathered without even using paranoia.
Also, guys, like the stream if you haven't already. Thanks.
C look from 100 Thieves, conditioning that they like
Thank you.
to abuse this site early on, and maybe that'll open up some of that A defaulting in the later half.
Well, they're making plenty of noise. Yay
Ooh.
continues to be
Yay,
good.
Ion Shells.
Crispy.
Okay, let's
One
hold
of
the
the bright
stand.
spots for this evilgeniuses roster.
Oh my, he's blind. Was that
Paranoia being
Superman's
used as
blind?
well from the rotations of EG.
Oh, that
Everybody
was
from 100
Superman's
Thieves
blind.
has to back up. There
Why
has
did he
been
blind
a
EA?
positive icy into short A here, though.
He's got a
Superman be like,
God,
if you
much
can't see
rather
them,
have
they can't
Shorty
see
in
you.
this scenario.
Literally anything but that.
I mean, you never know, though. I mean, if he can get one here, maybe EG can crawl back into this.
Let me like from all accounts filled up. Nah, that's
It
crazy.
doesn't look like he's going to be tested.
Yeah.
Feel strong, man. Feel strong, man. Like the stream. Yeah, exactly.
Is so
that's why I put
watching
like the
flank.
pinned comment these days, like pin message.
Short A here.
Like when I
Again,
make the
Icy
broadcast
could
itself,
be
I send out the message
the
saying like
difference
the
maker
stream
here
and
for
subscribe to the channel.
evilgeniuses.
Appreciate it, love you.
Well called by Boostio there.
I just send a message immediately after creating the broadcast and like pin it immediately.
So well, he snuck back.
So position still concealed. Are they expecting him? Are they looking for him? Cryo looking away at just the wrong time.
Oh,
The
1
shield
HP.
is the difference maker.
No way.
That's insane. First
Oh my
round, he
God.
played that for that to be how it ends is tough.
Oh my god.
But they've got to fight
Wow.
this.
Brother.
It's got Ye left in 1v2. He's still got the
That's
sheriff
right.
in hand. That's now a couple of close rounds that are just barely squeaking by for 100 Thieves, but that might be all it takes.
Man, the power of ISO. And I just feel like in this moment when Icy already has the flank, there's no real need for Ye to also be that, you know, that second lurk over there.
Oh.
Maybe the firepower, if he was within the squad, the trades could have gone in their favor, but 100 Thieves, even though they were down numbers,
that's right.
they bring it back.
That's it.
And they're
Fuck.
fully investing into this next round.
It
Yeah,
bought us
that
team
was bad.
still
I don't
though.
even want to call it a whiff. It's
It's
just
not like mad,
unlucky,
like a
man.
thing.
Like, yeah, what are you going to do? Had he seen anybody else there,
He gets
that's a kill.
Here's the A fight.
Derek and Icy having to give some of the space back up. Meanwhile,
no.
Cryo crunching in from short. And again, it's a lot of misdirection out from 100 Thieves. Both duels making
Wow,
a
look at
ton
this.
of
Big
noise,
brain play.
while the rest of the team and the Spike are going elsewhere. Cam now cleared. Side is theirs.
Post-plant positions are going to be set up here as well, and Cryo is still in spawn. He's going to meet these players pushing through A shortly here.
No
Oh
shield
my,
this
look at
time.
this lurker, bro.
You're not expecting him here, man.
Wow.
What? Because why would your duelist still
This
be
guy
back here?
lurking on ISO. Try hard.
100 Thieves are making
10
this
legs,
map
let's go.
so chaotic
Wow.
for EG's defense.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you,
is
thank you,
now,
thank you.
This is, what, 2 rounds now where we've seen both duelists just make a ton of
That's
noise.
fucking- wait,
and
12
that not be
legs.
where the hit's headed.
It was the same story
It's
on
12
that
legs now.
fracture as well. I mean,
Holy,
maybe
let's
not
go.
the chamber so much, but
W.
Asuna himself on that neon is dragging so much
Huge W.
gravity. EG kind of feel like they have to deal with them.
I mean, I think it's a reasonable thing to expect when you've got your neon and you've got your ISO both showing a lot of presence towards the site. You assume, all right, that's where the hit's probably
I think it
headed.
was like 6.
So you wonder here how much
Wait,
longer
how
will
many
it take
accounts do
for
you
EG to
have?
start to read into that.
Oh,
And is
that's
that when
crazy
100
unlucky.
Thieves fully pull the trigger and send everything towards the site?
You just saw
Mind
Derek's
games fully
legs.
on display here.
That's exactly
Just
what I was
spammed
going to
it.
get into. I'm like, at what point does
Cryo's
Power call the
18
timeout and be
left.
like, hey, like, you guys have gotten faked twice already.
Yeah.
Pistol round and now the bonus. You got to be ready for this.
Is
Just
Xander
hold
playing on
your
top of
spots,
there?
commit to a retake. And the problem
he's
is,
expecting
if
IC
you're
to
not
push C.
confident in your retake, you cannot play the defensive side of Haven.
This has been a really cool
staying in
game
copy.
plan, a really cool approach by 100 Thieves. And
Oh,
that's
look at
netted
this
them
IC to the
a 3-round
right.
lead.
Brother, what are we doing
Icy
here?
tries to take a little space. He falls. He was
That's
the
so
only
well
gun they
read,
had.
actually. He read him so well. Don't ask questions you
Dying
can't
like that can
handle
just feel
answers
so
to. Okay.
miserable as well for Icy. It's like he knows he has to be the one that makes the play, and
Right.
you just get shut down so quickly.
Exactly where
I just know
Now
my
the
likes
Cypher
went from like
ultimate
5 or
to
6
really
to
paint the
12,
picture
so
for 100 Thieves, they can
6
go
or
anywhere they
7.
want right now. It's
What?
going to be the B side.
6 or
that
7
Asuna's
accounts
taking.
is actually crazy.
EG are close by. They have 4 sheriffs. Boosty sidestepping the stun, just barely. Spike's still not
How many
committed.
accounts do I have?
Look at
One.
the layers. I mean, EU took Garage by himself right here.
I have
He's gonna
one
be
secret
a
one.
late flank.
Spike planted.
So yeah,
onto
basically
Derek.
I think I have 3.
Derek looks like he might have an idea that this is.
Take the damn support. I appreciate you. Thank you.
He's gonna fully wrap around. You might be right.
Oh, he hears it.
Yep. But what are you gonna do with the
Oh,
sheriff?
they all have sheriffs, so.
In this spot, they're gonna try to flood back in, keeping an eye on the late lurk, and now the late lurk's
is
all
bad.
that's left.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna get 1.
Derek's always good
the
for 1.
potential for more, but it's potential unrealized.
Derek's always good for 1.
This
Wow,
one feels
100
like
Thieves
it
beat
is
EG.
once again slipping out of the hands of evilgeniuses here.
Yeah, it's just a nice 1-3-1 default from 100 Thieves. Make sure they don't get caught off guard by any of the aggressive peaks from that solo rifle. 100 Thieves are aware. I mean, Boostio and Zix definitely aware that Potter likes to cook up these, you know, unique strats of buying hero rifles onto certain players. Something that is rehearsed, something that is practiced on this roster. I have to point out, 4 light armors on the side of EG. Cryo, he has that ultimate of his own.
There's a lot of presence B here. It's like they're expecting it. Superman up top, Nature down low.
Let's
2
go.
kills found. I mean, those two alone may have just won them the round. Barring heroics, barring a miracle
Nice,
for you,
well
and that
played.
won't be it.
Let's
That
go,
won't be the
Superman.
case. EG gets to 7.
Good read.
I mean, great read.
Let's go,
Completely
Superman.
stuffing the front B execute. A lot of people just caught with utility out right there. So 100 Thieves weren't even able to use the ISO ultimate, not able to use anything. A complete disruption. The thing is how many times are you going to be put in this spot where there's going to be
Going
this
back to
walk-up
recon
on
Phantom.
front
Fuck
B?
it.
When 100 Thieves start
I'm
heavily
becoming a
pressuring
Phantom
the
player.
extremities, that's when they're going to
Going
be
back
able
to
to bait
recon
out
Phantom and
your rotations.
Oni, white Oni Phantom.
But it's going to be aggression now for EG down C.
I'm not touching the Vandal
We
again.
saw Icy get punished last time around. Xander gets some info onto him as well.
Yeah, he should have seen that. Yeah, he knows there's someone close by.
I think that's why you see 100 Thieves speeding up into this garage, understanding that usually when you see players down C long, garage is left a little bit weak.
But it's the same approach. It's both duelists being the tip of the spear while the rest of the team isn't there. And think about the utility they showed. They showed the wall, they showed the smoke, they showed a dart.
Yeah, my eyes just closed for
No,
a
they're
second
just
there.
freezing the round.
I'm actually gonna end stream after the
All
after
that
this
pressure
map.
from Icy early on.
Like assuming
making
100 Thieves
use
win
that
this out.
drone.
Wins this out.
Very, very far back.
I
and we
said
still
win
haven't even
this
cleared
out.
out the cubby.
English is not Englishing either.
Everything right now is looking towards this C hit. No
Okay, at
space
least
was
like
gathered
at
by
least
Boostio A.
I did like
Now Spike
one
is gonna be
match,
gathered.
if not
No,
both.
not gathered yet. Icy, here's the rotation.
It's still better than like not streaming at all.
What's the plan here? 40 seconds left. They're trying to get Boosty up towards A.
Ali said he'll give me
Falling
his
for
setup
the
to
rotations
stream.
anymore. I say that, but I look at the D
What?
players, and now I'm getting kind of worried. Now it's obvious, though.
You're going to
Here
come.
comes the
You're
hit.
going to Hyderabad.
Oh, he stuck it. Oh, he stuck
Oh
it.
my God!
But can't connect the shots.
Are you going to
Nature
Hyderabad?
gets the best of him. Cryo pops the ult. Icy waiting on the other side.
You're going to his
That's
house.
Snappy. And now the spike in disarray as it rotates back A. A ton of space has been taken by Boosty. He's got
Nice,
to fight
Ye.
out. Now Ye might be the one to secure it. 9 seconds left, playing behind the cage. He's got to try to stop the
No.
fuse, and he can't.
Oh wow!
Rolling Thunder
Still
through,
got his
Spike now
plant down.
down. 3v3 as Nature swings back out, trying to reclaim
Nice.
his sight.
No.
And of course, this crowd keeps
Nice.
things even. It's going to have to be Derek. It's going to have to be a clutch. He's
Oh.
got it down to 1, but Cryo's waiting up the other side.
Wow! Good play, I
And
see.
Cryo wins it out for 100 Thieves.
Cryo not missing a beat here. But EU, the impact
I
that
was
he's
streaming my
getting
game for him
from
in
these
VC.
kills, I
He
mean,
said he will.
how does he get
I'll
Ye
hold him to it.
full
Ah, okay,
running?
okay.
This was ridiculous, by the way.
Oh, you're
The
streaming
full
on
commit
in
from
your
Xander,
server.
I mean, hats off to you, man. Cryo has not slowed down whatsoever. He's still a monster in the server. He's been having such a phenomenal series for himself. 22 and 13 on this map. But it's got to be said, EU is so clutch for this 100 Thieves roster,
Hanji,
making
I
it
stream
possible
in VC
for Cryo to be put in a
sometimes.
spot where you can get those kills.
The irony of
I
EU
basically just use my
hitting that shock dart.
Discord
How you
server
were
for
calling
like
his name out. Well, it was not
new
lost
roster
on me.
leaks for VCT teams, new leaks for like new
Now
skins
a very
or
spread defense from the side of EG
and all that
operator
new
online,
agent,
though, on the
all
waylay,
that stuff,
taking that short
and
A
then
angle.
for like live stream notifications. That's pretty much
The
it. Because like
investment that 100 Thieves put on
when I made the
getting on
server,
defensive
I
side and
was
the fact that they've
like,
gone, they are
like
maybe
my
what,
server's not
twice
going to be
on
active
attack.
very much.
It's just
I made the
wild.
server very late
Here's
actually.
the op that you mentioned.
I made it
The
way
E
earlier.
Spotted, and the life taken.
Not ready for an operator.
So I
to
knew
do
when
that
I was
at the
gonna
other
make
end
it
of
that my server's like not gonna be like hyperactive server or anything.
Really nice.
It was just
use
there
of the cage there to buy him a little
so I
bit
have
of
some
time, but the
peace
spam connects.
to talk to chat.
Wall now up. Both duelists with spike
Like-
in hand. Just a tap,
Yeah.
waiting for the fight.
Like not everyone's active
Oh,
though.
now drawn out too.
People who are active in chat here, also the same people who are
Delay,
active in
though, but the
Discord
spike
mostly.
will still be planted. Now, this again, this is where EG struggle, but they have
Even
numbers
Valorant Twitch
advantage.
drops a lot of frames. Wait,
Like
really?
Crazy proactivity.
What? Gorgeous!
Oh my god.
The decay off of the ult. This is a 3v5. that they've likely secured.
Someone in the crowd said, "What are you doing?" I've never felt that though, like streaming frame drops.
Fantastic display.
I mean, I used to feel it, but like that was just because of my laptop. That wasn't because of Twitch.
We gotta see that again. I was concerned.
Make it
about the
active
fact that
or
EG
come
were not
active in my
flooding
server
behind
easy.
their own Sova.
Yeah, like I used to be
close
active in
enough.
like
They wanted to
certain
have
servers,
a
but then like
cohesive retake, but
yeah,
that vulnerability into the
things did not always go well.
It tags 2 players right away.
So I just
no chance, Doug.
I'm not active in a lot of servers, very few servers. On my server, I check all messages.
You like a little call there? You like a little call in the 3v5?
And like the rest of servers, I'm like
group up, clear out garage methodically. It's something that they
not too active. Like certain servers, I have reservations, but yeah. Like close people, like good friends servers, then I'm like active there.
And the flow state cry was hitting every single shot. What an on-the-fly call though from EU.
Or come back. I stream on my laptop, which normally gives 90 FPS, gives me 20 when I'm displaying. Why are you display capturing though?
Last 7 rounds going for 100 Thieves.
Is it because the OBS is show? That's why I'm like on OBS 30.
Yeah.
I didn't upgrade it. Like I updated it, but then like I just got like the older version from GitHub. I got like a older version 30.2.3 or something from GitHub, and just install it over the existing OBS. I did not uninstall it. I just got the installer and installed it over the newer one, and it just got to like the older version. I didn't have to make any changes to any scenes.
All from 100 Thieves.
So I don't have that issue at all.
There's only one player.
I still use game capture. I'm not using display capture now.
And
he only has a sheriff.
He's playing off-site too.
I didn't update, so it didn't let me stream.
Right off the
post update
timeout.
shit.
You imagine here,
yeah, like I said, you can just get the
because as they've taken all
GitHub.
this space,
I can send you the link if you want.
EG have
you can just get the installer from there and install it.
No info B.
And it'll automatically like install it. It'll install the older version. You don't have to uninstall the newer version.
It just feels like it's gonna be
please? Okay, done.
an uphill battle for EG right now with the weaponry that they have.
Super has
I think I actually sent it to someone on Twitch.
Maybe a reposition after showing some space. The trip has been cleared, so they know there's at least some flank on the other side. It's Icy who's caught again.
I don't know who I sent it to.
Once again into this fight, and it's once again a win by Cryo.
I don't know.
Left to try to pull a rabbit out of a hat.
And they can't. GG.
13-7 the way of 100 Thieves, a 2-0 series the way of 100 Thieves, and again, a spotless record, 5-0.
Yeah, this is the one basically. I'll just send this to you now itself.
The prep work.
I just had to type OBS and it was already there.
Letting Fracture through.
Just scroll down.
In VCT in so long.
And install this .exe version. Windows installer .exe. Just download this and install, and it will automatically install over the existing version. And you can go back to using game capture instead of display capture.
I think there were a lot of cool things that 100 Thieves showed us on that attack side. Again,
yeah, I kind of want to watch the next game as well now. Kaplan streaming. Kaplan streaming. Watch fighting. Wow. Scam link, don't click. Okay,
watching games of the venue makes me miss it already. I miss it already. It's a sea of red for our games. Every time. These are the best.
That's a Cryo that people were excited to see join the 100 Thieves roster. And I mean, if he keeps shooting like that, yeah.
Our fans of the
Any coach me cap. Okay.
What's up, FallnAngel?
Really good matchups ahead of him. I think they play loud, then 2G, then crew. So the rest of the
Scary
right.
you, no carry me.
Let's run it again. G2 MIBR predictions. Where are we at? I'll say mine after, even though I said it earlier.
How much for you to watch a session of my team scripts? 10 games, great environment. Favorite Minecraft mod.
G221, G221, MIBR, G221, G221, MIBR.
Actually, I don't even know who I'm rooting for. G2 MIBR. Like obviously Aspas is pretty good, and Valo's looking good as well. Like Aspas and Valo, they're actually looking good on MIBR. Oh, it's gonna be a 30-minute gap. I can actually play. Who wants to join? Who wants to join for a swift play and like a death match or something? My whole setup is sticky. I'm gonna clean everything in the morning. Like that shit I'm telling you. Okay. Oh wait, so Scary can't play now because his setup is sticky. What did you do, Scary? It's like this thing where like Monica's parents come over and then like the Joey's like showing some magazine to Monica's parents and then like the magazine pages are like stuck together and he screams Chandler. It's kind of like that. I can't play. Oh, I mean yeah. Ooh, let's go. Your report of a player abusing chat text. Abusing text chat was verified. Let's fucking go. Bro, like I think the last time I logged into Valo, like before streaming in the morning today, I think. When I checked that time also I got like a like an update like this. So you were saying because when training, right? It's scary. Which game was it? Do you remember which game it was? Even 050. What? He was like doing with this guy for a while. But yeah. Nobody's online. Wait, music. I can actually play music. I'm playing NCS music. So today morning I streamed. Wait. I need to check. I need to check one sec. I need to see if like I got any copyright strike or anything on the morning stream because like I played a lot of music today. Played a lot of music. Analytics. Which is the one? This one? Wait, why does it have? Wait, what? Why does the stream have 168 views? Oh, this was last night. Why does it have 168 views? Who's been watching my what? Who's been watching my YouTube VODs like that, bro? What the fuck? Also, yeah, it says copyright here. The owner allows the content to be used on YouTube. Let's fucking go. So I can actually use NCS music on stream. Yeah, it just says this thing, but like it says the owner allows content to be used on YouTube. So it's not an issue. Like I'm actually surprised. My stream getting 168 views is actually insane to me. Like I think it might be the highest. Okay, no, but this is the highest, but wait. What? Why is it not even in order? Why does it say 127, 115? 168 is here. But like 168, how, where? Who's watching? Vivek Lamba, I tell you. Okay. No, wait. So this is 22, 11, 22, highest. What? People watched it in the evening yesterday. Last 60 minutes, someone watched my stream yesterday. What? Like that doesn't really look like it adds up to 168 though. I don't know. I don't know who's been watching my stream secretly.
Found.
Secret admirer. I feel too saturated from Val right now. I'm watching FallnAngelYT right now, so I'm a little busy. Understandable, John B. Understandable. When FallnAngel streams, you can't really watch anything else. I get it.
Try.
And I need to copy pasta. Sticky notes. Scary has a sticky keyboard. I have sticky notes. That was a really bad joke. What the fuck am I on? Vivek Lamba, I tell you, actually. Vivek learning your movement patterns, you are cooked, buddy. Oh no. Wait, imagine, but like, it's still insane, but that guy came from 5 different accounts. No, actually, 4. 5th account was yours, right? Or was it? Wait, actually, he came from 5 different accounts. Was it 5 or 4? Like, I know you made one, Vivek Lamba one. But yeah. Just play anything you want, bro. Let's play. Oreo, Lawless Hyde, Anand JR, Anand Jr. Junior Anand. Junior Anand has his comms off. I'm against you right now? Right, sure, totally. Totally.
Practice doesn't make perfect.
I did not even see you online.
Better. It means
Also, you don't hide your name, right?
The best we've ever been.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Oh, ghost का skin होगा अपने पास किसी को?
Yeah.
Need a drop.
दिखाओ कौन सा exchange करेंगे?
River.
Okay. Now.
Ooh, Cyrax, nice.
So, good deal. Happy?
Yeah. You get the entire bundle or just the ghost?
Yeah, bhai.
Did you get the full bundle?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice. After my ult, I hit my
right
death.
back.
Right. Okay.
Where are you?
Little healing, please.
I'm out.
Thank you.
Go. Enemy A. Reloaded. Enemy
Three here.
Go.
Okay, I'm not shooting.
Go. Gotta go.
Look at Sage, bro.
Gotta go. I'm good.
Spike down. That was a clean
Reloading.
shot. Let me know when you have heal Sage.
There. I'll find you. Our spike's down.
Last player
standing. Spike down A.
71.
20.
Thanks. Reina's me, I'm from alt account. You just got one tap by me then.
Go.
You got one tap.
Go.
Oh wait, I need to open this thing.
Sheriff कौन सा होगा?
Need a drop.
Doombringer.
देना. 100 चाहिए 100.
Sure.
I'm out of here.
Guy has the skins that I don't have.
मेरे स्टोर में आज डूमब्रिंगर का फैंटम आया है और ब्लास्टेक्स का ओडिन. लेना चाहिए कोई एक?
I mean if you can afford it right now.
नहीं वैसे पूछ रहा हूँ. 2800 VP है मेरे पास. और 821 का है 1775 के राउंड. दोनों 821 की है I think.
हाँ.
Spike down B.
Okay.
Last player standing.
I forgot this guy ulted.
I'm out of here.
I like the Doombringer Phantom. I have it right now. I mean, not right now, but like, I have it. That's right.
Nah, bro. डूमब्रिंगर का मैंने सोचा था बट मेरा प्लान पता है ये है कि जितने भी अच्छे बंडल आएंगे 2024 के वो मैं सारे परचेज करूंगा इस वाली आईडी पे. नई आईडी बनाई है मैंने वो वाली. यस एक और आईडी मैंने परचेज करी थी. लाइक मेरा सीन ऐसा था कि मैंने ना शुरू में 1 साल पहले आईडी खरीदनी चाहिए और वो मैंने खरीदी. मजे में कुरनामी का पसंद थी तो उस टाइम पे बंडल वाली खरीदी और बाद में पता लगता है कि फर्स्ट ईमेल नहीं है उसका. जब मैंने उस पर 30-40 हज़ार रुपये उड़ा दिए. देन अभी ये वाली आईडी बना रहा हूँ.
Go. Bring them down. Kill done.
Enemy spotted. Enemy defender spawns.
Back in a flash. One enemy remaining.
Nice shot. अरे lovely.
Back in a flash. Later. Last round before the switch. Go. We cannot keep our goods after this.
I'm low-key stream sniping. My team just better.
तो अभी मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं वेट कर लूँ नया कोई अभी बंडल 6 दिन में आने वाला है उसका ओवरव्यू तो नहीं आया ना कैसा आएगा क्या आएगा पता
No,
लगे
like
तो
we have
फिर मैं
Smite
उस
coming
हिसाब
up
से
soon. Smite 2.0.
Smite 2.0
Yeah,
क्या है
yeah. The blue skin with like lightning, white lightning.
अच्छा
Don't miss
तो
me
तुम
too.
like dev हो क्या भाई
Sorry?
Are you a dev?
No. It's that news has been out for a while.
Come back.
There's like a Vandal, Outlaw, Ghost, Hammer, Melee.
Gotta go. Watch out. Here we go.
Oh.
Running low.
Nice try.
107 jet she हल्ला उनकी
Yeah,
गान
there's like a
वैसी
there's like a hammer melee, Ghost, Bucky, Vandal, Outlaw.
कुछ आइडिया है कितने का पड़ेगा बंडल ये होगा 9700 VP तो एटलीस्ट
No. Probably not that much. It's probably gonna be like around 7K or 7,000 VP something probably.
लाइक उसमें फिनिशर होगा वो सब
No
आया कहीं लाइक लीक नो फिनिशर फिर तो भाई छोड़ो
Also like but the thing is like there's an Easter egg. It'll all turn golden sometimes. Like instead of the blue skin, the entire thing will turn golden.
तो worth it है लेना
Huh?
Worth it. Find you.
I'm not really a big fan of Smite, so I'm not gonna buy it.
नहीं लेना चाहिए.
Time to go FallnAngel, let's see. I don't know. If you like Smite, then go for it. Other than that, otherwise,
Go. Doing a thing. There. Go. There.
Fuck, bro.
Last player standing.
Unlucky.
मर गए भाई सब.
Match point.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen.
I'm out of here.
Remember.
Don't bring it, please.
Sorry, here.
Okay, do you have a mobile phone right now?
Gotta go.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh no, I have this thing.
Okay.
They
So
get
later
cocky.
on,
We
open
get
your mobile and go on YouTube. And search this channel. You would love it.
You check this one.
Okay, sir.
I'm streaming right now.
Go.
Are you streaming as well?
No, I just ended it.
Spike down A.
Okay. Bad Lappy plays.
Watch out. Go. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Nice. Neon got Riz.
You wanna remove stress?
I know what
I'm working towards it.
Go.
Like level 43 or something in that bus.
Go.
Nice. Go for it.
Yeah. I don't know which one to remove though. Like which spray to remove.
How
Get
much
like
subs do you have?
165 something.
Oh, nice.
I used to stream on Twitch, but like I switched to YouTube.
Okay.
Doing a thing. Next.
Come on.
Fuck no. My shit aim.
That's okay.
Bring them down.
H, you can do this.
On your right.
Hush.
Nice shot.
Valo players either have this or play well. Obviously, Neon is immortal. Oh, nice.
Lovely Sage. Mwah.
And I have the
Stay alive.
Pookies.
I hate making new friends.
Which vandal do you have?
Go, go, go.
Wasteland.
Wasteland, okay. No, it's okay, it's okay. यार दिक्कत पता है क्या है? रेडिनाइट नहीं है. गन तो खरीद लूँ मैं. रेडिनाइट कहाँ से लाऊँ मैं?
I'm out of here.
I get the battle pass.
अरे बैटल पास के भी कम पड़ जाते हैं.
You get 150 now.
150 160 मिलते हैं. उसके अंदर अपग्रेड ही कर सकते हो सिर्फ आप एक बंडल. उसका कलर नहीं खोल सकते.
Oh my fucking god! Nobody's picking. That was a bad TP.
Welcome to my world.
Microsoft reward gives rate. Wait, what? Since when? Also, like, what do you have to do to get the reward?
Go, go, go.
Last player standing.
What is my boy saying? What is Fate saying? Nice try, GG.
Attackers win.
Well played. Good night.
Good night. Tell anyone to get better. Okay. That's okay. This guy's immortal. I mean, at least his gun buddy said he's immortal. Bad luck. Oh, this was Aish. Oh, I think I know this person. He's also a streamer. I think she was with the UES. I think I know her through Mahi, if I'm not wrong. Mahi was on UES as well. Not game-wise, Neon get better is-wise. Okay, then. Fate said, hello, I am under the water, please help me. Okay. Just gonna do a DM till the match starts. Good comps. Burnout Brazilian roster seems to work. Yeah, actually.
Match found.
I would dual stream, but problem with dual streaming is I can't play music. It's like the music would still go to the YouTube VOD. So yeah, that's not ideal. If that was not the case, I would happily dual stream.
Death match.
Let me keep my phone
Warm
in front
up.
of me so that I know when the game starts. What? This guy is yellow. I'm just whiffing. Brother, I tried to cover you. You're shooting me? Oh my god.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage. Who will I spot first?
You.
Not your best. Do better. That's three.
Nope.
I don't see so.
Oh, damn. Primordium's legit coated, bro. Legit coated skin.
Away with you.
Okay, I said that and I doubt.
Next.
Nah, this ISO. Ooh. I meant to say you and then I said boo.
Dominating.
I win again.
Dominating.
Bro, what? Right to this guy.
One less.
Bro, this fucking glove is diffing me hard right now. Poor Brim. I just did the pop and swing to Brim. Hi Shu, hello. Hey, you are Mahi's friend, right? You are on US, if I'm not wrong. Also, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so like I recognized your name. Also, wait, did you used to play with Harit? Do you know Harit? Ah, okay, yeah. So that's how I know. I think we've also like played like against each other in Swift Play before. Harit G, yeah, Harit was. I don't know where guy went.
Kills remaining.
Is Gayab? What is Gayab? I don't know what Gayab means. Also, I'm just doing a deathmatch like in between matches. I'm actually watch Fatty Americas. I didn't fake advertise.
One kill remaining.
This glove keeps stiffing me so hard. This glove is actually good. Even egoist. No! Rather, I got 40 as well.
Okay, Zay wins this round.
Advice? Ah, might as well. Yo, this Twitch YT Indian circle is so net. The fuck? No, but like Harit, he used to stream on YouTube and then he switched to Twitch. And then he went back to YouTube as well. So yeah. And Aishu, she used to stream. I think she still streams on YouTube, if I'm not wrong. I don't know why I just close browser. 1 sec. Wait, you still stream, right? Yeah, okay, wait. Yeah. Sarapakaraibd. Let's go. Now we watch the
We're
game.
like, it so easily could have gone G2's way, right? Like, obviously, it has that
That's
bad
the first
taste
stream I
left
go
in your
back
mouth, whether it's getting
that
your
brain
foot
dot game.
spammed while you're defusing a spike.
Okay,
that
okay, cool, cool.
absolutely
Thanks for
shouldn't be
stopping by.
happening.
Cope and seed.
Appreciate it.
Let me cope and
Even
see.
Harold hasn't streamed in the long time. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Aspas Vele. Aspas Vele.
Just last week, literally challenged him. He said, I want to play Waylay against Aspas. Now, is he taking the honorable duel on
Thank
the
you.
other side?
Yeah, no problem.
He has to. He must.
No, surely it's still a Yoru, I think.
No.
See you around.
Waylay would go crazy.
That'd be so good.
No, it's still Yoru. I think Yoru is too good on this map. It's a big map. The teleports rotate fantastic.
Wait,
the clones
Janvi, why does it say Silver Brim is following you on Twitch?
Jog has secretly become probably one of the top.
Why did I get a notification for that just
I
now?
mean, that best of 5 was a masterclass from the Yoru rule.
Speaking of masterclass, MIBR put a lot of work into Pearl. They went 3-0 in kickoff on that map. Let's see what they have in store for us today as they are getting this one rolling. We're in for a treat.
I just thought, wait, really? I thought you were following me before itself. Maybe we just played together, that's it, like when doing like the customs and stuff. Oh, Wyatt and I don't know this guy's name.
Here in Americas to throw down for your viewing pleasure. It's a battle of two teams that could easily fall in this top 3, I think, in the league. It could be a top 2.
Uber.
MIBR, great run.
Uber shout, White River.
Through kickoff though, end up 3rd. Whereas we know what G2 are able to do. It's been an interesting time for them, I think, coming down.
Yeah, like when someone follows you out of the blue, right?
Absolutely. I'm so excited to see these two teams go at it for
Like when someone follows you out of the blue, like if you get followers regularly, it's fine. But like if you get it at random, you get like an email as well. So I just got an email. I didn't know you until I randomly invited you to join on Sunset once. Then asked if we play together with Mono. Oh, wait, but like.
As MIBR will be on the attack
Okay,
side.
yeah.
0 point already headed over to A main, and that's
Like we didn't add each other
have to gain info, Wyatt.
till we like actually played on Sunset that game. We might have actually not even talked to each other if I didn't have my name open.
Aspas has found a couple. Jonapi staved off.
Hey, Jaws
Now
on.
trying to sit back behind that special delivery, but Aspas
Wow,
has the
Aspas.
angle. Buddy,
Bro, he's already better on Vele.
in the meantime, there will be a plant.
That's also when I added it. Yeah. If I didn't have my name open, we might not even have talked. Like you wouldn't even have recognized me.
Come on, man.
After the game, you would have been like, "Oh, was it this guy?" And then you wouldn't even have sent a friend request or anything.
Arsene, who's been fantastic in his start to stage 1.
Imagine.
In that split game, over half of his kills came from 4Ks. 12 out of 22 of them. He's been absurd.
Brother.
There's Aspas, a beautiful little 4.
First round
to kick
4K.
us off. Well, we're already getting pretty close to the first convergent paths of the game.
Wow.
Love to see the first bullet fired, insta
Aspas is really love to see that.
contacting up through.
Oh, he has his game in Japanese as well.
Typically.
Wait, is that Japanese or Chinese? I
To throw some prowlers in there, get the space that way.
think it's Chinese actually.
But this MIBR comp is lacking one of the traditional info gathering initiators that you see on this map. G2.
Oh, W
Voice
fraud, let's
comp
go.
switch running
W
Sova
coach.
now into the fade, very standard. MIBR really only having this 0 point as a tool for that info game with Artzin. Good time to remember that the
Oh yeah, I forgot about Artzin.
just slow you down. It affects your fire
Insane
rate,
IGL.
recoil recovery, equip speed,
WIGL.
reload speed. It is nasty to
Fragging
be hit by.
IGL. IGL who doesn't give IGLing as an excuse for not fragging out.
Stealth drone here, going to go forward, and G2 gamble off the A side.
Sabi Grim was like, how do you recognize all random streamers?
He's the ghost player.
Wait, Grim was in that game?
So much hype surrounding him.
Oh, I didn't even know Grim was in that game.
On the big stage.
But like it's been a while, no?
Okay, Aspas is
2 months ago?
clearly feeling it today.
I think 2 months ago. Not
And
sure.
again, G2 make the gamble towards, Plaza, maybe hoping to take a weapon or something. Aspas feeling it and more than happy to take these duels and try and get closer to that ultimate. Only 2 orbs away. Would love to have that on the bonus round to keep that snowball building, the
Ooh.
momentum going.
That's been a while, yeah.
Exiting the round with some form of equity wouldn't hurt. There is a Vandal at play, but it's in the hands of Aspas, who look to make use of it here. Working Valen down, and Trent will fall soon after. That's 7 kills in 2 rounds for those keeping track at home. Aspas, he's off to the races. I can't ask for a better start from MIBR. He's got the conversion path into the bonus round. Basically fires off like a breach ultimate.
Looks like it hits everyone with that hindrance as opposed to the stun.
And it also speeds you up as the waylay inside it. You get the convergence buff. So you speed on in there and take advantage of the
7 and
massive
0
debuff you've applied.
already on Valo.
And we're looking at G2
4K and 3K.
seemingly wanting to do something proactive towards mid as they did on the prior round.
I swear, whenever it's MIBR or something, they always like spectate aspas.
Over towards B.
Observers love spectating aspas. Man gets so many clips.
Inching over towards B here. Prowler definitely going to get some information towards that plaza
Oh,
side. Or towards
both of them shot.
He's going to
Oh,
give a bit
no.
of ground, but okay, uncharacteristically loses the duel out. Trent is able to get the better of him here. G2 now fan out amongst the map and try and get set up here over towards this B side where there's no Vice util laying in wait.
aspas has some serious concerns about the flank with their wall being down with Cortez.
My boyfriend just said this is how you play duelist, not take Reyna and let your team die. I think a lot of Reyna mains do that, like basically just lurk or bait the teammates. It's just the Reyna main characteristic. It's not even like who's playing Reyna or anything, it's just a Reyna main thing. Bait a team or you lurk.
Aspas is just trying to take a timing back. Wants to even this up, but it's the flank.
Oh my god.
So well timed.
Okay, finds him one, but again, it's more delay.
I didn't play Reyna as much. It was just grim, I guess. Yeah.
He's going to pop the conversion pass now. Trent and Jonah look like they might be affected by it, but aspas can't make use of this speed boost because he's hoping to tease something out instead.
At the very least, that will allow them to get the spike down there and play out this
2v3.
where again it's aspas trying to get
Genome's 1
to
HP
take
though.
forward angle.
Yeah, tucked in halls here.
Oh,
nice
good stun. Oh no,
He's been
yeah,
stunned
GG.
and hindered for much of the
This
round
one's
so far,
GG,
but it's
GG
up
got
to
the
Shannon
stun.
now in a 1 versus 3.
That's
Trent
right.
opens around beautifully on Cortesia.
I kept saying, I kept calling him Xenome. Apparently it's Genome.
Garner back an advantage, but G2 do a nice job playing that.
I didn't play Reyna as much, yeah. Like Reyna was one of my most played agents. But like I have like a low KD on Reyna, I think.
And aspas caught trying to.
Like if you look at performance, right?
Whoa, which one is that one called?
Look at this. I used to play Reyna a lot.
Yes.
Like look at my KD, 0.93, 0.97, 0.9. Yeah, it isn't ideal. Look at this. Overall though, 1.1. It's even better than my Jet's KD.
Happy to stall things out as much as they could with it.
Yeah, it's very hit or miss for me. Like I'm not very consistent on Reyna.
Standard opening here from MIBR yet again, where you just place
That's the issue.
Astra recall.
Not at all consistent with Reyna.
Out of it, make sure that pillar is clear. That little corner.
I used to play Reyna in bronze lobby, then I stopped.
There either, so we can get this freebie space.
Yeah, but like seeing all, like one of my friends, he's an immortal peak. He used to like just spam Reyna basically. Like a lot of people who actually want like rank up faster, they just spam Reyna basically. Because like you can dismiss away, you can heal yourself. It's like pretty much selfish, very selfish. You don't have to depend on your teammates, you just frag out.
It's hard to make use of that dash out in the open.
All brain, no aim based. I mean all aim, no brain.
For example, but to dive into cover, it's totally fine. Jawgemo,
and when you're like high reload, it's a little bit of brain as well.
To do it yourself, buddy. On the Oru still. Hutzing finds a timing, or does he know Valen's ready for it?
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness, he emerges and aspas just disintegrates. Verno sheepishly trying to backtrack here up towards Long, and Jorg gets himself up on the box. He'll find one. Cortezi's able to answer at the very least.
Brother.
And the young gun's done his job.
Isn't even full.
Verno tries to hang. But Valen will
oh, he died before itself, I guess.
Yeah, might be how they attempt to commit their utility there.
I'm gonna start doing that now. Yeah, actually. I was obviously playing support for teams ends me from Cold Run 2, so exactly. That's why I started playing like more duelist to sack, and I already have like better rated duelist to sack so far. Look at this. Duelists have won 9 games, lost 5. Initiator 6 and 5. Controller 2 and 5. Look at this. 47 assists, 71 assists.
They have no missiles for the spike.
I still have insane assists, like good number of assists on duelists.
I think punishes the push.
I'm just gonna say fuck it and just lock duelists. Even if there are like 2 duelists, I'm just gonna go third duelist.
So it's been a couple quiet ones.
If people want to dodge, let them dodge.
There's a discussion, I think, about what Waylay's intended to do, because, you know, she definitely makes that space when, you know,
Let's it gonna just spam like Jet and Reyna or something like that.
Creating space in order just to get traded. aspas gets into halls.
When it is good with Initiator, Yeah, mine used to be good with Sova, but last act was pretty horrible. It was so horrible that now I'm like scared to play Sova. And I switched over to Fade more.
Possibility of a late reflank by someone like Leaf.
I love that
I actually need to like play
are able to
Fade more.
Expect MIBR to do how strong their side execs are going to
Not
be.
Sova. Fade,
running.
Clove,
It's an MIBR
Reina,
back and kickoff we're playing.
Jet,
All the standard
basically.
old stuff, mixing in a little bit of double duelist
They're
here
playing
and there.
Sky comp still, right?
But now coming into stage 1, having that time off, that break while
Timeout or
G2
tech
were
pause?
busy grinding away, trying to win Bangkok and coming up just
Okay, tech pause is
so
over.
short. You know, this MIBR
I think
team
there was
have been able
something
to
wrong with the
reinvent
lights or
themselves
something.
a bit.
Hearts it on the call. He's been a difference maker here for this MIBR team. Who
I don't play solo queue comp, it gets so toxic. Oh. I play solo queue
Now
mostly.
though, it's a bit of an awkward.
Like if you look
buy-in
at my
this round. They
tracker,
do have a null command to
almost
work
all of
with,
the games
so
that I've played are
they
like
might
solo
get
queue.
within striking distance to try and
When I
fast
ranked
this.
up from
They've got
gold to
a
diamond, that's when I
Guardian
like
and
5
KTG
stack.
bring a Vandal in.
Now some Razor
With like my
as
premier
well,
team.
so no players from G2 can flood back in when the site.
And
comes
I
through.
ever since,
Ooh, awkward.
I've just been solo
No
queuing
sheer wall
mostly.
trigger either. They didn't set the wall off. So there's even more stall still here for G2 once this Razorvine is cleared. And there's also some setup in halls in case Aspas tries to go there again.
And here comes that second wave of utility. Aspas is just caught in the Razorvine, can't move. Really wants to work back halls. Hasn't found success there yet.
Okay,
Feels like it's only a matter of time though.
He's cleared it. Here's Artisy now playing pretty close with the Bucky, of course. Jawgemo over towards Heaven. Here's that Cosmic Divine getting thrown down by MIBR. Now G2 have to consider how they make their way
look
back
at
in.
this.
And it might be behind the Steel Garden. Flash their way in. Artisy down. Decayed. And it's going to be Jaw getting picked off. Burner's able to find a shot kill.
Oh, wow.
With that single hero.
Let's go, let's go.
Artisy tries to go to work with the Bucky. He's good for one. And Professor P
Wow,
has
Jonas
to live
saving.
away. There's nothing to do. And a Cosmic Divine committed here by G2.
And I can't queue with Grim, he was Ascendant, and he opened Plat 2 after 3 acts, I guess. Oh. I mean, like, I opened Plat 2 as well, like, after I ended episode 9 with Diamond 2, I think, which was also my peak. And hard reset, I placed Plat 2. Then I got to Diamond 2, Diamond 3. And this act is the first time I got Ascendant.
The pistol he walked in.
My MMR is pretty
That
good,
first
but
kill,
like
had the sheriff in hand.
it's
G2
a hit or
just
miss
so
because like I'm
unfavored having to
inconsistent
swing that
sometimes.
divide.
Most of the times actually.
What? Oh man, what was that shot?
But like as
That's
Jet, I always
essentially
have
just
a
a
good win rate.
pre-fire. On the angle prediction.
Almost
swing
always
through
I've
top.
had a
That's
good win rate with Jet.
vile from Verna.
I'm good, bro. Thank you.
And it's these crossfires that they've been trying to set up multiple rounds in a row now. Finally,
Hey, look at this.
bearing some fruit after being
Another tech pause
pretty
or
much
timeout.
ultimately dismantled by set.
Look at matches, right?
Yeah, it's that two-player
Look at
play
this.
out of Link for G2 that's been quite
82
successful,
solo
right? That's why
games,
Valorant was saying, I'm kind of
15
frying these kids
duo,
right now. He's
7
working
trio.
that part of the map with Trent. They're
I
able
have
to
a
make their
better win
way
rate
up
when
the
I'm
site,
playing solo queue
smoke it, play,
than when I'm
you know,
playing
for a
duo or
defuse,
trio.
And they know that MIBR gets forced out to be long. But if you
So I'm like,
are not
yeah,
able to force
fuck it.
MIBR out of the site, right? If you're dealing with these entrenched anchors
And
in the
historically as well.
like Cortezia was in that corner, or
I don't know if
Verno,
it shows to that,
things get a
yeah.
little dicier. You got some flash util to work
I've-
with, but
I've
ultimately
mostly
you
solo
don't know what's
queued.
on the other side of that cosmic divide. You are flying blind, essentially.
It's cool to see how MIBR are using
Like when I'm playing comp, sometimes I get very tryhardy.
into Link, take some of those
And yeah,
very, very aggro deep positions where you can catch a G2 off as they're setting up for the retake, finding success there, forcing them onto the eco after G2 string 2 nice rounds
once I
together.
get a Lappy upgrade, gold
Crushing
lobby is
MIBR's
dirt.
economy totally flipped
Let me
now.
see.
The last time we saw MIBR on this map, it was 40 rounds of Valorant against Sentinels in that lower final. The one map they won in that series, an absolute marathon. We'll see if this one heads in a similar direction. So far, these two teams are locked in place now, heading into the 6th round. Still a bike here for some of G2, but it's ugly. They are definitely trying to save up for their next. Sheriffs and Stinger.
Maybe at some point, someone from G2 will be willing to try and push up towards B, but it's such a risk. MIBR just committing the stealth drone to taking that space at the beginning of every round, and you'd hate to be Jaw if you get caught by the suppress with it, can't teleport out in time.
It's pretty telegraphed, though. You definitely hear it coming. But, yeah, that 0 point is a little bit harder to react to.
Don't miss it, you.
Okay, Aspas. getting ready just with that refract popped. If he has to back out, then he will. But he's taken a lot of space here and seen nothing.
This time G2, they do want to anchor the sight on this Eco Jaw, hoping that aspas will dash past and he can kill someone behind him, or just shoot aspas right in the back and arcs in as well.
Yeah, null command active, but jawgemo is more than happy to fight with the classic. And
With
Trent
classics,
has himself
really?
a Vandal. It's down to 2, but Artisan is on his hands and knees. Inferno's praying that somebody can come to the
Oh
rescue.
wow.
Oh, buddy, that is a dirty
How to see the duo solo thing?
There's a singer, there's a couple
So basically you go to the
Jawgemo
matches
in the
tab
corner.
instead of overview.
Classic.
A lovely adjustment from G2 there out of
So
the
by default
timeout
it's
for the first
overview.
time.
You go to
Really
matches
setting up
tab,
crossfires,
you
anchoring
scroll
up,
down,
taking more of a risk
and
here.
you open
This
the
position
teammates
for
thing,
Valo really is
view details.
excellent. You've seen
It'll show you like
several
who you
rounds in a
duoed
row
with,
now. Aspas is
how many
just
games
going
do you
to use
duoed
the
with,
light
and
speed,
win
go
percentage.
deep into halls, far forward.
And then it also
if
shows
he
here,
doesn't check
like the
that
solo
left side,
duo
which
trio.
you can't really do, he'll be able to shoot the next player coming through. I mean, at that, he even gets aspas in the back. Cool, but you know, that intended target was Art Zin the whole time.
Joel gets to move up to an op now. Aspas. He did. He took a face full of damage there on that swing. Down to a paltry 22.
And solos is not showing for me. Wait, let me open
Razor
yours.
lines right now. Do MIBR try to hit the gas before they get stuck? Yeah, they want to.
They've got to go for it now. While that suppression is in effect, they've got to make this happen. Leaf gunned down by Aspas. The light speed gets him up to the high ground, and he refracts back out of the fight now. Still no plant. So time being bought for G2 to filter back into position here as that Armageddon comes through.
At the moment, there's still a
Wait, I'll
minute
show
on
after
the
this
clock for
after this
MIBR.
round.
They can try to slow the pace of the game here. Maybe cut noise, wait for someone on G2 to peek out, try and punish.
I think it's
then go for
basically
the
like the
re-hit.
last 3 months or some stat. It's not like historically like all acts. It's like most recently.
Jawgemo's able to find the shot, and Trent's happy to play it with the Sheriff. Verno and Artisan get their hands dirty though. This is getting ugly, but Jorg's
Brother, what?
Another one of the shorty. We'll put Shannon to bed.
I felt like I was watching G2 win another eco.
Yeah, this is yours.
3 of them had their guns taken away.
Solo
by
queue
the steel
33%,
garden, but
duo
the
queue
crossfires were
60%.
again so effective.
You've only played
I
5
really
games
like how
as
MIBR
duo,
played that
3
round
games as
in the
solo,
macro, taking
3 games
advantage of
as
the zero
trio.
protection onto
You have like a
I mean,
win
second entry from
66.7% win rate.
off the light speed up top.
9 games as
Then
5
Jawgemo's
stack,
nuclear.
and you only won like
About
44%.
thinking about using his steel
So you
guard
might
against
need to
a team which
consider
restricted you
just
because they're
duo or
still holding
trio.
those sheriffs. You don't
Like
know-
see
you
how
don't
that
always
affects
have
your
the
win
ability just to
percentage
buy
and
an
then
extra
decide.
sheriff to make sure you're still strong in the steel guard, and so the timing there for MIBR kind of put them against still pretty good weapons.
Now it's 4 sheriffs for MIBR. We're trying to press up towards mid, where they have not particularly put much emphasis. It's
Duo is
been
Grimundi, I guess.
straight
Oh,
up
Grimundi on alt
execution until
account.
this point.
Aspas has had 1 frag since round 2. Getting
Wow.
quiet on that front.
He went 7-0
He
and
looks to try
now
and
he's
work his way
8 and
into
something.
Jorg is going to see this, but it's a wide swing and then a refract. Aspas gets out of jail.
Oh my god, I mean, milliseconds on that refract to keep his life.
Wow.
But Jaw makes it look effortless as always.
The slick
Doesn't
adjustment there, upward from Jawgemo to catch Aspas out. Now it's going to be a main push here for MIBR, but if it's going to be seen,
Yes, an
Jawgemo
alt
runs
account.
into
Okay.
all of them now with the dimensional drifters, so MIBR know they're on a clock. There's going to be pressure from G2 in the plaza direction momentarily. So there has to be a play. Nova Pulse comes down, but it's only on a clone. Jonah P tucked in the corner as Jorg's already able to find the opener, and Trent gets a nice little pick off there with that salvo, and here it is, the push into plaza.
When it's solo queue, they
as
don't.
predicted.
They throw if I don't
Cortez
respond
here.
to their simping or remarks.
He's alone with the Sheriff. This town ain't big enough for him and the rest of G2, I suspect.
Yeah,
Much to do.
sometimes like
Yeah, there it is. I heard G2 counting down the swing on
men are
stage there.
weird.
They knew what they had
There's
to
no
do.
other way to
That's
put
3
it.
rounds in a row out of the timeout where G2 have been so proactive at setting up really immaculate crossfires, excuse me, in the site. To the extent even that we saw, this was nuts. That
Oh,
timing
look
as
at that.
well, but to the
I mean, he
extent
still
that we saw
killed
Jonah
Aspas though.
stood in a salvo forward. This is his own teammate, so he wasn't taking much damage, but it just enables G2 to lock down the site with absolute ease.
Quietly, Trent's having an excellent game so far. In fact,
But like a lot of my friends who are girls,
B-side holds, right?
they
Protect
usually just
alongside
type.
Valen. The two of
They
them
don't
have
even
been
call.
hugely impactful, but the Teo util has been on point. You saw it there. Artisan is awkwardly jumping
Like, they
from
just-
side to
just
side as he gets
do,
that onto
like,
that
party
A-side.
side
It's
stuff.
just easy pickings for Jorg. And that was just the only option MIBR had at that point, just to try and hit that side fast because they knew they'd
I
been
sent you my
spotted
Reina main
by the
era from
dimensional
2
drift
years
of
ago.
Jawgemo.
I want to say that
Damn, look
quietly,
at you.
Trent is having a phenomenal
56
game
kills.
so far. It's really been
What
a
the
summary
fuck?
statement for G2 over 2025.
Episode
This man
4,
has
Act
been
3.
on a level that we haven't really seen.
I
Frankly,
think
since his debut with the
my
Guard, where he was
peak
the
era was
standout
probably
star
on
of
Jet,
this,
if I'm not wrong.
at the time the Guard, now G2 roster. And in 2025 has surpassed that star level that he was at then.
Yeah. Oh,
Whether it's
wait,
him
actually
or
4 different agents.
Those have been the silent
38
killers
on
this
KJ,
team,
probably an
while
Ascendant
Jaw's
game.
the one who's really making all of the noise, all of
36,
the
35,
flashy
35,
plays, the
35.
spectacle player.
This is all long back. And like the latest,
5-3
my
is the
best
score heading into the
currently,
ninth.
recently, was probably on Astra,
Here
like
will be a play
31 or
towards A main.
something.
The 0 point comes in early, ideally to stop some of this hindering util.
All that was
Just
long
wanna
back
know
though.
if the defense is going
Like
to
when I was
try
in
to
like
fight
gold
for
or
A main,
silver, bronze, something.
but that has just not been G2's prerogative.
No,
They've been playing slow.
I haven't
now
dropped
just
like a
setting
30
up
bomb in
lot
a
of
while.
Crossfires hard anchoring the sites instead of
The last 2 times I've
everything.
dropped 30
Yeah,
bombs
it's
have been
nothing
on Astra.
particularly aggro from them.
Once on Bind, once on Pearl.
Salvo just to force MIBR to actually like stay honest and re-clear this area properly.
I actually need to become
G2
like
are not
Reina
trying
main
to move
again.
in and populate that zone after they clear
Reina,
up the tail
Jet.
util early.
Clove.
Oh,
Wow.
between the eyes, folks. Shadow now also make his way in towards Art. Aspas got pretty deep onto that A side there, but now refracting out. MIBR definitely in a good position to hit this. As G2 want to give it up and play that full retake. 0 point came in and forced Leaf back even further.
Yeah, it's time for
I need
G2
to stop giving,
play this as the
caring so
textbook
much about comp.
illustrates. No risks into the 5-on-4 full retake. MIBR though, it's on them
I mean,
to
kinda
now
need to
get
care, but
more
also like
proactive, find somewhere to even
I also
get
need to like
this
improve
one.
my
Like
aim,
Shannon,
so
there's
I need to
Battle
like
in
grind
this one
coax
too.
as well.
This time he's aware of the push through Plaza.
Oh, no.
Last time he wasn't ready for it. Unfortunately, he cannot win out against Jonah. He had a 1 versus
Oh
1 there.
no, no,
And
no,
here's
no,
G2
this is bad,
just
this is
looking
bad.
classy on these retakes.
Wow.
Aspas can only do so much, and Trent ends it with the shorty. It's up to young Verno.
Holy.
Somebody who embraces nonchalance as an existential imperative. Unfortunately, the
What was
cool-
that sound?
cool,
What did
calm,
we hear?
collected Won't work for you there.
That's not what MIBR
What are we hearing?
say.
Hello?
They is the most vocal, most
And I don't
excited
believe
player.
them. I don't believe them.
I'm gonna take fraud at this word.
What are we hearing? Why are we hearing?
She's got him so communicated.
What? What are we hearing?
Really cool, by the way. I've never seen that haunt. It was hitting a nice little glide off the wall.
What the
Shadow
fuck was
like,
that?
This thing landing, bro. I've never seen that
Just
before.
gaping at it until he has the chance to shoot at it.
Bro, why are we still hearing it?
Should be the same here for G2, so nothing too special in A main. Probably just the tail util. Yep,
Okay.
as prescribed. And then really like emphasis on
Keep
this
hearing
lead
Radiant
area for
Entertainment
G2, right? They
System,
really just wanna
Phantom.
deny any access through there.
Kill sound.
I do love how active G2 have been at mixing these setups up, especially once you get the operator into the mix with Jaw and the ability to teleport around the map.
Why they're playing as if there's an Null command coming.
Line
It's
them
not
up.
this route, but they are so far back off the site here.
Stealth Drone gets significant info for MIBR, who now wants to get into this site.
Okay, they're getting active now. G2 starting to filter into the site. Here's a convergent path that come down. Aspas, though, doesn't look to make use of the speed buff, just tucks himself into dugout. G2 have to re-clear this. They're not going to be ready for it, though. Clone comes through. Aspas, dangerous
Oh, this is
here.
bad. This is bad.
Salvo comes through and, yeah, well, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Now over towards Art, though, some action. Shenum.
He gets his.
Shenum playing a little bit further back this time. It's actually a little awkward.
Nice,
Trent
that's
is
it.
trying to fight his
Nice
way out
got
with
his,
that
yeah.
special delivery. We are in the post plant here, and G2 have to make the move, but Jorg has an op. Up on the side, properly playing
He's just
aggressively, but now
marking,
he's all
bro.
alone.
He's not even talking. He's just marking.
Brought down in the end. G2, decent run of rounds put together, but MIBR this time pull up their socks and hit the A side.
They're really able to maneuver around the map in the post plant and try and take the fights to G2. They were doing that on the B site by trying to get in towards Link. In this instance, fighting over towards Arc, Tessie getting that kill, and then the team are just able to swing back together. They are really relentless in these post plants once they get the spike down.
Young Shenum's a really important player here, in playing in an important position, because G2 are giving up A and then late reflanking through Plaza. And Shenum is the one that's normally playing top art in those situations.
I'm head to bed, Joe.
Tough position to be in.
Okay,
This time, though,
bye-bye.
no
Good night.
aggression early
Sleep
A
well.
lane.
I feel
Towards
dizzy.
Art.
I understand.
G2 actually holding this quite lightly. Now the null command comes in.
I'll be watching Pacific games at like 1:30. We have Genji versus PRX and DFM versus PRX. Oh, I guess I'll see you then. Have a good stream and get some good rest, Fallen. Yeah, will. Thank you.
Nothing coming from there though.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, MIBR, they're trying to take the time. They need to get to the spike.
He's a G. I'll be there for PRX matches. That?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay, aspas does pick it up.
Yeah, I'll try to like stream it like 1:15 or something. I'll probably doze off after this stream. Like stream for like a couple hours.
Didn't know you could do that.
And then wake up and shower and get ready for the stream.
Absolutely nowhere. But yeah, as you mentioned, it's this positioning from Jaw that's allowing the rest of G2 to stay focused over towards the A site as the time is dwindling. They know that it's going to come in over here eventually. I mean, it has to be A. I suppose they could be worried about a pivot from MIBR towards Link, though it's unlikely. Here's the Armageddon.
Oh, buddy, if he's got nowhere to
oh
go,
no. Holy dude. Poor guy.
Precise gunplay, and I won't hear anything else about it, Wyatt. We're going to 4v4 now in the post.
Also, we have globally sports games tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow. Tomorrow's second game is G versus Movie Sports.
Making use of the clone.
I'm excited for that.
But aspas has gone down. Jorg does lose the duel in A main. Now G2 still have 3 to work with. Can they get into art? Can they work this defuse? There's still the issue of Cortesia here playing this really passive angle, but G2 have crossed to art. Time is short. Chenom on this corner looking for a swing. Finds Jonapi, but it's going to be a trade now. Trent's going to try and stave him off. His lead gets it to half. Chenom, it's going to shot.
Nice, Chenom.
3 off the round, and Leaf only gets to half.
Well played.
It's a 1-round game.
Excellent clutch from Chenom, the rookie coming in this year.
I told you he was important in his position.
On Pearl in kickoff. In the lower final was the man who dragged MIBR.
Poor guy, bro. Look at this.
This
had nowhere to go. To be fair, he could have gone into the Razor Vines, but he got shot and died.
It looks like a raid boss fight mechanic, honestly. It's rough. The 4 is lava. All right, last round of the half here.
I think we're in like the yellow-orange trend now. We were in like a white-silver trend earlier, with like ISO, Deadlock, Vice, and now we're in like a yellow-orangey trend with like Teho, Vele.
In a safe manner, 0 point connecting onto Valon, so he's not even going to take any kind of risk. Straight up 5-on-5.
Fallon though can set up a retake wall with his own cosmic divide and hit this site, right?
And there it is. And in addition to that, they have a dimensional drift in Jaw to try and get some info on the flank.
I love this. They're pushing
on
the
side.
He knows
Steel
Guardian's active. Fallon stuck in the corner. I guess it was a shorty. Nothing to be done about it. Here's that retake cosmic divide, but MIBR have control of tower. Now G2 forced into the role of attacker here from the same positions to boot.
Oh no, he's dead.
He's dead. The retake wall. They can't make use of this Astra ultimate right now as Cortesian and Zenom able to bring them down. It's
Jonas
here, and he is nowhere near the action.
Well played. Good half. 6-6.
Round for MIBR to end the half. And
come back.
What, folks, we have ourselves a game.
6-3, right?
Final round that beautifully illustrates the game plan from MIBR to continue playing relentlessly after they've got the spike down, finding the timing to push through the wall to kill Valon, who was relegated to simply using the shorty off the Steel Garden. Excellent decision, and then that immediate pivot back to fight towards Link. All those flankers, who cares? We're just fighting forward as a unit. I really like how MIBR have decided to play those post plants. It's the big reason to me that they've been able to keep even on the scoreboard.
Genuinely sick game so far. Been fascinating to see how these two teams want to throw down. Two of the best in America's going at it on Pearl. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, second half will be kicking off with G2 on the attack.
It's for you. Do you like it? Come on, Charlie. Use your new door. Come on, let's go. I said go. Let's go.
What is happening?
Silly dog. I'm gonna trade you for a cat.
What the actual fuck, bro? What? That was nice.
The new Red
I like that ad.
is here. 100% wings with monk fruit extract.
Monk fruit. Bam, 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 bam. 167, nice. What? Bro, fucking income tax department sends me emails almost like once a week saying like file updated returns and stuff. Brother, what returns? I made zero money.
MIBR that turns G2's Cosmic Divide against them and forces them into a really awkward spot at the end of those 12 rounds. We have a tied game, folks. Pearl is delivering. There's a lot of moving parts here, but these two teams are seriously throwing down.
And they also say like ignore if it's not applicable to you.
G2 put the emphasis on A main control, recovering the orb, and they sniff this out. They're ready to fight, refight into mid.
Jono able to check that now. Have to fight for this. Artisan steps up, but there's no spacing there. No one really follow up on that at all.
And hoping that he wouldn't be running into an actual horde of G2. Wanted to take an honest 1v1, but a dishonest
Jaw got a classic. And full util, I guess.
Very, very good, very good.
No, he got shield.
I like a bit of projection. Plaza
Got his
by G2.
Clone,
But they
flash,
have left, of course, Valorant over towards that A side
and
of the
shield,
map.
I guess.
Expect the game to slow down a little bit here, folks. If G2 go on the attack side, they're a little more methodical, and they're likely to want to choke MIBR out of options.
And juxtaposed to the MIBR comp, they have better info gathering with their initiators as well, having the fade in the mix, so they can take their time exploring Link and Art in the mid rounds, which is something that MIBR couldn't always afford to do, just having that stealth drone.
Okay, so C's goes into the back there towards dugout. It needs to be repopulated. Cortesia's going to step up, and Verno's going to be the one that finds the opener. Spike plant interrupted here. Sheer wall activated, but the rest of G2 will be able to filter into the site now. Is Cortesia a bit of an issue though? They haven't been able to dig him out of dugout.
Out in the open, shot down, headshot from Cortesia.
It's a big one now.
He flashed himself.
But that spike is down.
He flashed himself, or was that Leaf's flash?
I
don't even know. I think it was Leaf's flash.
Very, very low.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
An ignoble end to
Jawgemo.
great round. Cortesia will fall, and it's all down to
Jawgemo.
You can't be getting away with your respect at the door. This is the kaiju battle for the ages. Jawgemo and aspas.
Look at him using his cat's picture. Keep mouse pad.
The ultimate spectacle player. That is just silly, to be honest. It's cool, but it's so silly. Come on, man. This flick onto Shannon was insane, though. That was a pivotal moment for real, because Shannon has been taking his time, working through Art. Was going to be that late nail in the coffin for MIBR after playing a really good defense. All of that utility that they sent out on the spike tap to find that kill, cause delay, was excellent. It is the star.
Wait, is it Leaf who's 3 and 9? 4 suppressed. Wow.
The advantage in the second half.
This flashy G2. It's a lot of fun to watch now.
Oh, Aspas has pushed up B already.
A main control
They have to hit A.
Control secure.
Oh, they're going back.
And of
course, they're going back towards B.
Watching the push into Plaza.
Does Aspas have? Oh, he has a marshal.
It's an itchy trigger finger.
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Okay, well, be that way sometimes, Mr. Aspas.
Yeah. I feel like he got a little too curious. He should have just sat here, waited for them to come.
Marshall. Sometimes they even go crazy and invest, try to get him an outlaw when they have some cash.
So Verno here just ready with some stall util. 0 point here could also be a bit awkward for G2. It's really about timing for Artisan. Okay.
Nice.
About now, pop that. Still, this util's going to come on in. The Teo util from Verno is going to slow G2.
Oh, wow.
He's already got an activator there over towards Link. Artisan wants
Nice.
into smoke. And he gets riddled with bullets.
It's a trade.
Genom here ready. Flash doesn't really go off as
a bad flash.
There by Nebula. And Leaf is still able to cut him down to size.
Nice.
Never's one here.
Nice try.
Jonah P will kick him out the round.
A bit of damage done, but ultimately pretty irrelevant. The best guns still carried over by G2, who are beginning to take lead in the second half. So far, this game delivering on the promise of our first kickoff seed winner G2 versus the 3rd seed MIBR.
And look at
the time in the offseason.
Okay, I'll actually go quiet now.
Young roster.
I'll leave
And
popcorn.
looking at how Sentinels are looking right now,
So like someone in the chat
team,
say something, I'll just
Crew
keep quiet.
also looked pretty good here, but a lot to get excited about if you're an MIBR fan.
Yeah, there's so much influx right now at the top of the scene. Obviously early days in stage 1, so we don't really know where to rank teams at this point.
First gun round, MIBR, excuse me, actually initially want to fight for this A main position, but it's a bit of a ruse. Also helped sold here by jawgemo, gate crashing out. Looking for that link control. Dimensional drift though does spot Artazine pretty instantly. They know he's there.
Just the speed that he's able to gain info for the team. They don't actually pivot into the full B execute G2. They didn't have the timing to do it with their players still working up B main. And now, I mean, it's control in B main, a re-explore through art, but a valuable kill found through the smoke from Cortesia. Really throws a spanner in the works. G2 had fantastic map control.
They got this A control though, just as MIBR want to explore up main. Jaw and Leaf, I think, have snuck in here. Oh, they're going to get pincered here. MIBR in a bit of a dangerous spot. Aspas might be aware of it now as that horn got cleared. Genom knows he can't run back over towards the site now, but he can rely on Aspas to get the job done. He finds one. Genom gets involved, and G2 are getting shot in the back of the head as now Jorg is surrounded. His bonus round not going the way they would have liked.
That was just a beautiful call from Aspas, Shenum, whoever made it to retake that A main control as he shuts down the last. Nothing for Jaw to do. That mid-round pivot, though, to understand that the A split was inevitably coming. Let's take this 2v2 forward, little bait and switch. Shenum the one to break the Prowler, so Aspas can get that free swing onto Trent, catch him with the util out, and then they double face onto the second player. That is just some excellent fundamental play on display there from MIBR.
I think
must win round keeps their economy alive.
The pickup of flowers there, I think, by Verno, crucial there as well to break what looked like it would be a bit of a pinch. Okay, are we up against the barrier now? G2 though really just sort of postured here early round and then backed out, gate crashed away, you name it. They have left a couple stars in their wake. They look like they're going to be recalled, except for the gravity whoop.
Huge util commitment from G2 to take this space. They want to just excel into the site.
There might be a timing here for Jorg. Getting into Link, he's into Art now, and Artazine's going to go back and check it, but Jorg has the line. He's going to be able to sneak down so far. Genom's got to be careful. He can be cleared from this position with Taeho Yuta when it comes back online, but Link gets it done the old-fashioned way. Again, another lurk through Link pays off for G2.
Very straightforward, fast round thrown into the mix from G2, who typically are known for playing very slow-paced, sensible, well-called attack side rounds where they give Valon ample time to really flex his IGL muscles, but sometimes you want to just throw something in the mix that the other team are not going to expect. It also helps too when Valon gives them a taste of their own medicine on that round, gets a free kill through smoke straight away to enter into the site. Can't be too mad at that.
And I just love just the timing that Jorg's able to find there. It's really nice. And that's probably the beauty in this G2 team and how they've become more multifaceted since adding him to the roster, right? It's an element that they kind of meet Jorg in the middle. It's his aggression and their sort of composure and their methodical nature. They kind of find a balance. And Jorg's able to just do that, just look for opportunities when there otherwise might not be one.
That's what we've been talking about G2 for so long. They could get that X-Factor player. Take them into that next echelon. We know that they could be one of, if not the best team in the world. They were so close to proving that at Bangkok, just barely falling short. Up 12-10 on the final map against
Oh, don't remind me,
rally
dude.
back. No, but there's always questions after those events when the teams come back to play the stage. Are they going to continue being in that good form? Are they exhausted while the other teams have been prepping in scrims? They don't know what to expect. While teams like MIBR have been able to watch everything they do. They're already mixing it back up. New comp on Pearl, straight away from G2. You love to see the effort being put in from them, how dynamic this team has become.
Okay, this time now it's a pretty known and noted push over towards Art here. And bit of back and forth, but Leaf does at least secure the trade. Now he's again aware of a pushback in towards Plaza. That won't be coming, and G2 start to extract
That
themselves
place called
from this
Plaza, really? I've
Aspas
never
has
heard
been
anyone call it that.
embedded fairly far
I'll
forward.
say Art.
On be taking that initial contact and has the ability to just use the light speed dash away very quickly to safety in the B site. And it's this passive info gain from him that's got
Aspas up.
MIBR focused over towards A. You can even see they have the sheer.
Oh no, he only has a battle now, man.
Look at this.
Link.
Is this re-clear of Link here by Leaf into water? He's going to find Cortesia! Okay, got him. But elsewhere, things work out. MIBR have Aspas pushed up. He's able to find the frag, and he might want to stick around here. Saturate going to be thrown out.
30 seconds left.
He does have the ability to refract should he need to.
Oh,
He
no.
does. Oh, body straight into the Venn diagram of murder. You hate to see it. Now Murder's going to pick up that tower position. A little bit low. It does have a salvo to disrupt the plant.
Wait, Leaf ulted.
Time Valon's going to take a fair amount of damage. It might just go down, and he does, so we're into the 2-on-2.
The stones on that guy to stick it. My goodness.
One was 1 HP though.
Now, a bona fide 2 versus 2. It's still Leaf going poking around towards Link.
At the moment, Trent has no utility. His salvos haven't cycled back up yet, so maybe MIBR can do something within this window.
There's a crossfire here, though, for the attackers, excuse me. Leaf and Trent can play off. There's low, direct by Leaf. Bullet straight to the throat. And now it's Shenham in the unenviable position of having to walk up, and he consults his gods briefly before Trent deals him a mortal blow.
That's
now
right.
G2 starting to stretch this lead a little more.
That was such a snap.
Leaf is just too good, bro.
From Leaf to find that initial kill. Sick individual play from him. One of the other G2 players and just players in Americas in general that's been at the top. His run through kickoff
in the middle of the open.
was
Because I might have to.
outrageous. These guys are getting silly. They're feeling good. And why not?
Yep.
The second half, already taken 4 rounds. They've got the pressure on MIBR, who are going to be forced into an awkward bye after this timeout from Coach Fraud.
G2 really, I mean, looking down
Nonchalant.
to see what Leaf has been able to manufacture for them just in
Is this a
these
timeout? Oh,
little
it is.
explorations across the map at times. I think back 2 rounds, like Jorg finds that timing on Artazine over towards that art direction. Able to catch Aspas out on that B long in that previous round as Valon has been taking extreme pleasure in, you know, commanding Trent to blow them up with his guided salvos. Good looks, got every reason to feel upbeat if you're G2, but Coach Josh will never let them get ahead of themselves here. Rattling some orders down the line. 3 more rounds to close this game out. It's still a timeout in hand for G2 should they need it. We're going to jump in here and we see Aspas has taken up the operator.
Taking up the operator on a round where MIBR really can't afford a phenomenal
Did it
buy
turn
around it.
on?
And they've just got a stinger.
Yes, it must smack open
All
damage per
regen
round with
armors.
150.
Shenham even
Wow.
Bring into this realistically.
Damn.
So it's going to be on the
Ben's
back
actually
of
the GOAT.
star duelist.
Best initiator
Been
player
at the
probably
top
out there.
of the world for years. In this world champion versus world champion.
I can't really
great
think of
duelist
another
showdown.
initiator who's just as good as Trent
He has
is,
the op. Aspas is not going to push up
or better.
pretty early in the round. He's going to note the fact that there are some Astra stars in play. Here comes Jorg, though, might want to make a fast push of it. Horn thrown out. Aspas, of course, behind these boxes.
Like Ethan's pretty good, but then
Post
like
up on this angle somehow, and he has to do so
Ethan's
without
like
getting ruined.
an assist farmer
Exactly, and there's not really much
on
set up for him to
initiator
follow. That's
especially.
not a great flash.
He just
All
has to.
throws could be sent out by Cortesia. Yeah, that is really the one option he's got.
And there's nothing to see. This is the methodical G2 kicking in at a time like this.
He's not peeking at all.
Aspas has
Wow.
made use of that refraction.
Yeah, they're not going to give him an inch. And they know when that Arc Rose is popped after the Nebula drop that someone is taking an angle. Let's just stay hidden. Let's make them think we're not actually over towards B. And then we're going to go there for the real execute late into the round after this.
Now they know though.
As a game
Vano
match,
hears everything.
This is awkward for Aspas now. Nightfall comes in.
Oh,
Vertigo
blinded.
To back away, try and buy some time. A tight angle for Aspas, but he threads the needle. It's traded though. jawgemo gets into the site. Cosmic Divide deployed here by G2. There is a retake wall for Zenom that he can throw down. But G2 now can swarm over this B site and his crossfires can be set up.
Leaf has rotated. He's made it over to the team. Does Jaw want to flash in through? Yeah, it looks like he wants to fight through this. Playing in the one way.
Where are we? Arc Rose, you can hear it being thrown down. That is a G2 one, so a little bit awkward for the players in towards Link, and Jorg is tucked up on this corner. All right, suppression here on Jorg, little awkward.
Oh nah, how does he get to collab? Oh, Zenom.
The one sheriff in the round gets some value. It's going to be
Wow, let's go. Well played.
MIBR dig their claws in and maintain a foothold on Pearl.
That
Well
seemed
played,
absolutely
Rajan.
unrecoverable. Leaf, who on the prior round was hitting the snappiest of headshots, sloppy with that
Just
spray
drops the
down,
spaghetti.
Floppy? Hello?
and ultimately punished to the max.
What are we
for
saying,
it.
Wyatt?
Martin, who's been a hero for this team, really a standout. Slow to start, but coming to life in a round that keeps MIBR alive. This last duel win off the tap, expecting the swing, snap onto Valorant, beautiful. From the IGL for the Brazilian team.
And that was the economy for MIBR, just teetering in the balance. That could have been curtains
Oh,
for them
brother.
right there. An important round to win. They stay alive in this game. They keep the operator. Big ultimates on line 2.
And now it feels like out of thin air, they've manifested a round that could be a game winner in the future. They have multiple ultimates to play with against a G2 who are now on the precipice of having their own economy broken.
I feel like Leaf is gonna kill all everyone in mid.
Dimensional drift available here for jawgemo. It is going to be important for that information. And tucked here is
No man. Double jinx.
couple tough rounds in a row
Ever
for
a
Leaf.
time to slam your desk. It's when you
How many
get
ults does
punished.
this guy
Just
have,
a
though?
sick timing that you can't predict like that.
It's enough to make you wilt. Jawg here sees plenty. And are you going to actually do this? Yep, he sticks it over towards water. Okay. Jawg is deep behind enemy lines. Looking to unravel Aspas here, who's still over at tower.
MIBR have a sense for it. Immediately after he got out of the dimensional drift, Shannon was looking for him. He might just get pinched.
He's made noise. He's made sound. The jump, the dash, the dodge. Dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Eventually gets brought down. Convergent pass, active Aspas with that speed boost now, but going to be spotted out by this fade utility.
Nah.
Bowls him over. Here's the Armageddon over the site, but all of G2 are tucked in towards halls except for Jonah, who has it off angle. Still no plant. 20 seconds left to play in this round.
Inferno still has the missiles, by the way, as the plan is coming in, and Trent has to stick this.
He has Armageddon now, surely. Valorant able to bring Artazine down, but Trent falls.
Nice. Well played.
A little bit chaotic,
On
a
backside.
little messy.
A little bit. There might be an understatement to the attempt from MIBR to go for the convergent paths. The Armageddon combo on the site.
I mean, they just don't
Aspas,
expect.
He is just smashing his keyboard.
He's bongo cow on that keyboard right now.
He's hitting everything he's got. This is what kicked it off, though, and I would not blame Leaf if I look over at the stage and he's punched a hole through his monitor. It is
What?
so frustrating you die like that, man.
He's just more level-headed than that, right? You can see a look on his face, though. You can see it hurt, but good recovery. jawgemo appearing in the midst of MIBR spawn definitely threw a wrench into the works, but now we have a one-round game, and it's a timely timeout for Josh RT. The money for G2 is pretty dire. It's going to be a Stinger Sheriff round from them at best.
I'll actually end stream, bro.
After planting the spike in the previous
I'm actually getting
round,
sleepy
never
now.
had the space, the time, the wherewithal to make use of it.
Like maybe after
Has
map
an
1.
opportunity here.
That way, like,
Ultimate like that, when
someone's
you're
like watching the VOD, they don't
finding
like
a cheeky
miss
kill
out.
to open things up. You're getting the spike down, even though you have
Miss
stingers.
out on
Let's
like the
go
rest
for
of the
risk.
map.
Let's send it.
I'll end stream after the first map.
Definitely expect right now Josh RT is
What time is it?
giving G2 an idea as to what they
It's
could
5:30
bring out
already.
on this round, where they're intending on bringing Stingers into it, and then further than that, of course, when we get to the full buy round. But that should be one worth two for MIBR. They should be able to tie things up 10-all. Couldn't ask for a better showing from these two teams. The first time they've actually gone up against each other in 2025. Two of the teams that we knew would be at the top of the Americas scene. They are delivering.
And this is a slightly newer look from G2 on this map as well, right? In the past, we've been seeing them run the chamber out on this map here. Different looks for them, and of course MIBR. I mean, they brought the Waylay in here, so.
A very different look as well. It looks like we're getting right into that early A fight. We've seen this before, but neither team has really committed before. It's just this util exchange. Well, I think, okay, one man on a mission. Valen has taken all the space.
Okay, so now he'll be tucked. Do MIBR expect that at all? No way.
They don't clear him?
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding!
Brother.
There's more
Yeah,
where it came
this
from. Those items gonna move on this corner. No!
Nah.
I swear! 56 health.
Nah, jumping headshot.
It's a stinger and Sheriff round.
That is not how the game is intended to be played.
Nah.
People, when we see that on Leaf's point of view, I'm going to be sick to my stomach, man. That's not what's supposed to happen.
Now that Armageddon
W1
becomes
no.
a lot more relevant because
W1
there is
on
a plant to
drone.
be had here. Jonah P is going to make sure of it. Guardian now picked up. Phantom as well. Artazine falls and it's down to Verno, who just says, There is nothing to do here. Not a damn thing.
What a flattening round for MIBR that comes off the back of a tiny error with massive implications.
The most rascally, ratty moment there from Valen.
Not cleared by the drone. Though, listen, with all the util that's exchanged, I understand the thought of, ain't no way someone's pushed up this close. But still, you just have to check it when you're running around that corner.
Okay, I mean, what a time to mix around like that. We thank Anders. Are we thanking Anders for that? I'm not sure.
It's awesome. We will be thanking new G2 strategic coach Anders.
Oh man. Okay. Well,
come on.
What a thrifty round.
He got off
time to find it.
as forgiveness. To beg for forgiveness, basically.
Just so slow to trade, and that I just.
He's on the move. He's locomoting.
Come on, man. That was I think he just recreated
Mickey Mouse.
what I did
Bro,
on the
literally
Jazz.
skidded around the corner on his heelys, bro. Okay. Okay, well, precise gunplay. Precise gunplay.
Why don't they show us the Yoru flash, bro? Like he's throwing. We don't see the Yoru flash going.
To have to spend more resources on re-clearing A main. Oh, buddy.
That was a 4-man connection with the 0 point that was thrown by Artzin.
MIBR have every reason to expect the worst of G2 here. And once again, they've tucked the Astra.
I like this double face setup from MIBR. If anyone on G2 explores a little bit too far, surely they'll be going down with immediacy.
It's very committed. There's no plaza presence for G2, no like anti-flank.
That being said, though, there could be some danger from the Armageddon coming in because it's always going to go towards dugout.
Okay, dugout going to be clear.
Just end this game, bro.
Down, but traded out instantly. Artazine messed up by
Just
all
end
this
this
util, and Valor hits
G2.
the back of the side. Arcrose is active, but he's going to get
Get
ahead
this
of
quick.
it. And Jonah P will have that plan. Only
Let me
3
go
left
to
work
bed.
With it. Aspas has to get in there with an op as well.
It's a high-pressure decision now for MIBR. Do we go for this 3 versus 4, or do we allow G2 to get to 12, and we have to now play for
money.
OT?
They don't have a lot to work with.
Exactly that.
Big decision. Valen.
Oh,
He's able
no.
to even the odds now, and here comes that steel guard. And Jonah, though,
Oh, no.
gets the drop on him. Aspas with an op. Verno here.
Ah.
God, he's on the side. He doesn't have the option to get out. Aspas has to slowly try and scale up in A main control, and he gives
Oh,
himself
boy.
away. It's up to Leaf. One singular. Leaf against the tornado that threatens to watch him away.
What?
Take the fight. The challenge.
How did they win this?
Classic.
How did they win this?
There's no way in hell they're able to bring that back. What was the shot that Verno hit, by the way, in the midst of the Aspas flank? Looked like he connected onto someone jump peeking, maybe?
Bro, he's just wearing a normal t-shirt. He's not even wearing like the MIBR jersey.
In this situation, do you go for it or do you play for OT? They send it.
Oh, he hits the saturate as well on Leaf.
Yeah, you can
I
just.
got you that time, Verma. I got you. I understand our man, but one more left flank.
Same, honestly.
Yes,
Same.
I was thinking.
Probably.
I would have said that honestly if they asked me. Okay. That is wild. 2 wild rounds back to back. MIBR fought their way back into the game with this
There's no way
unprecedented levels of audacity.
MIBR won that
It was
round.
in reciprocation of what G2 had shown on round 20. So that's the game we have on our hands now, folks. 1 round in it. Artazine. Well, we saw what he did with this very weapon on Split in his last game.
Both teams are really suffering economically right now, so you can see the weight that that's going to have on this round win for either team. And as Aspas gets that control towards B, it's forward position from Artzin and Link. Of course, one Prowler could put him in a precarious situation.
Oh, yep. How about a Prowler and a Clone, which he is wisely avoids. Artazine here now is just going to say, right, well, I may as well make myself useful here and hold them at bay. It's like jawgemo might have gotten ahead of him there and chose to gate crash.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Aspas has to get out of there now. Tries to buy
Oh,
himself a little bit
boy.
of time. The salvos will come down. Smoke comes
Wait,
up.
what?
Aspas is clipped
Who
by
smoked
a
it?
pistol
Genome?
That was
Hello?
such cool pathing by him to dodge the stealth drone, but couldn't take advantage of the good movement by connecting the shot.
Oh, Watson is here again with the judge.
It's a good reposition.
Okay.
And he's dodging the nightfall.
Still, Trent is trying to check that corner, but Leaf doesn't turn around. He's going to be traded. Artazine, though, gets his with the judge. Jonah with a plant. Aspas here with that refract active, so has to pull out. Might have seen a little bit there, but didn't have a chance to do much.
Wants to go for the miracle shot. Can't blame him. 2 MIBR players now, though, have a long way to go on the rotate. And Cortezia wants to flank. If you look at the bottom of the minimap there, Trent has his eyes on it with leap down.
No sheer wall.
Exactly. Has to be actively keeping his gaze on this flank, and he does spot out Cortezia as the rest of MIBR intend on going in.
That smoke, though, is dissipated in tower, and Aspas is now ready to drop to the ground and fight like his life depends on it. And the map definitely does.
Nah.
Dealing with Fallon. Trent has to stand tall, but it's just Trent. Jenon going for the defuse. It should be expected. He's got it at half. He does fall, though.
No way.
No! Gets clipped by it. Now Verno, half, trying to go for the defuse.
Wow, Wano.
Bullets, are you kidding me?
Brother, what?
With just 1 second on the clock.
How they win the last 3 rounds?
Praying that a bullet wouldn't connect to his head. The spam through the double nebula.
Look at Vano, bro. He's literally just wearing one of his t-shirts that he wears at home.
What are these rounds, man?
He's not even like wearing the jersey or anything.
Aspas gets clipped by this. He thinks it just goes a little too early. To the rescue, of course, is the newest addition. Unreal.
Just 1 second remaining.
Well, if that doesn't get your blood pumping.
Do you think Verno celebrated in English or Spanish thereafter? Or Portuguese? He speaks them all.
Spanish, he said.
Spanish, which is kind of like Portuguese. That was the whole thing.
Okay.
That's a great meme, though. All right, Leaf now trying to make his way. This is new. G2 not really.
Oh my god.
No, Verno. He doesn't see him crossfire, so Leaf gets his and Artazine doesn't have enough time to
Brother, what?
He's also affected by some util there. Might have been Nova Pulsed. Shannon backs away. Steel Garden. Forcing him onto the secondary, and Jonapi's going to have to plant. Player advantage here for G2. Aspas with an outlaw, and Verno went down with that Armageddon. Cortezia on this corner, 80 straight.
Nice.
God, he wins those, doesn't he?
Oh, we have seen the Stinger do
PV3.
insane things in these last few rounds, man. G2 double stacked up on the site. Look at Trent, he is miles away, going for an art reflank
Aspas is an
into
outlaw.
this round.
Honestly, it might work.
And G2, they are double facing under Cortezia.
No.
Jonapi stacked up here.
Let's try.
With Fallon, and G2 get themselves to map point. But it is by the skin of their teeth, and they're by no means flush with cash. But for MIBR, it's an even uglier story. They're going to try and stay in the game now. Going to have to with a Stinger, Sheriff, Guardian mix.
I love how they set up his post plant with that double face, knowing that, okay, Cortezia, he's going to be coming through art in this moment. We both have our crosshairs there. The other MIBR players, they're going to be swinging from the right side. Perfect way to dismantle that. You can see the frustration for Coach Frauds. Josh RT kind of keeping his cool on the right there, 1 round away from stealing away the map pick of MIBR.
Artson is 13 and 19 right now.
Wow.
Not having the best game.
Okay, and the Armageddon.
They're just hoping they connected onto a player and would have gotten a free kill. I'm not mad at that play in a round where OT is on the line, map is on the line.
Artazine's got to respect this, though. He has an ult command. Shoulder pick, sees now go the Astra util. That's a bit scary. But G2 don't look to try and push into him. He will be allowed to get back.
G2 feel that they have to.
Wait, they actually use.
They know that someone
who ults already what?
Could be embedded.
I mean, it's the last round anyway.
Playing around
Might as well use the
ults.
Okay, so what are they gonna do? Like get jaw or long?
They kind of have the read on this. They've stacked up in the right place, but they don't think he could be.
Oh, they're getting
close.
Trent or.
Redemption for Leaf. He's been on the receiving end of some rough timings in this game, and he gets a freebie. And what I'm time for.
Trent's gonna plant and he's gonna get his ult. Armageddon post plant.
Take their heels and set up his crossfire.
Verno was in between those.
Nice, Cortezia.
Caught out there by that Arc Rose flash.
Excellent Cosmic Divide place with only 20 seconds on the clock. G2 are hard committed to B. All of MIBR are here. They can't even get through this wall. There's too much util.
A plant though for Trent. If he gets it, gives him that Armageddon here. G2 are going to have to swing this wall now with 13 seconds left in the round. Cortezia deals with 1.
Ooh.
It's just Leaf. No time left to plant the spike, and Leaf knows it. Try to lead this round with a shred of dignity is the plan. He's going to go for an attempt.
Okay, brother.
He knows it's
what are we doing?
Going
nice, OT. Let's go.
What an excellent play there from Shannon to get that Cosmic Divide out at the perfect time. Nebula behind it, just so
whoa, cameraman, chill.
Read as well
Cameraman streaking.
I'm assuming Artson calling for that rotate for his squad over to this site. understanding that G2 are probably going to hit that after they had taken all of that control of A with the early ultimates expended. Excellent way to get them into OT. Neck and neck game. Both teams are showing out.
So sick from Verno there as well. He's affected by some of those guided salvos. He's able to make a swing and find two. It's such an important moment. So G2 on the defense side now. So expect faster rounds. As MIBR noses up against the barrier like a kid in a candy store.
Pop flash over the top to fight for A. Pretty standard from your KO, and scaling past those salvos, you can get that timing if you just keep your foot.
Hi, Daf. And what a good game I was watching, Tariq. I thought you were asleep. No. I've been streaming.
And we can see based on the placement of that sheer wall from MIBR, straightforward.
Also, like I'm low-key sleepy as well, though. I was gonna like end stream after this map, and I was like, I was rooting for G2 to end the game quickly, but yeah, MIBR is like actually shining right now. They're doing so well. Makes me want to watch.
And here's that Plaza wrap. Potential for
I hope MIBR beats G2 2-0, bro. Imagine.
Oh, buddy, Verno, Artazine caught, but it sees there's a little gap, but no, it's not big enough for both of them. It's a hold me Jack moment there as the Titanic goes down. Only one player's left for MIBR in that space, but Artazine will make good on the investment.
Nice, well played.
MIBR go up to 13.
I reached home and texted you first. See where Right, he's like, wow. Love you.
Pass the site into dugout, fight forward. In this situation,
yeah, I didn't check my Discord for a while. And I just saw the message and immediately replied to you.
Against G2's willingness to play a big set retake style on defense, it's that interruption.
Verno's coming.
When G2 are in the transitional mode,
Verno's coming. Timeout. Yeah, timeout.
Calling the timeout now. Map on the line.
And it wasn't just aspas getting deep there onto the A side. Before him, a ton of that util for MIBR was being set that
How are you, Dad? How was your day?
Because they knew that
How was work?
give them space. They were going to back away
hope you're good.
past Flowers and try and make this retake attempt. I love that adaptation. Great looks.
Verno's actually coming.
Here. Aspas, of course, leading the way, but
I checked YouTube notification on Discord, but it didn't say anything about the stream. What, really?
He had some moments late
it did,
in the
no?
regular time as well, picking up kills, anchoring. You know, it felt like when we were watching MIBR and kickoff, not just felt like we know.
Wait, did the notification not go out today?
Again, rookie team
It did.
Had built.
It did at 2:15.
Cortesia, Shenum new to this level to play.
Hi, Harry. Hello, good morning.
VCT, Artzin not having an opportunity on a top team like this.
How are you, Harry?
Tip of the iceberg.
I was on a train for 12 hours. Oh yeah, you went home, right? You're finally home. Let's go. How many days are you there for, like, at home?
Only up from there though, Aspas with their glass cannon.
Wait, is it also Eid today?
They are looking to take that gamble to secure their map choice of Pearl.
Is it Eid today, Daf? Because like I saw one of my friends from who's living in Dubai say happy Eid or like post a story or something. If for me they give me perma work from home, I wish so. That's like the dream at this point. Today's Eid. Oh, Eid Mubarak. Broke my last on train. Ooh, nice. Eid Mubarak.
Side of the map, or they take some presence in a main.
And they can get into art for free because of that in theory. But do they choose to do so?
Double up of the initiators from MIBR.
எப்படி இருக்க bro Hari?
Trying to figure out where they want to play exactly. Do we go forward?
இப்ப எந்திரிச்சால தூங்கவே இல்லையா?
Let's pull back.
Thanks,
reclear elsewhere. Yeah, let's try and get up.
Hope you eat loads of food, whatever you missed out.
Good timing for that as well.
I mean, I wouldn't say missed out because like that's the point. So. Oh wait, no. Do we do? Aspas is an op. This family, that's it. Yeah.
Not ideal. Slow walk.
Oh, they're both walking class.
A quick adjustment though. A flick and he'll have it. He sees the gun barrel. Oh,
nice.
Checks it. It doesn't get any better than that, folks. Valo now alone. 1v2 on the sites. MIBR doubled up and ready to take this fight.
Oh, he saw him on side. Nice! Let's fucking go, MIBR. Gira aspas. Gira aspas. MIBR's map pick as well. Wow.
Continuing to show that this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Name a more iconic duo, MIBR and Crazy.
Wait, is Artsy not well?
That just seems to be the
Is that why he's wearing a mask?
Another banger. You know, last week
He immediately went backstage.
All the best jets in the world, they're starting to play way.
Oh, so that's why these guys are like.
Jet in the world, aspas on the waylay. I love what MIBR came into this game.
I think Artsin's not well.
The agent, the way that they were playing those post
GG. Got to come back. Whole game was actually insane.
They had such a strong game plan, works to perfection, but that G2 still quality team. They looked good, but man, this MIBR squad, like I said, tip of the iceberg and kickoff, they're starting to heat up.
Holy.
You couldn't ask for much more than this. The two of the best teams
It was the next map.
in Americas are throwing down, and Haven
What is the next map?
That is a G2 map pick. So much more to be seen here, folks. So don't go anywhere. We're going to step away from
Well played.
And Zoe and our
Bro, thing is, G2's gonna win Haven, and then it's gonna go to Ascendant, and Aspas is gonna play Valo on Ascent as well. 23 and 17 is actually not bad at all. Like, it's actually better numbers than any other Valo that we've seen so far, probably. 1.43 trend, insane. Jonah had an unlucky game. He's gonna make up for it on Haven, and then G2's gonna win Haven, and then we're gonna go all the way to Ascent. And I'm low-key sleepy as fuck. I have to nerf Teo ASAP. The game has changed so much because of him, like KJ tuning initiative. Yeah. Like, post plant is so fucked if your Teo is still alive. Like, post plant is so fucked if the enemy Teo is still alive. Go sleep, take rest. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'll just end stream now, and then we have Pacific in the afternoon anyway. So, like, we have Genji versus PRX. I'll stream those games anyway. So Genji versus PRX, and then DRX versus DFM. I'll be live for that, and I need to make a broadcast. So yeah, I'll just make a broadcast. Yoink like the thumbnail from VCT Pacific stream. Yeah, I'll just yoink this, make a broadcast, and then sleep. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Taf. Appreciate it. And thank you everyone for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't liked the stream already, please do drop a like. The more likes a stream gets, I think the more it gets recommended to like other people. So I guess that's how YouTube algorithm works. So yeah, just drop a like as well. Just like the stream as well. Thank you guys. And see you today afternoon, okay? Yeah, like the stream twice? No. Maybe from like different accounts if you do, but yeah. Okay, see you in the afternoon, okay? Take care, stay safe, stay kind. Never know what people are going through in their personal life, so don't have to make their life difficult. Okay? Tata, bye-bye, see you. Good night, actually. Peace.